KoKo is indeed on the way. KoKo is on the way. What's up, Autumn? How you been?
Hello, hello. We are live. We are sexy. Cool. Very good, dude.
I don't have the game up. It's just this camera.
Oh yeah. No worry. I didn't think you had the game up. But dude, they have a whole new thing now. It's like a store in Super Smash where you can it is online, I guess, where you go to like a little place where people have uploaded their creations, like in terms of their Mii fighters.
They did a thing, didn't they?
The level editor.
Yeah.
They have that. You could download other people's replays. You could download their characters. You could, like the Mii fighters they make or whatever. You could download their whole levels and you could test them out. It's super fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. We made like a stupid level and we looked at like levels and yeah.
Is there anything interesting?
Yeah, dude, there's some really cool. There's Kami House from Dragon Ball Z. There's like someone like it's literally people doing almost like Minecraft-esque, like they're making like pixel art with the blocks, and then that's the level.
That's cool.
It's actually really cool. I liked it.
I like it, man.
And then they have funny ass characters.
So the thing that they did for the level editor for this, which is I think like it's kind of like paving the way for Mario Maker. You could do touchscreen on the thing, but how is it on the TV?
We did it. It was cool. It's just kind of like
you just get a cursor
and just get a cursor or a brush style thing, and like you could do stuff, and it's a pretty advanced editor. It seems like.
Do you know what I'm thinking? What they're gonna do for Mario Maker? You know how they're doing the two SKUs for the like the weaker one and the stronger one. You'll be able to pair up either one of those and use it as like a double screen.
That's so
I
interesting.
bet you anything, dude.
Wait, but how would that function? Like, so how would it
Well,
work?
it's like through Wi-Fi or whatever the hell,
Or Bluetooth or something,
Bluetooth
if
or
they have-
like
yeah,
their
yeah.
own, like however the controllers get paired up to the Switch. Like I'm assuming the same way.
That's fun, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I think Mario Maker 2 is gonna be that's gonna be up here at least a couple times.
No, for sure. I'm very excited for that, man.
Yeah,
Mario Maker 1 is probably one of my favorite games of
it's
all
a
time.
great. It's
Of
so
all
great.
time.
It's
Of all
great.
time. It's like a love letter to video games.
Dude, it is, and I think the second one's gonna be better.
I hope
that's
so,
the
man.
thing. That's how
I
it
hope so.
seems. That's
Yeah.
how it seems. Yeah, yeah.
I sort of want to, like, I'm not watching any trailers or
I haven't
anything
seen
that they
anything.
put out.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to be surprised, man.
Yeah,
I want
yeah.
to be surprised. I'm like, oh shit, they added
I think I
this.
saw the initial like announcement
Yeah,
trailer,
I did too.
and then beyond that, I haven't seen anything. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't need to see anything. I'm okay with.
I think they added the tile set for the cat Mario, whichever that Mario was. Which I remember, I liked it, man. It was cool.
Oh,
The
that
one
was-
on the what was it? New? No, not new.
the Wii U. New
Yeah.
Super Mario Bros.
wasn't new.
Oh, not new.
wasn't
Super
new.
Mario World or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Let
That
me
one was
tell.
fucking cool, man.
Oh, it was one of the best
Yeah.
Mario games I've ever played.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, there was this one level I remember, dude, that it was myself, Shahan, and Mahad playing, I think. And we were playing 3-player because you
Yeah.
could play, like, with a ton of people. And it was a level where you start in this giant plane, like a safari plane, and you start with the cat costumes. And the music is like safari music, and you're just prowling
Oh, sure.
along the safari. No enemies. You're just prowling, like, to get
That's cool,
somewhere.
man.
And I was just
Yeah.
like...
I remember there was like an underground one that the whole point is like shadow and light. You
Yeah,
remember that?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That was cool. Like
It was
a lot of
actually
cool
a very
stuff.
good game,
Yeah.
and it was longer than
Yeah,
I
dude,
thought.
it was so fucking long, man. Like just when you think
Good.
it's over, there's more.
Yeah,
And then you fucking fight Bowser in a casino, man. Like come on.
Mhm.
Like
it's
which is creme de la creme.
Doug Bowser, dude. I
Yeah.
hope he's a good
Bowser.
leader.
Bowser, like as a character, like he's very much like the Vegas mobster type.
Yeah, he is. You know
If
what's
I were to categorize him.
It's funny because in the Mario universe, like he's not even a bad person. They're all just playing parts. You know
Mhm.
that whole like
Yeah.
lore thing. Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like that.
I love it, man. It's like Miyamoto said. It's like, oh, it's like Popeye. Like sometimes Bowser has kidnapped Peach. Sometimes they're just playing tennis.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
That's funny,
it's
dude.
cute, man. And then that's why it's like in the earlier Mario games, there's so much like red curtains. Like it's like they're putting on a
the
play for you.
third one particularly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a play.
And then, but like even throughout like so many of the other games, like Mario Party and this and that, like there's so many others. There's like the
That
theatrical
performative aspect.
motifs.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, Shahan actually was saying it today. He's like, dude, over any other company, Nintendo has found a way to create such a care and level of
Yeah.
detail in their games that just elicit happiness,
Mhm.
like in the consumer.
Totally.
And the reason that he brought this up too was kind of like a non sequitur, but then he bridged it because he was talking about Persona 5.
Sure.
And he's like, Sakurai, the guy who does Super Smash,
Yeah.
is a huge Persona 5 or Persona
Oh,
fanboy.
Cool.
And he was the one who bridged the gap.
Hmm.
Like he like made it a purpose to bridge the gap between Nintendo and Atlas.
Oh.
And he's like, we want Persona on Switch. Let's bring Joker into Smash, and then they're gonna port it onto Switch, Persona 5.
cool.
And it's, I mean, from what I saw with Mahad playing and Shahan playing, and I want to actually play it myself too. Persona 5 is like an awesome
Yeah.
game with a lot
That
of
seems
care in
cool.
it itself. Like I
Mhm.
think it has a good home in the Switch,
Yeah.
or
Fuck
it
yeah.
would.
I'm excited for it, dude.
You know what I was also I
Okay.
know like, I have so many ideas that I was just thinking of throughout the day. But what we have to play here, dude, one of these days, especially with like this background thing,
Yeah.
is Katamari Damacy.
Oh, fuck yeah, man.
Without a doubt,
Dude,
that is a
for sure,
background
yeah.
game.
100%.
It's coming out on PC in
100%.
December, which might be too late, but I think it's going to come out
Is
on
it a
Switch.
new one or one of the originals?
I don't. It's going to be like it's called Katamari Damacy Reroll, so maybe a remaster.
Yeah,
or
like a
something.
remaster or something.
But I think
That's
it's
cool.
going to be out on the Switch
Yeah.
too,
Cool.
or maybe it's on PS4. So like we should find a way to play it soon.
I would love
Within
to.
the next like several months. When I say soon,
I would love to.
it just I've never played it.
Oh, dude, you would love it.
I'm
It's
sure.
so bizarre
I
and it's so
know.
fun. And yeah, it's good. It's cute.
Katamari Damacy. I just know the song.
And the song is also very good.
Yeah.
Your dad is like Mr. Universe, I think.
Mhm.
I forget his name, but he's like
Isn't
Mr.
he like the god
Cosmos.
of the cosmos?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're just
it's a
rolling
weird game.
people up and things up.
Just
and-
anything, yeah. Just
that's
like the little
so
doodads, and the thing gets bigger, and before you know it, you're like rolling up entire like skyscrapers and shit. Like,
That's so fun.
They nail the sense of scale, dude. It's cool. It's cool.
Oh man, honestly, I go through phases, man, where sometimes I really love games and sometimes I'm like not really.
Sure, yeah.
You know, I love them still, but I
Yeah.
don't really care about them.
Yeah.
I gotta say, and you know, I've had some distance away from it, and I say this. Sekiro really awakened like,
fuck yeah.
like this kind of
Yeah.
like thing in me to reinvigorate my love of games,
Mm.
especially after Anthem burned me a little bit.
Oh.
So then I played Sekiro and I'm like, dude, this
Yeah.
is just pure joy, like arcadey kind of
Ha-
like. Last
Time I played was actually on stream with you guys.
it's so
I
fun,
haven't- Yeah,
It's
I know.
so fun. You gotta.
I know.
do
I
it.
just gotta like sit there and do it.
And the thing is, like,
I
you know,
love it though. It's good. It's just
You're
it's-
good. Like
Oh,
I remember
thanks,
you.
man.
I remember when you were doing it, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm feeling rusty," and then you're pairing that Seven Spears guy. Like,
No,
I'm
but
just
you,
like,
but you know how it is, man. Like once you get into the groove, like it's a rhythm game, dude. Like once you get
Yeah,
into
yeah.
the rhythm, then like nothing can stop you.
that's the thing. I think like you can easily beat it.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I think
for
you
sure.
should just fucking play, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I
so
know.
good. You
know,
owe
I
it
know.
to yourself. It's
I
a
have
really
to.
fun
I will.
game.
I will.
It's like a standout game, man.
Yeah.
I truly love it. When I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about it.
One interesting thing I noticed though. So when I was playing here, it just felt a lot more snappier than it did on the projector, and I think it's because like there's
There
like
might be a
a
lag.
legitimate lag because like it's going through like so much cabling and stuff. So
I do not doubt that.
yeah, I like just in hindsight, I'm like, like that wasn't that bad. And then when I'm playing there, I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude, could that be
but
the
I
case with
guess,
other
like-
games as well?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
That's
for
pretty
sure.
crazy.
But like for stuff like Sekiro, the stuff that you have to be on your shit, like I'm sure it's
yeah.
amplified.
I would say definitely if that's the case, play it like on a screen.
no, for sure.
But like a game like let's say Breath of the Wild, you don't need to be snappy. You're just kind of playing.
Exactly.
You could definitely chill
Yeah.
with that, or Mario or something.
Yeah. Very good, man.
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
excited.
I'm excited about all
I'm
of
excited.
it.
It's gonna be a fun year for video games, dude.
I
I'm
certainly
excited
think so.
to see what's coming next.
Sean was showing me that Days Gone trailer and stuff.
Ah,
It actually
skip.
looks kind of interesting.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you don't like
I
open
don't
world.
think-
Yeah.
I don't like open world. I don't like zombies.
I don't like zombies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think zombies are annoying.
I don't
As like a trope.
I don't like anything scary. Anything that you can like remotely put into scary. I'm just fuck that, dude.
Well, what do you think of a game like, let's say, Last of Us?
Which one was that? I've actually never played it.
I've never played it either,
Yeah.
but it has like those
I'm
heavy
interested in
zombie
it.
motifs
Yeah,
and
for sure.
dystopian stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
But like, that's different, I guess.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Like, well, what about a game like
I don't like
Left 4
jump
Dead
scary
2?
stuff. I don't like jump scary stuff. Like jump scare.
Yeah, I hate that.
I fucking like it's just cheap.
Though
It's
I
cheap.
gotta say, dude.
like I like
Doom
it when
3.
I
You know, we
oh,
feel like
dude,
that's
Doom,
jump scares all the
Doom
way.
3.
Yeah.
Doom 3. Oh, I don't know about Doom 3.
I love it.
I actually never played it. I played like a little bit.
We did
We
that
did that
look
video.
back,
Yeah.
I mean, it was good.
Yeah,
it
it was
held
good.
up actually.
Yeah.
We determined it held up. But
Yeah.
Doom is different. Doom
Yeah.
like
Doom
fucking crazy.
Doom is Doom Eternal, I think is coming out.
I
this
don't know
year.
what that is
That's
really.
just the sequel. They just called it Eternal.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a different style, like an
Mm-mm.
MMO style or
No,
MMO
no.
FPS or
No.
something. Oh,
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I'm like, it's gonna be
That's
like
what it
one of those
sounds
like
like.
service games, but no, it's just Doom. It's like Doom 2,
cool.
which I'm down. Doom was fantastic. Did you ever play Doom at my place? Yeah.
Only through you guys. I remember we would play it on the giant projector, man.
Yeah, in my old.
we would
my
take
old place.
turns. I remember.
Dude, that's a good game.
I mean,
That's a good game. A fucking. It's like what, $5? Yeah, one of these. It's like $5. Everyone should play it.
Doom.
Yeah, Doom.
Games have come a long way, dude.
Yeah.
If you think about the first Doom and how that looked versus now, I mean, obviously it's a cliche thing to compare, but just the screenshots, like, and as a kid, when I would play, let's say, Zelda Ocarina of Time, I'd be like, wow,
Yeah.
this looks so amazing. This looks so realistic, blah, blah.
And
Little
then
did I
fast forward
know.
to today.
Yeah. And but see, this is the thing. I think this is the limit.
No.
Like reasonably as an adult,
No.
I feel like a game such as, I don't know, what's like the best looking game
No,
out
we
there
have
right
not
now?
hit the limit. We're not even close.
You
man.
don't think so?
We are not even close. It's
How,
like,
though, man?
bro, like every year there's like these huge, huge forward steps in like there different type of like rendering technology and stuff.
Mhm.
Like where they're gonna be able to render stuff that is like photorealistic. Like we're getting there, but we're not there, and we're far from it.
Fair.
Like
fair, fair,
sometimes like certain
we see it in
screenshots-
some games that
certain
are like
screenshots
trying
in like
it.
racing games and like
Mhm.
plane games when it's just like it's a mechanical thing, like there's not too many moving parts and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Racing games particularly.
Racing games particularly, yeah. Like I remember when back in like PS3, like that era when those consoles were just coming out, like that was kind of the big thing that they were pushing. Like, look how fucking realistic it is because it's easier to do those things. It's just smooth metal.
Yeah. That's so
but
funny.
Like today, when they're trying to show off shit, it's like foliage. You know, it's
foliage,
no
like
longer
reflections on the small puddles that get in the dents of your car. That like okay, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, render that, please, daddy. Like, are you kidding me? No, I guess you're right. Yeah, we could definitely come a long way in rendering, but I don't think the jump will be as aesthetically dissonant as it was from 1990 to now.
Sure.
Like, I think we've hit a certain ceiling, maybe a soft ceiling. And then from here, it's only improving on the current kind of aesthetic, as opposed to creating an entirely new aesthetic. But then we're not going to get to 4D. Like, what would that even look like?
But it's like, well, when people talk about like how video games are progressing, like they always talk about the looks, but like there's so much more than just aesthetics. You know, it's like the actual meat of it. Like you'll be able to do so much more. Like a game like Red Dead, with like there's no way it would even be possible with that many systems. Like 3-4 years ago even.
No,
you're
right.
At like before the Xbox One X, like there's no way.
And you want to think to yourself, how do aesthetics kind of cooperate or clash with the gameplay itself? So, you know, Red Dead has a lot of these crazy systems. For instance, let's say like the skinning system or whatever.
Sure.
And they need to create a whole graphical output and an aesthetic output for that system to even mechanically make sense. Yeah. But see, that was it. That was right. Wasn't that one of the big criticisms against Red Dead? Is that the systems and the graphical aesthetics of it didn't work to the point that everything became too slow. Right? And so do you think like that's a product of like a kind of a mismanagement of those two things?
I don't think it was okay, so like I don't think Red Dead like was a mismanagement at all. I think it was a choice. Like they made a mood piece. They didn't make a fun game, you know? Like I think that's what they were setting out to do, and I think they accomplished it.
So from I can agree with you. From their perspective, it's not a mismanagement because it's a deliberate choice. But would you as the gamer and consumer who's playing it, would you say it was a mismanagement as a premise? Like they shouldn't have made that decision?
No.
You think? Or do you think it's self-sustaining and it's like appropriate in its own way?
I don't think as like a consumer you could say what they should and should not have done. You know, like it's ultimately what the developers and what they want.
Sure. Yeah,
you know, it's like you watch The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, for example, since we're talking about Westerns. You're like, there's not enough action. Well, it's not that kind of movie.
Sure.
You know?
You have to respect it on its terms.
Exactly, yeah. In the same way, Red Dead is not that type of game.
You're right. Yeah,
ultimately,
I
like it ended up being a game that I didn't enjoy too much. But, you know, it is what it is, and I respect that game.
Did you
I think
finish
it's fucking
it, or
awesome.
did you get just the far, like super far, though, I remember?
I got pretty far.
Yeah.
I think I got like chapter 6 or
I think that's near the end.
It's like near the end of the Louisiana area.
Cool.
It wasn't Louisiana. What do they call it? It's Saint Denis.
I hear that though, dude. And you know, interestingly enough, to loop it back, I feel as though that's my sentiment towards Sekiro. Because I don't think actually in real terms, in a lot of ways, not in all ways, but in a lot of ways, I don't think Sekiro is mechanically a better game than Bloodborne or Dark Souls. I think actually, like, all in all, I may prefer those games just playing it. But
which games? Bloodborne
Dark Souls or Bloodborne, probably more so Bloodborne than anything else. I think that's just a masterpiece of craft.
Sure.
And when I think of Sekiro, I'm thinking in terms of, okay, I could actually just do the comparison. I could make that comparison and kind of be unhappy with it. Or I can actually accept it on the terms it's setting out and like accept it as like this rhythm game that's a bit more narrow in focus. The narrative is forefront and center. Yeah. Not every decision will make sense. Sometimes the fighting might seem samey throughout the enemies because it's all humanoid enemies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But actually, that's the game it's setting out to be. And it ties into like this whole thing with Buddhist philosophy and resurrection and all this stuff. It has actually a character that, you know, it has its flaws, but if I meet it halfway, actually it turns out to be truly a gem of an experience. Versus a game that's like really mechanically like everything. I don't need to meet it. For instance, Bloodborne, that's my sentiment. I don't need to meet it anywhere. It meets me and it forces me to like do something. Sekiro, I need to meet it actually because it's not forcing anything on me. It's not holding my hand in a way, even though it feels like it might be. It like actually goes like, you're going to have a rough time if you don't do what we tell you is the right thing to do.
Definitely.
And I meet that. I say, okay, actually, you know, it's respected me enough to say we need to meet in the middle. That's why I actually like think a lot about the game. I'm not lying. Like when I'm not playing it, I'm actively thinking about it for hours of my day.
Yeah.
This game has
You got the
resonated
bug,
with
man. It
me.
went inside.
Yeah,
it's in there.
resonated with me
Yeah.
in a strong way, dude. I really like it.
Very
I'm
good.
nearly done.
Are you
I'm
really?
nearly finished.
Hell
yeah.
yeah, man.
I beat a boss that was just a gimmick but fun boss.
Did has Sean beaten it?
No, he's on the same
Oh,
boss.
shit.
I reached him.
Yeah.
But he hasn't played it in weeks. He's like, I don't want it to end. I kind of like
For
I got
sure, yeah,
like
he's
in this
savoring it.
mode of
Yeah,
view-
he's savoring
mode
it.
of- Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure we're all good.
Yeah, look it. That's so
Um,
funny, man.
Avo says, Modelo Johnny Boy.
Modelo especial.
What's up, everyone? Estian, Avo, Autumn.
Wow, a lot
What's
of
going
nice
on, guys?
folks. How's it going, everybody?
Yeah, bro.
Sorry, I
else?
know. Like I've just been thinking so much about all this.
Yeah, fuck
dude.
yeah.
I'm so excited, like the way we've switched, kind of not the format, but the internal workings of this
Yeah.
cast. I feel
Um,
more free to just talk about.
Yeah, dude, me too.
Yeah.
I think that's how it should be. It's fun.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this a lot more than what we had.
You know what's interesting is Sean was telling me like he watched last week's episode,
Yeah.
and he was like, you said that you guys are changing the format and he even said it to me. He was like, I'm pretty skeptical of how that's gonna
Yeah.
work, which is like valid. But he was like, when I watched it, I was like, it doesn't seem like anything's changed. I'm like, good.
Okay. Fuck yeah.
Because we change things internally,
Yeah.
but it may seem the same to the viewer, and actually that's good.
Interesting.
It's just a different energy within here,
Yeah.
and then extraneously, it's
and
it's
that
kind
just
of
shows
similar.
out. Yeah, that's cool.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
that's a door opening. Hello.
oh,
Hello.
it's
Say
a killer.
something. Oh,
It's a
there he
killer.
is. What's up, bro?
He's the master shinobi.
Where's KoKo?
Not here.
He's not here yet. He's on his way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What's going on? I can see.
What's up, bro? Take a seat, Ari.
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a seat there.
We've just been chilling, grilling.
Should I unlock the door? Because I locked it.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
How's it going, big boy?
Good, man. My body is aching.
Good.
Pretty badly.
But your mind is fresh.
No. No, not quite.
That's all right, man.
No, I'm pretty beat up right now. Low on sleep. Murderous workout this morning. Kind of overdid it, I guess.
It's all right, man, because we're gonna chill tonight.
I've already started chilling.
Good.
Yeah, I'm chilling pretty hard right now.
Dude, I was just talking with, to a fair length about Sekiro and like my love for it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I played a little bit more just the other day. I think I played yesterday. And
you're savoring it for sure. Feels like you're
yeah,
like, taking your
yeah.
time.
I'm not done with it at all. I don't feel like I want to play. It's just that it's really difficult. It's a difficult game. So I don't take myself to the point where I'm starting to get frustrated with it. As soon as I feel like I'm starting to get frustrated with it, I immediately just put it down. Even if it was like just
Do you feel like
three
you reached
attempts.
that point a little quickly, or like it takes you play for a fair amount of time and you're like, okay, now it's like the appropriate time to
No,
put
I
it down?
play for a fair amount of time. Like I grind regular mobs a lot. I like.
That's fun.
I like.
I love doing that too. Later on, you unlock so many good grind spots, dude. That's why I want you to like continue.
Sure.
Yeah.
I love using those tools.
The
And
prosthetics.
switching between them. Yeah, the prosthetics, like the spinning shuriken, is so
So
fun.
have you found a use for the Raven? Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
What do you
I don't
mean?
really use it. Just,
Well,
it's
the
like
upgrade-
it's like a smash counter. That's how it feels. You
right.
know what I mean? Yeah.
I mean, the upgraded version is helpful. When the window is bigger
Mm-hmm.
in the teleportation or something, and like you don't get hit, you don't get hurt when you get hit. As
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
But no, I haven't really used it well because my timing is always slightly off because I just don't master like the enemy's moveset that well.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
There's one person I'm having a lot of trouble with right now, and I'll tell you exactly who. I can even tell you like because I've tried so
Tell
many
me.
times. I've memorized the map.
Tell me.
Um,
You know his name or her name?
so you know that area very very early on where you have to like it's just a tower at the top of a hill and it's a dead end. It's just a tower itself, and then there's a character you meet there, and it's like a house, and you have to climb through the window on the side. You like use the ledge grab to get through like this window. It's super early in the game, and then you meet with the prince there or something, or what's his name, the king, the child.
Kuro.
I don't know what his name is.
You're in Ashina Castle
I don't know what it's called.
with those like.
There's a second floor, and there's an item. It's like the first item you pick up. You go up the stairs in the house and in the tower. And
I mean,
there's,
you're
like, an
at the
item up
place with
there.
the kite guys.
No, that's way further ahead than what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking. Why you don't
Oh my
meet Kuro
God.
till Ashina
Shahan
Castle?
would know. The child in the very beginning.
Yeah, you don't meet him again till the castle. I'm pretty sure.
His image, his purple image, his after image. His, you know those like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not him physically, but his like. So it speaks.
Are you
it
talking
speaks
about the
to you.
7 Spears guy?
Yes.
You're talking about the 7 Spears guy
Ashina
that we
Spears.
we
Yeah.
beat on stream
Oh, is that what we did on stream?
last
okay,
week.
'cause
Yeah, I mean, you fucked him up.
I forgot.
The spear guy.
The spear guy. Oh yeah, that guy's a motherfucker.
Oh, okay, I forgot.
That's
oh,
the beginning
what
of
it
the
was.
game, dude.
Oh, okay.
No. I mean, you remember the first area we started
Yes,
in
that's what I'm
Sekiro?
talking about.
That's the same
That's what I'm
area
talking
you're
about.
revisiting.
Revisiting. That's what I'm talking about.
You're at
So
the
that's what I
castle,
did.
but the reservoir.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I did. So I just beat the 7 Spears guy.
Oh, baller.
So I just
He's
beat
tough
beat
as
him.
fuck.
He was kind of tough until like I figured out that I just do the
Mikiri?
front step dodge into his
Yeah,
spear stab.
That's what I
was
told
the
you.
thing for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that like
Yeah,
fills
once
up
I
his,
knew that, yeah.
stagger meter by a lot, and you just time that well a couple of times in
Yeah,
a row,
Just
and
parry
then
a few times, get out of
that's
his way,
it.
this,
Mhm.
that.
and
Yeah,
you take
that's
care
all
of
you
him
need to
pretty
do.
easy. First circle was a stealth hit too.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
and you just get the- you
you
go
just
around
sneak
him
up
and
Yeah,
behind.
stuff.
yeah. So finally I got him down, but then in the same area. So let's say
I know the well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where the purple guy, the
Yeah,
shinobi,
yeah,
the
yeah,
shinobi
yeah.
is. So you can actually jump
I
from
know.
the top down to try to get
Yeah.
like a stealth hit on him.
Have you done
Oh
it?
yeah. I've snuck up on him, but he didn't
Okay.
like me, and he just fucked me up.
Mhm.
And then
But-
yeah, I
so-
haven't got back to him.
So
He's
as,
tough as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's
as you're
tough.
going up to that area, the first hole, don't take that hole.
Okay.
Go past that higher up the hill, and there's a second
second
hole where he's right
He's
under
right there,
it.
and you can just jump on him and get the one.
It's
good to
kind of
know.
hard. Like the first couple of times I tried
Yeah.
to jump and hit him, I missed.
But you can. Yeah.
But I guess technically you could try.
Huh.
But he messes me up right now. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just stuck on him, man.
The purple shinobi, he's a lone shadow. He's from the ministry, dude. It's so
I'm
fun.
so-
It's so fun.
I'm so stuck on him right now.
Oh man.
Dude, I'm
you
alone
like
in my
the-
room and I'm
Yeah.
yelling when I'm fighting him. I'm like making
Yeah.
all sorts of noises.
Oh, I imagine that.
Yeah.
It's
That
crazy.
pure
You know that
anger.
NPC right outside the well where he's like, "Do you hear the music or whatever?"
Oh,
Did you
yeah,
guys
yeah, yeah.
talk
I'm
to
not
him?
sure.
Yeah.
There's just a guy outside the well that you could
Okay.
talk to,
Okay.
and he's like looking inside. He's like, "Did you hear the woman playing the kind of instrument or whatever? I'm chasing her sound. This, that."
Very
Okay.
cool.
Yeah. He has a cool quest
I see.
Huh.
as like a character. He has like a cool kind of Dark Souls esque like
Okay.
thing in the world.
So I stopped playing because of that purple shinobi. Straight up. Because I
You
don't
just
know.
gotta cleanse yourself and then go back.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'll
it's
find my
funny.
Give yourself a day.
It's hard.
It's funny how this game stresses the mini bosses so much.
Oh yeah.
Like they're like a factor. I've had like 50 plus attempts on some mini bosses. I've just been like, bro,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Like, how does this?
There's just something about it you have to do that you don't know yet until
Sure.
you do it.
Yeah,
and then you know.
every mini boss has a bit of a gimmick.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
will say
there's
that.
a little,
Huh.
but it's so subtle and it's like
Yeah.
not obvious whatsoever.
All the bosses have pure, just like you parry. Usually,
Yeah.
the
It helps the parry.
It helps to parry. What's his name or what's her name? Lady Butterfly. You got to dodge her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, step
Um,
dodge.
And she's one of the only bosses I feel
Really?
like
Step-
so far. That you
Not
have to-
really, man. I didn't dodge her at all.
Oh,
I was like
that's
mostly
the only
parrying-
way I
was
could-
parrying all of her
Bro,
stuff.
I
wow.
couldn't beat her parrying. I couldn't beat her. I
hard to
mastered parrying with her.
Yeah.
And I couldn't beat her.
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay, what the fuck? So I treated her like a Bloodborne boss, where you just
Yeah.
hit dodge, hit dodge, hit dodge.
worked
she
really
was,
well.
She was
Huh.
meaningless at that point.
At some point,
So I
Jones.
did the hard way. I just
Yeah,
like
you did
stood
the
my
hard-
ground.
Yeah.
You did the, but this is
the
the
hard
thing.
way.
You've learned how to beat the next major boss.
Oh,
easy.
sure.
That requires parry.
Easy. He's like all parry.
Yeah.
And you'll just mess him up.
We're
So,
talking
like,
about
was
the
she-
dr-
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, yeah, don't say
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Don't spoil.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not at the.
No, I'm not.
We're talking about the first boss.
I'm talking about
basically.
Lady Butterfly, which you have beat and
Yes.
you have beat.
Yes.
But the first boss, not Lady Butterfly. First boss.
The one that's in front of her? No, I'm not talking about him. You beat her.
The
The
drunkard?
drunkard. I'm not talking
Oh,
about
you
him.
beat him.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
have to
have
beat
to.
the drunkard
Oh,
to get
okay.
to
No,
the
I'm talking
butterfly.
about the
Oh, okay.
next major named like
Yeah.
I don't
real
think
boss.
even I've gotten there.
No, you haven't. That's
Oh,
why I'm
even
not
I-
saying.
even I'm not
I'm
there,
not
dude.
saying what
Is
it
the
is.
bull not a main
No.
boss? Like, well,
No.
how do you know if it's a main boss or not?
You'll
if you get
know.
a memory.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
You'll know.
I mean,
know.
well, I mean,
You'll know.
You-
is
know.
Butterfly a main boss?
Yes.
How do you know?
Because
of
she
the-
has
because
like
you
the
get
whole
memory.
thing.
The arena.
You get the memory, but also you get like the whole thing that
Oh, you get-
says
it's
like,
like
the
a story
Shinobi
thing,
execution and the story and like
Oh,
shit.
sure.
And like it's an arena that you're facing her in like a certain kind of way with no other mobs.
The bull was like an
Yeah.
event.
Gotcha.
Right?
There are the way I
That
categorize
general
it-
should have been a main boss, dude. That was a cool fight.
Oh, come in. Cook.
No, it's locked.
Oh, it's
Oh.
I
locked.
forgot to open
Oops.
We
Baba
got
is
so, oops, I
you.
yelled in the thing.
Baba is you. Neo Geo.
But you know, you haven't reached it yet, and don't. Maybe you already know the boss, so I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't
But it's
remember.
all parry. It's
Oh,
all
okay.
parry, like
Interesting.
as a boss.
Interesting. Yeah, no, Sekiro is very cool and very fun. Very difficult. I feel like I can't progress until I like kill the shinobis and stuff. It's,
The
like,
thing,
hard.
yeah, of course. I'm like that too. I don't progress until I've beaten everything
But then
once on a fair round.
I get stuck in it and it takes me way longer to progress.
Like I was telling Emmy, man, and I'll say this very briefly, but Sekiro more than Dark Souls or Bloodborne is the kind of game I have to meet halfway. Like I have to meet its systems more than I ever had to meet
Sekiro?
Bloodborne. Yes, more than Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Dark Souls or Bloodborne
Right.
throws me in and like it says we don't need you to meet us.
You can brute force it.
You can, but Sekiro is like I actually need
It's
to
hard.
say,
You
okay,
gotta- you
these
gotta-
are the systems in place, and they're gonna reach me to a certain extent. I need to go the last bit of distance.
Right, you got to use it. You gotta
When I
utilize
realized
it,
that,
yeah.
I was like, this game is clicked.
Right.
Yeah.
I think a lot of games do some of that, and for the games that we don't develop an appreciation for is because we didn't give that extra
Or
step to meet it halfway.
Well, and I'll add on and say, or the game itself did not encourage
Yeah,
it in the
may
right
be
way. It
that
was a
too.
mismanagement.
Oh yeah,
I was saying
that
it
may
time
be
and
true. That may be true, and we
Yeah.
may have like disagreements on which games.
Come on in.
Who's here?
Oh shit!
Who is here?
KoKo, what's up, man? How you doing? How's the married life? Is it similar to the non-married life?
Mario, put it here.
We might want to move that phone, perhaps, so just in case.
So the input for it is here. Let me think of.
Oh, am I gonna see it on this screen?
Yeah, we're gonna play it on TV.
But you can, yeah.
So Dota's finally happening.
Dota is finally.
Oh my
Finally happening.
God, wow.
And I was wondering, are we gonna play a real game, a turbo, or this, that? Sean was saying he'll play if you play a real game or something. He'll play too.
It
He'll
has to
party
be
up.
a standard.
Yeah, we have to play at least like one.
One standard has to happen, and then whatever.
It might
else.
just be the whole time.
Yeah.
But I'm down to just have it in the background.
One standard may take the whole 90 to 120 minutes.
Well, knowing KoKo, it'll be
So-
fucking entertaining as fuck. So
Also, possibly
mid-pudge.
some-
I'm very like rusty though.
it's okay, bro.
Your rusty is our best, so it's all good.
So Kristen and Cook, where?
Is this
Am I in camera here? Oh yeah, I am.
Oh,
this
I don't
is
know
a
if it's that
two-person and then
camera
Like,
or.
so whoever's playing, I think, should sit there, and
sure.
then whoever else will be here. Because
Oh,
there's
this is
there
a
will be
one-person area.
there. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
It could be two. It could be whatever.
But you need a lot of space.
Okay.
Look at that.
I
Yeah.
got you.
I mean,
Um,
I'm good with this much. I only need my mouse like
Yeah.
that much.
Okay.
Cool.
Sharpshooter.
Okay, we could do.
It's good to see you,
We could
man.
do two people there then. That's all good.
Sharpshooter.
That's how it feels, man.
Tuck this guy in here.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. A lot of deadlifting today. This morning.
You feel dead, or do you
Yeah,
feel lifted,
I
or both?
Did you?
I feel deadlifted.
Oh man, that's funny.
My client also hit a PR today on her deadlift.
I bet you feel great about that, Julie. Or
No,
Oh.
Bree hit 155
cool,
pull. Yeah, it's pretty good.
very nice, man.
Not bad. It was difficult. Took a few attempts actually. So like literally, she tried, couldn't get it up. Rest.
What
try,
made you want to
couldn't
keep
get it up. Rest.
trying that one PR? Like, what
Well,
made you want to keep
because-
doing, or
because
her to want to keep
I
doing
can, I
that way?
observe because I observe her form and her lift off, and I can tell
She can do
whether it was just mistiming on her like muscle engagement and activation. Like you got to be in a certain locked in lift off
Sure.
form and set.
And so she had the ability to
Yeah,
do it, but
I
something
believe
was
that
just
yes, I
misfiring.
believe she had the ability to do it, and things were just misaligning on the like the moment that the pull was happening because it was her max, so she can only do one rep. It's not like she's doing 10 reps, so one can be messy. It can't be messy at all.
Yeah.
It has to be ideal circumstances for it to happen. You know, so I judge that it can happen. It's just going to take, just keep trying after some rest. And it was the third attempt she got it up. So I was pretty happy
Very good
about
man.
that. Yeah, we didn't even realize it was a PR until after the fact.
That's funny.
Because she had pulled something similar the other day, and she thought she had pulled 155, but she had pulled 145. So when we pulled the 155 today, she thought it was the same as what she had done the other day, but she had mismathed. So
There's a lot of mismanagement, misfiring, mismath.
Mismath, yeah, it's
All
okay.
of
That's
it.
what. Well, dude, you gotta fail to succeed, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta fail to succeed, boy.
Speaking of which,
There's nothing wrong with failing, man.
No,
Nothing wrong with failing.
Nothing.
Failing is just finding a way that doesn't work.
Yeah, giving up.
Like-
There's something wrong with giving up.
I agree
There's
there.
something wrong with giving up, but failing
Never
is
give up.
not.
Never surrender.
Never give up.
No, only seppuku.
Yeah, I guess, dude.
Dishonor.
Dude, you get so randomly this brought it to my mind, but you get an item in Sekiro that allows you to seppuku. Remember our question?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, you get
Oh,
something that allows you
Neo
to not
does that.
seppuku in terms of like the the samurai way, more of a kind of it's like, you know how spies and assassins and like in contemporary life or whatever they have maybe
Swallow
like
a pill?
they have like a pill or
Oh,
like
okay.
something there too that's like something like that.
You break it and you die.
And it's really cool. I was watching this video. If you do that before an enemy kills you and gets the death blow on you, you actually are able to die. And you know how you get a black streak over your resurrect that doesn't let you resurrect?
You
It
don't
allows
get
you to it like counts as like a thing that takes the black bar away and allows you up to 4 lives in one combat.
Oh,
and
you
someone was
use
like,
that.
"This is and someone was like, "This is actually the easy mode in the game. Is this?"
That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's very cool.
It's
Wow,
like
wow,
you
wow,
bite
wow.
down on the thing before the enemy
Wow,
does
wow,
it,
wow,
and
wow.
you get a chance to try again.
That's a cool shirt. I mean,
I said that too. It's awesome.
what does it say? Mighty Morphin?
Yeah, man.
Power
Power
Rangers, dude.
Rangers? Oh, I get it now. Oh, it just hit me. It's a Power Rangers shirt. Oh,
Black Power Ranger is the best Power Ranger.
Suck, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Look at this bad boy
just-
up here.
it just hit me.
Enjoying his life.
Everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
It's not a crane though.
KoKo. Dude, this is your first time on the cast, right?
Yes, sir.
So let me help you out with some tips here. You always want to stay kind of close to the mic in general.
Or keep the mic close to you.
And keep the mic close to you. The mic has a lot of slack, way more than you'd believe. So you can actually, when let's say you weren't playing and you're just talking, you could like take it with you and like lean back and like talk into it, whatever. The most important thing is just to maintain the same amount of distance from it as much as possible throughout the cast, so the audio doesn't fluctuate. That's about it. Otherwise, you're kind of free to do a lot. It takes most of your audio in from the front. So let's say I need to look at Oreg while I'm talking, I would kind of either move the mic to face forward while I'm looking at Oreg, or I'd go something like this, right, where I can still kind of face the front of the mic while looking elsewhere.
We have the very noticeable difference in our skin tone.
I think that camera's the one that we're doing
You
Are
need
we?
to- you need
because
to
it's
do the beach
everybody,
ball.
right?
Yeah,
I need to hit the beach up, yeah. No, I've been hitting the gym up, but that's all indoor.
But summer's coming up, man, so you're gonna probably get a nice tan,
I should
perhaps.
get a
You
little
should come
bit.
to my gym. It's in my garage.
Yeah, you have a garage gym?
I
Oh,
have-
cool.
Yeah.
I have a squat
Garage
rack,
gym.
bench.
You have a
and-
squat rack?
And about like 400 pounds of weights with a barbell. That's
Okay.
about it.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, we could. That's all we need.
So is your house done, by the way, Cook?
Kind of like need more furniture. Otherwise, it's almost done. Yeah.
Good.
Very cool. Do you have? Do you know if your Olympic bar is 45 pounds?
Yeah, it's
Okay, nice.
standard.
Is it just a flat bench?
Oh no, it's an incline and little
It's
bit
adjustable?
decline.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Do you work out regularly, or just kind of it's there for now and you're trying, or like?
Maybe once a week. I should maybe pick it up, but
Twice a week is definitely the minimum for like any sort of reasonable progress, even maintenance. 3 times a week is like good, solid. Like weightlifting 3 times a week, you don't really need more than that on an average basis. If you're doing like 4 or more, you must have some sort of like
Specific goal.
yeah, some objective, like monthly objective that you're like hitting and then moving on to the next one. Some of my clients are like that. Yeah, some of them are just trying to stay relatively like healthy and not, because they're not going to come to
I
the
got
gym
you.
without the appointments.
Yeah.
Like they've admitted that to me. Like the only reason I'm coming is because I have an appointment with you at the gym.
yeah, I get strong pretty quick. So
Nice.
even if I go for a while, I could still probably like deadlift raw 315 like 2-3 times easily.
Nice. How much do you weigh?
Right now, 210 maybe. I'm overweight. Yeah, my ideal would probably be like 190 when I'm at.
Okay, cool. When's the last time you did 315?
I did him for like 5 sets of 3 reps, maybe like a couple of months ago, maybe or something.
Like towards the beginning of this year?
Yeah. Just my friend. I don't
Was
know.
that the last? That was the last time you did it.
That was the last time I did it seriously.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
That was like within like
That's
I don't
cool.
know.
You could build back up to that pretty
Yeah.
soon.
That was probably within like a month and a half.
What
of,
about
like,
your bench? Had you been benching alongside deadlifting, or are you just only focusing on deadlifting at the time?
I mix it up. Yeah.
How much were you benching around that time?
Probably not as much as I'd like. I guess maybe 225, like 2-3 times.
That's perfect. It's pretty good. I want to be at 225. That's what I'm working towards right now.
Nice.
What's your
For
body
the
weight?
bench.
Like 150ish maybe.
145. I pulled 315. The best I did was 4 reps for 315. I did 335 for 1 rep. That was my best, which was like 2-3 weeks ago.
Do you do the belt and all that?
No belt. I should do the belt. Honestly, it would probably help.
Depends.
I guess. I mean, if I feel good with it, it will help. But if I don't feel good with it, it won't help. But I mean, I should try it. I've never tried it. I should at least try it.
I've deadlifted with I don't have a belt. My friend's
You don't like
really
it?
big on it. I did 3 plates with it and it felt like nothing.
It felt better, right? It should. It should feel better. So you know what? Like a lot of clients that I train, so we talk about like core engagement, right, and abdominal tension and stuff. And when I say like I use Q words, I say like brace your abs, brace your core. People don't know what I'm talking about. A lot of people, they don't understand what it means to brace your core. They don't know how to create pressure in their abdomen. Yeah. They don't understand how it connects to their breathing. So one way I explain it to them is I say like, okay, you see sometimes weightlifters wear a belt. And I'm like, do you know why? And they're like, no. And I'm like, okay, so if you understand why people wear the belt and what it does, you'll understand how to brace your core too. It creates a second wall. Because your abdomen is your abdominal wall. So when I take a lot of air in, and let's say I want to push that air out, but I plug all my holes, what happens? You create high pressure, right? All that air pushes up against your abdominal wall.
Why? Oh, did you plug on the onboard or the
HDMI
or the video card?
Whoops. Good job, bro.
I like when problems are solved.
Thank you, man. Well done.
The technician. Anyway, so you create high pressure when you press all that air out, right? That's why when you purse your lips and you only let a little bit out, you're actually creating that pressure and letting some air out like that, right?
Yes.
So then when you wear the belt,
uh-oh.
that's so funny.
That's cute,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
When
not
you-
on stream. It's not on stream. It's just us.
Oh, what about for the internet?
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, just that,
video.
not
Okay,
the not the thing. You need internet, Chad.
I think I
Do you have?
Wi-Fi in this.
Chad, don't do Wi-Fi. Don't do Wi-Fi.
We had
Let
the
me bring
wire
a
from
cable.
last
Yeah, let
time,
me bring
yeah.
a
Oh,
cable.
let me turn my Wi-Fi off too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
good idea.
Yes, please.
When you wear a belt, it creates a second wall. So when you create that pressure against your abdomen presses up against the belt,
Of
and
course,
it has
yeah.
nowhere to expand, so you get even more tension in
Got
your
you.
core.
So that's why you're saying it's like easier to do something in that regard
Yeah,
because
you
it
get more
requires
power.
less like from you because
No,
you have
you
like a
give
thing.
the same amount, you just
You give the
get
same
more
amount.
out of it.
Oh, I
That's it.
see.
You get more out of the
Okay,
same amount
cool.
of effort
Yeah,
that you're
in
putting.
order to be able to lift a much heavier weight, you have to pretty much recruit all your muscles. It's becomes
Everything,
your full body gets
yeah,
involved. It's not just-
everything
Sure,
is
cool.
tight,
Yeah.
and everything has to. That's what I was talking about earlier. Before you walked in, or it was I don't remember, but we were talking about my client deadlifting,
Yes.
and then
Yeah,
how
yeah.
things were misaligning on. That's why she had to have
Yeah,
multiple
yeah,
attempts.
yeah.
You missed that part, right?
Yes, he was not
I
here.
kind of got
Okay,
it.
no worries. So my client was trying a new PR on the deadlift today.
I'll be right back.
And she had to have multiple attempts because the first 1-2 attempts weren't working, and it wasn't because she couldn't lift that weight. I was observing her form, and it was because on the setup and the lift off, you can notice the time it was mistimed, her activation on her lats versus her hamstrings, it didn't fire all together. So that's why I was rest, try again, and then she got it on her third attempt. So that was cool. And that related to basically what you were just mentioning right now, how everything has to activate together. So muscle integration. Some of my clients, I teach them that you can gain strength without enlarging your muscles just through muscle integration training, just getting your different muscle groups to be able to work together. So basically working on your central nervous system.
That's correct,
Right. Yeah. So you get just improving your central nervous system so that it can activate multiple muscle groups in unison, and you actually get stronger and more stability and more power through that means, as opposed to just getting bigger muscles.
Especially during squats and deadlifts.
Right.
That's-
Any
that's-
any compound movements.
Not as much in bench press, overhead.
It
press
could
as
be.
much, but it's
Overhead press maybe depends. Well, it kind of depends on the variations of it that you do. But the bench press totally can. It totally can be you could maximize on recruiting your lower body and your core for it.
Your butt and all
There's
that.
there's a variety of techniques you utilize to really, if you're trying to max, you're really trying to max, you could do that. It's easier to recruit your whole body on a squat or a deadlift because you're standing, whereas the bench you have multiple connection points, right? Your feet are on the floor, your butt's on the bench, so you have to try extra hard to connect really strong, create a bridge, right, from your shoulders to your heels.
You still have to keep everything tight. I mean,
Yeah.
even in the bench press, you should keep your
Oh,
lats-
super. There
lats
should be no
tight,
slack.
core tight.
Yeah, there should be no slack on the bench. But people that don't recruit their lower body, they don't actually push off the floor with their feet. They have slack. They have a lot of slack in their
I
midsection.
guess it depends what they're trying to do, though. If they're trying to do more bodybuilding technique versus
True.
powerlifting.
It always
technique,
depends. Yeah, it always depends on what the context of your fitness goals are. What are you trying to accomplish? Things are definitely going to
'Cause
change.
I was doing it powerlifting style for a while. I never felt the pump in my chest as much as bodybuilding style. Like
Right.
feels like a balloon filling up.
Yeah. With the bodybuilding, you're just trying to get muscle contraction. With the powerlifting, you're actually going for like range of motion and like trying to get power. So anything that's gonna help you lift more is what you're doing for powerlifting, but not necessarily for bodybuilding. For bodybuilding, it's all about just getting the contraction on the exact muscle,
Sure.
like getting that time under tension pump.
Sure.
That's interesting. man.
Yeah, muscle malleable and organic, and like you could do different things with it. It's pretty cool.
I like
Mm.
it.
And then it affects your joints big time because all the muscles connect to your joints. So your joints move because of your muscles.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
There you
I've
go.
been
We could just
educated.
do the whole episode on this right now.
Yeah.
Easily.
How's your finger doing, man?
Oh, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's
it looks
pretty
beautiful,
good.
dude.
Thanks. I
It look-
smashed it at the gym
Yeah.
on
You have it
accident.
between plates or something? Or were you just-
No, man, it was like stackable. You know the stackable chairs that like stack into each other.
Okay.
They were like the really fancy, like cushiony, heavy
Yeah.
ones. So I was just stacking some back, and my finger got caught between the stack. And then I had two clients right after. They were ready, like back to back, 2 hours. I couldn't ice my finger or anything. It was just in pain.
Are we on here?
No.
Oh, not
We're still
yet.
on wide.
I would really like to
I'll go into the game once we.
see Dawn of War.
So which one
Oh, we
first?
should totally.
Maybe we should
whatever
you're
feeling,
start
bro.
with
What are
Dawn
you
of War.
feeling?
Okay, but I was gonna put this camera.
Yeah.
I didn't.
He was telling me how this is not hacking, dude.
This is not hacking. This is an LUA file.
What is this?
Which you are editing
It's edited.
out of client. It's edited. Yeah, you already
What's going
edited
on?
it.
What's going
I
on?
don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
Hello, everybody, by the
hacking.
way.
Cheating.
He's hacking.
Uh,
We're cheating.
Good to see everyone.
We're gonna
if,
get vac banned.
if you have not subscribed, you should hit that subscribe button and tell everybody around you to hit that subscribe button. We are chilling. We are grilling. We are going to play some baller games, and we're going to be talking about some baller stuff as we already have been. So please hit that subscribe button if you have not already.
Yeah.
It helps us out a lot. It's very minimal work on your part.
And then also,
can-
call your mom, call your dad, see how they're doing. Tell them to subscribe.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
You know, you
always
probably
essential.
haven't spoken to them in a little bit.
Keep up with your
Merken,
family.
Like hit them up
Yeah.
and tell them to like and subscribe and share.
Basically, donate a mouse click.
Donate a mouse. click,
Donate
yeah.
a mouse click.
You don't need
know,
one
it's
mouse
not-
click to the next
How
level.
how easy
Yes.
is that? It's so easy.
So what are we doing here, dude?
We're hacking,
What
dude.
are you- What's
I wanna
going
fix
on?
My, it's the, you'll see.
I want to fix my MMR.
So basically, what he's doing.
Booststore.net, dog.
I'm gonna fix my MMR.
Boost my MMR. Let's just add a few zeros at the end of it.
Yeah. Play with actual opponents.
Lobby rooms, sister race,
Sisters race
I don't know where I
nugget.
put this
What's
file.
SS
going on?
time.
Do you need it? KoKo?
I'm tripping right now.
I'm tripping, I'm ripping.
Can I get you guys something to drink? How's everyone feeling?
I'll grab some water for myself.
Yeah, you want some water?
I've,
Yeah,
I'll
I've
go get
helped
it.
myself.
Oh, very good. You want a beer, man? Beer, whiskey? What are you in the mood for?
Beer's fine, thank
Yeah?
you.
Fuck yeah.
We'll get a 3-man workout at KoKo's gym.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down. There's squat racks over
Hey, Coke, how's everything, man?
Good, man. Good, thank you.
How's Vicky doing?
She's good.
Yeah?
Chilling.
How's your dog?
Took her to a hike today.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How long can she manage to hike?
She's old now. She's like 10 years old.
But even then, she's small, so it's
Yeah.
like...
She keeps up, but then I carry her sometimes when she gets tired and put her back down. But it's because she's not exercising regularly as much.
Like a hard hike or just like kind of a walk? And
It's a little bit uphill, but she likes it. Like
she likes it? Cool.
Yeah.
I've never taken my dog on something like that, honestly. She's more just like of a block walker. She likes that, and then she gets impatient. She wants to go back home and like get a snack and like chill out. I've been playing like a frequent amount of Dota with Sean, actually. I think almost every night we play at least 1 or 2 games.
There you go, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Nice cream beer.
This is movie.
Oh man, water's so good.
What up?
I don't get some people that are like, I can't drink water. Water's
The best.
yeah, water.
I need water.
so good. I don't know some people, even like some clients, members I work with at the gym, like they just say like, they have to add some flavor. They have to do something to the water. They can't just drink the water alone. Some of them
Water
drink,
is life, dude.
Some of them don't drink water. They just drink tea. Like they've replaced like their water intake with like tea.
I understand that.
A couple even do it. They think they're drinking it when they drink coffee. I'm like, dude, the coffee dehydrates you. even
Wow, you
more.
haven't played since Mars was released? Cheers, Coke.
Wait, is this Dawn of War or Dota?
Dota.
Oh, what is this? I've never seen this before.
There's a new hero.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna switch to the game then.
1 second.
I don't know what's
Let me
happening.
open this other guy.
Looks like a League of Legends hero.
He's new, Mars. He's pretty good.
I haven't even run this yet.
I like how it's just Counter-Strike, Dota, and Warhammer. Man, your Steam library is just pristine, huh?
On this account.
You know what you like, and that's that.
On this account.
Yeah.
Anno 1800 is like
How is it, bro?
exact. It's Anno. It's not innovative. It's not like
Oh, wow.
they haven't transcended anything in their game. It's basically just a new Anno.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so
but I'm sure
if
that's
you like,
good.
yeah, if you really like the old Anno, then there's no reason
Well,
why you
Sean
wouldn't like
picked
this
it up.
one.
You
Oh,
picked
he
it up.
did?
Yeah.
Hike should pick it up.
I'm guessing Hike's going to pick. He was in Yosemite, so I don't know when
Oh,
he
that's
will,
right.
but I'm sure he will.
Nice.
Okay, we'll play.
I mean, if there's that whatever 4-player like
Get into a
cohesive,
game
we
called
build an
so I can switch
empire mode.
server.
you
I'd be
gotta,
down to pick it up too.
It's
at
cool.
some point. But
you just gotta have patience. It's literally almost like a Civ levels of like
Mhm.
patience.
Let's see what happens. Let me make sure the audio is working.
What's this crap? I don't want to see any of this stuff.
Oh, Jaeger.
Jaeger, I didn't know
have
you
him
had
on,
him on your list.
Yeah, I have him on mine.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you do.
Hold
Well,
on.
what kind of statement is that?
I don't
Yeah, I have one of my closest friends on my
Did you plug in the audio thing in my computer?
Which audio thing is HDMI?
Jaeger.
Oh, I see. Oh,
Army Painter. I love this game.
where do I
Such
go?
a
Yeah, I
fun
just have it
game.
going through HDMI. So go to the sound.
Oh,
thing,
wait,
yeah?
I'm muted here. Oh, so
Detecting problems.
that's it, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll video that
Bro,
stuff.
shh. Just be quiet. I know what you want to say.
Next time I do a movement assessment
Yeah.
on my client, I'll be like detecting problems, identifying errors.
Identifying everything.
Sometimes when they have a lot wrong with them, I actually get pretty excited. I'm like, I start laughing and I tell them, "Oh my god, we have so much to work with. This is awesome."
That's good, man.
Audio peripheral doesn't appear to be plugged in.
Huh.
Try it again, Cook. Don't do that. Go to click the audio thing at the bottom, and then go to speaker setup. Yeah, there you go. Playback. Yeah,
Why does it say not
go.
plugged in, though?
But it is plugged in. Just right click it. Can't you?
Restart your computer.
It says it's not plugged in.
No clue.
Can you right click it?
So that's I can't even click that.
Weird.
Let me try and restart it.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's life? How's it going, guys?
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah,
Good.
it's not a good idea to put a big workout in when you're low on sleep
Mm.
and low on food.
Did you do that
This
today?
is what I did this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I got hit by a train.
Dude, would you rather eat like shit or not eat if you had to get through the day?
Not eat.
Not eat.
Yeah, 100%. Which is
Oh, that's
already
fair.
which is already
There we go.
practically what
I
I,
like
do.
that.
So.
Sure.
That's
I'm
a
just
good sound.
curious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks,
all we
bro.
need.
Just curious if I would eat shit
Save
or
yourself
not
all
eat.
the problems.
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely curious what's like the
Yeah.
better choice in the situation.
Just turn
like
off and
that.
on again.
Oh, you don't mean literal shit. Shit. You
No,
mean
like
you mean something
awful.
unhealthy.
Yeah, something
Oh, I
unhealthy.
thought you meant literally.
No. I mean like eating like fucking McDonald's or something dumb.
Oh no, I've done that too.
Versus,
I've done
but
both.
I'm saying
I've
which
done
do you
both.
think is better for you and like as
Not
a- as a
McDonald's,
thing?
In and out. I would do.
I mean just in general, blankets
It depends on the shit.
depends on the shit. Okay.
If it's like
I had
really
it now
bad
yesterday
shit,
and it was delicious.
if it's really bad shit, I wouldn't have it. I'd rather not eat.
Mhm.
But if it's like tolerable, I do it. Like Panda Express, I do it.
I had Panda today.
Oh, really? Wow. So you're having shit every day.
I am, dude, I am.
Basically, is what you're telling me. You had In-N-Out the day before. You had Panda today.
yeah.
What are you gonna have
My-
tomorrow?
My dinners are actually usually very
No,
healthy, but
oh.
my lunches are very good.
Okay, I thought you were.
Or sorry,
bad.
my lunches are
Your
very
lunch
bad.
is Panda. Your lunch is In-N-Out.
Yes, and then my dinners are usually homemade, like my mom
Oh,
makes.
okay,
food,
I
and
see.
eat, like whatever's.
You gotta.
Should I start it off easy so I could explain how the game works?
No, don't explain how
Listen,
the game
dude,
works at all.
You don't need
No
to do
game
anything.
explanations.
You play
Only
however you want to play. We're just gonna
Professional
talk.
gameplay.
I just want to see the best of
The
the best.
optimal. No, literally,
I'm
you
so rusty.
immediately get into your
Do whatever
most
you want,
optimal.
bro. Get into your ideal state. Like don't.
Wait,
Favorite color?
you're not gonna do 1v7 comp stomp?
Let me put it to you this way.
You're doing
Let me
a
put it to you this
1v1?
way, Cook. You don't
Is
need
this a
to.
comp?
Yeah,
Just a 1v1?
Yeah.
Can't you take like 10 of them
Yeah,
on?
but I'm rusty a little bit. So.
Oh.
Like
Come on.
for
See, my
for
camera is messed up.
for being on the Level Up live stream, like you don't need to think of it in terms of like you need to sit there and explain the game or tell us what's going on. Like
We're not-
if you want to, you can.
Yeah.
But we're
We're not
like,
gonna do game centric. Like it's more of us just chilling. At any point, at any point, if you want to stop playing. What camera? Oh, it's, how do you?
That's what you were trying to
I
do.
see.
So
It
you were
is.
just basically trying to adjust the
True.
FOV
That's true.
on this thing. You're trying to trust the feel of the
I mean,
view.
it is like if you're playing multiplayer, you obviously have an advantage because you see more.
Guardian Squad.
Everyone can do it.
We
So you just
cannot
have to
fail.
like
Can I
you're
see my
gonna.
phone, please?
You have
Yeah.
to do
Grab
it.
that thing.
Otherwise, you'll be at a big disadvantage.
Yeah, thank you.
Worlds have been
I just want to make sure all the
This game
framing
is
is
so good.
Our Guardian Squad ready.
Oh man, I love this game. I
Closing
played
in
it so
on the
much back in
So,
the day.
are you guys eat before you work out or eat after you work out?
Ready to build.
It depends on things, but I fast. I do my workouts fasted in the morning.
Oh, you do it fasted?
Yeah, I eat after.
Maybe some
Take me
coffee.
to where I may
Yeah,
call
exactly. A
forth
little
the
bit of
wraith
coffee with
burning.
some milk.
A little
Yeah.
bit of Monica.
Like you do half and half.
Oh,
Oh, actually, that's not a bad idea. I do milk, but I could add a little coffee too.
destroys agents on this plane.
Come on.
I use my coffee as pre-workout,
We
like the
are
caffeine to
shaped
just
by
get me a
fate
little more
just as we
awake.
shape it.
are we online, Cook? What about?
No,
Oh,
he's doing
no.
a comp.
Why that-
Oh, gotcha.
why that
You all
tab
tabbed
on me?
maybe?
Ah, I didn't know.
Success.
Weird.
My
You know what?
music is
Sometimes
a
that happens to me, and I can't explain it, but it's sometimes like where the keyboard or the game or whatever tracks that you've hit Alt and hit Tab at some point, and it just tracks it and then does it at like when you click somewhere on the screen, and then you just have to get back
Command
into it.
order.
Some
Which camera are we on? I mean, are we on multi-cam?
We're on. Yeah. We're on the.
all Eldar
Oh,
must
let me take a peek at that.
Yeah.
Crush the enemy. Take us within range of the enemy.
bro. Then maybe you're not rusty and you're just bullshitting.
Monkai.
We deliver death from afar.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have
I mean,
been
he might be rusty relative to how he used to be, but that doesn't mean this computer stands a freaking chance.
It's just a comp game, man.
Yeah.
We are the
Whose thing? What are you playing? This thing.
Eldar.
Which is like they're elves, right?
command me to build.
Dude,
Sure.
gross.
Shall I play the music? The
More like
desire to fulfill
stealth
Can you put this
positioning
closer to your
tactics.
mouth, Cook? If it's all possible, maybe like on the other side or something.
Oh, where is this pause? Wait. There we go.
Oh shit, dude, you can pause.
Yeah, it's
There's well,
Yeah.
technically it's single player right
yeah,
now.
that's right.
Hello, Clarice.
voila. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Cool.
We have mastered the
incoming
art of
enemy
destruction.
fire.
As you come
Cheers, Amy.
Guardian
Cheers, man.
Squad ready.
Enjoy.
We are
Cheers,
under
fellas.
enemy
Blessings.
fire.
What do you think of the beard, dude? It's nice, huh?
Oh
Some flame
wow,
beer.
he's taking over.
We are here to fulfill our
What kind of beers do you guys like?
all Eldar must answer the call.
Yeah.
Belgian ales are some of the best.
Wait, does Blue Moon fall into that category?
Belgian style.
It's a
Oh.
Belgian style American.
Sounds
I
like
like
they're trying.
I like Blue Moon type of beers with the citrus.
You like wheat
Yeah.
beers.
Wheat beers.
That's what it,
Oh,
you
is
like
that what
wheat
it is?
beers.
Wheat beers with the citrusy.
I know you also like Hefeweizens.
I have the ones.
Yeah.
That are cool. Not
Dude,
like crazy
I'm a huge fan
but-
of stouts in the winter.
Is that his hero?
I'm a huge fan of stouts. I'm a huge fan of porters.
Porters, you like the dark beers.
I like the
yeah.
darker stuff. Yeah. The darks are like.
I like them all.
Oh wow, dude.
I hate ciders though.
You're barely
No,
tickling
ciders
him.
are okay.
I don't like ciders and I don't like fruit beers.
Oh yeah.
Shaped by fate just as we shape.
Actually, I like those. There's a brewery I went to once called Dry River. It's in like Arts District.
Cool.
They specialize in that kind of beer.
Not my style.
Yeah.
I like bitter.
Yeah, it's not everyone's style.
I love IPAs. which is not a thing I found a lot of people enjoy. But I love IPAs. I love the very bitter beer.
I don't understand IPAs.
They're just think about it like this. Dude.
It's like the worse the beer tastes, and people are like, "Oh wow, this is so good." It's
I'm
like the
telling
worse.
you,
The worse it
I love
tastes, the
bitter.
better the beer.
I love
Oh,
I love
nice.
bitter. But you know, part of the reason is because as you probably might remember, I drank a lot of the time on a budget, and so I could either buy a Modelo at a bar or at somewhere for $5, let's say. Sure. And what is a Modelo? Like 4-point-something% beer. It's like not a very strong beer. Or I could pay $6 and get an IPA for 7%, 8%.
Oh, sure.
And off 2 of them, I'm just nice and buzzed or nice and like drunk, depending on depending on like
Depending
a
on
couple
the
things,
quantity.
and also depending on just the environment.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times IPAs are better for budget drinking.
Oh, sure.
You know, and like just over time.
Yeah.
So I love IPAs also just for their bitterness. I'm
I think
accustomed to the taste.
I think it's legitimately cool that how LA has really grown a big beer scene.
yeah.
Like all the craft
LA
beers
and
stuff around
SoCal,
here.
dude. San Diego.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It's cool, man. Like I remember, like 10 years ago, like we didn't really have beer here. You know, like beer was like Budweiser and shit like that. But now, like we have some like solid California beers.
Like
It's-
what?
it's
Fucking
nice.
Golden Road.
Yeah, man.
We have AleSmith. We got Ballast Point. We got like a lot of these like nice little.
There's this one brewery I recently discovered, is Brew Yard.
I think that was
Have you fucking
Dude.
best?
Great.
Like I shouldn't say it on stream because I don't want people to discover it. But holy shit,
Brew Yard
the
is
best.
great.
Really?
Bro, we
Yeah.
went to a place in
coziest
in
thing.
Burbank last week. That was a small brew yard style place, and it was amazing. And goddamn, I wish I could remember. I went with Levo and Arwa, Shahan. Hike showed up. Rodik was there.
Nice.
It was just like
What was it called?
I'm trying to remember.
It is as good as done.
In Burbank. you said?
Burbank, and it literally looks like it's like the exterior is like a castle or a church.
Oh, it's a thing.
Oh,
The
shit.
art of destruction.
Lincoln? Is it
Yeah,
called
Lincoln.
Yeah, that place is legit.
That
man.
place is great.
Yeah,
that place is
legit.
amazing. I
Lincoln-
loved it.
Lincoln Brewing Company.
And they pair your beers with gummy bears. You get like a jar of gummy bears to just eat like while you drink your beer, and they pair certain gummy bear flavors to the beer. So I got all white gummy bears.
That's weird.
With the IPA I was
So
drinking.
weird. Yeah, that's so weird.
It's so good. It's amazing. Amazing.
What's the best beer snack? You
Gummy
need something
bears.
salt. No, bro. You need
Pretzels.
something
Pretzels.
salty.
Pretzels.
Yeah, pretzels or nuts or something.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Wait, can you blow it up to hurt them? Oh. Oh, sure.
Agents on this plane.
Yeah, I'm guessing you have
Wait,
a window
how
of
do
time.
you?
Oh, watch out. Bigger army.
How do you build shit for Eldar? Like
the
you
west.
just kind of like build it and it kind of does it by itself.
Yeah, right there.
It's like Protoss.
all
yeah,
the
it's like
buildings
Proton.
the buildings like covering it. Them behind the building. Yeah, that's like a. I think his heroes in there too.
Yeah, probably, almost definitely.
Unit occlusion. There we go.
Oh yeah, you need
Nice,
that.
You need that.
What's
Lol.
unit
Yeah,
occlusion?
turn off.
You can see
So you
them
can see-
behind
Oh,
the
you can see the
building.
thing.
outlines.
Yeah. Oh, that's fun.
It's important.
Yes.
This strategy games. This is a real-time strategy game. This is no different
I
than like
freaking love this game.
Warcraft
Age of Empires
2,
or-
Age of Empires. Yeah, it's like basically
StarCraft,
similar. They
Bro,
kill.
we gotta
they,
get David on here to play a Warcraft 3 one of these
Safari?
days.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, dude, no, they're gonna do the classic
the
remaster,
Reforged.
reforged.
Yeah.
I already pre-ordered, pre-purchased it.
Oh,
Yeah, dude,
man,
immediately when it's out, we're gonna do the stream and we'll have Safarian on for that.
That's
I'm gonna
weird,
play
bro.
that hardcore.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it's super specific. That's where you put it.
Oh no! They killed the Dawn of War series when they made
They
it no
changed it
longer
up, man.
RTS.
Yeah. Did you play the other ones?
Some sort of weird turn-based bullshit or something. This is a camera.
Yeah, it's like if you're good with Eldar, like micro with the 2 dark victory spots, then you could just like.
Did you play the other Dawn of War? Yeah.
I kind of played the beta of it at the time,
Direct
but
us to
there
the
was
front.
like no builders, there was no base building.
It's a different game.
You wouldn't build
Yeah.
any of
Yeah,
this.
it was a
This
different
called
game.
Real-time tactics was a category.
I didn't like that. Things were preset.
It
was lame.
And then that was like the not 40k one, right? Oh no, they did one with 40k, but they also did one just like Warhammer
Dude,
like
speaking
the
of
regular one.
speaking of Warhammer, how is Vermintide?
It's doing well, man. I think
Is
it's
it?
found like a nice niche for itself.
It's
Yeah.
the second one right now, right?
Yeah.
It's the sequel.
It's found like a nice niche for
You
itself.
played the first.
I've played them both.
And you liked it? Like it was cool?
Yeah.
What is this? Like a horde game? Like
Yeah,
there's
it's
just,
like Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
It's like
okay.
Left 4 Dead, but you just play like different classes.
And they're goblins, like that you're killing or
like
something, right?
Skaven?
Or are you goblins?
Skaven.
Oh.
No, they're like the rat people.
See, that's gross.
Um,
The fact that you could just do that, that's so
Command me
gross.
to build.
We are the
Yeah,
chosen.
that's so
I
OP.
haven't even gone the shooting upgrade for them. There's a
It's
shooting upgrade.
so
Increase their
OP.
range a little bit.
were they like an OP race?
It's
Or-
dirty. If you use them right.
I guess they all are.
It's debatable.
Yeah. Okay. Would you debate for it or against it?
I mean, there is different ranges like this. Talk about Talon, like
Sure.
Chaos and Talon.
Sure.
Eldar, pretty much.
Cook, you got to get a little bit closer to the mic, man.
Yeah, Eldar
yeah.
pretty much can outdo Space Marine, especially Imperial Guard.
4 minutes until taking whole
Even matchup.
victory.
Oh,
against
like
orcs.
Eldar is better against Imperial Guard?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Eldar, especially in the beginning, they're really, really close.
Is
Grey
it
Knights
because
are
of the
very strong, but
His
How
AI.
can we
Who are
help?
you going up against now? They're a thing, right? They're
Space
Space Marines.
All
Yeah.
Basic.
destruction.
You used to play
Incoming
this, right,
enemy
Ari?
fire.
Yeah, I played a lot of this, dude. I love this game.
now I got the upgrade. Now I'm
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Disgusting. That's dirty.
We are
Yeah, I played a lot
How do you
of
counter
RTS.
this? Like, you just have to rush them, right?
Yeah.
Scout sniper is really
Danger
fun.
has found us.
guides us.
Interesting.
But scout snipers are kind of hard to use.
Oh, sure.
Command me to build. You
That's
are
like your
what you require.
invis. It's like the invis ones?
No, they could go invisible.
Yeah.
Yes.
4
Do you think
minutes until
putting
control
the
area
mic
victory.
in front of the keyboard would be a better
Yeah.
decision?
Like, I don't think we're picking you up too well, Cook.
Well,
Are people
Yeah.
saying something?
If you,
No.
if you move the keyboard forward a bit and then put the mic right
Oh,
in
I
front
got
of
Yeah,
you,
yeah, just put it like between.
and then your arms can go over.
Yeah,
let's do that.
perfect,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect.
There you go.
Are you? So are we gonna try this online as well? Are people still playing it?
I haven't been on in a long time. I'll be very surprised if I could get a game going.
Okay.
We don't have to. I was just
Yeah.
curious if that was in the periphery.
This was good enough. We could even switch to Dota after this match.
I guess we should. Whatever, dude. I like this too.
Dota's gonna take a long time, so if we are gonna play standard matches, gotta consider when we're starting.
Like I said earlier, I've been playing like a game or two a night with Sean, and I would say, I mean, we keep like about a 50% win rate. Like if we lose, usually we get stomped, and when we win, we're doing the stomping. But there have been like a good few gem games that have just been like, oh my god, it's like very hard fought, intense. Like it goes like till 70 minutes, and like you never know which way it's gonna go, and there's buybacks on this and that. And it's been actually pretty intense, I gotta say. It's a decent patch.
The real question is, though, are we playing Heroes tonight?
Oh, I mean, sure, man. When was the last time? Okay, when was the last time you played Heroes?
Today.
Okay, when was the last time you played a Dota? These are like questions I need to ask, just for documenting. Last time I played Dota was actually not too long ago, dude. But I was very drunk, and it was very late at night,
Good as done.
and it just
Were you
it went-
drunk?
Yeah, I was drunk.
That was so funny, dude.
Whoa, what was happening?
Because, no,
I don't. No, I just remember getting destroyed.
We got
and I just remember
destroyed?
just going to bed.
But, we got completely destroyed. But it wasn't like obviously your fault or anything like that, not at all. But it was sad because Hike was like, dude, this sucks because it's the one time Emin wanted to play.
Yeah.
And it always happens when like Oleg, and he even said he was like when Oleg wants to play or Emin wants to play or something
We
like that,
get
we'll play.
destroyed.
Yeah, it's
and
just
then we
one of those, like,
lose,
stomping,
and they get
yeah.
turned off, and
Yeah.
it's like, but you're not seeing the other side when we win, and it's like super fun to
Yeah.
just win. And it's like, yeah, you know, Hike brought up a good point. It's like, damn, it fucking sucks because you're playing
No,
one,
like
you
in
get turned
Dota,
off. I get
yeah.
it.
No,
'cause there's
man.
so much investment.
It is too
In
much.
Dota, the highs are high, the lows are low, and the
I
lows
mean,
come way too often.
This is a thing. I don't think any game. I don't think any game has ever reached the high that Dota has and
For
reached
sure.
the low
My
that Dota
music
has.
is a pillar.
That's why I keep coming back to it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the narrower
For
range
heroes, yeah, exactly. For heroes,
of
yeah.
extremes.
For
I'm
heroes,
cool
it's
with
a
that.
lot narrower.
I'm cool
The
with
highs
that.
are not as high, but they come a lot more often than the
Yeah,
lows.
it's so
And
much.
The lows are not that low.
It's consistently satisfying,
Yeah.
and the lows feel like highs sometimes. You know what I mean?
But that's the case with Dota too, dude. Like if you get like a really good game but you lose, you're like, all right, man, that was like actually rather fun.
almost never felt like that with Dota.
I get like that.
This is over since I took too many control points.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
I'm just gonna recommend
Congrats.
So you're gonna build some turrets? Oh, is that a turret right there? That's spinning.
You're gonna
thing?
BM the comp, huh?
Oh, such a good game. Dude.
Who was your least favorite race?
I never really liked Necrons. They were always too slow, kind of. And
How the Necrons built? Didn't the Necrons also built like this?
So
Like they just kind of like built something and it does it by itself?
The resources don't depend on these points. They just build generators.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
So
yeah,
their
yeah, that's
population
right.
cap and their speed of building things depends on it's called strategic points. But yeah, they could pretty much get very strong without acquiring map control. So that's kind of why they were kind of broken.
Right.
And they just have their one HQ building that everything's built from. So it's kind of good that you don't have to waste money building the barracks and all this stuff in the beginning.
That's the one thing I loved about this game, man. Like every race, it's so different from how
Yeah.
you play. It's so different.
I love chaos.
It's cool.
So
I love when you would
Should
play
I
Dota
switch to
and I
Dota
would come
or-
over and
Yeah,
we
are you feeling some
design
Dota?
the
Oh,
Marines.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that. And then look at how the Marines would look in the
Yeah.
main menu with the animation and
Do you
stuff.
remember when we pitted some of these Warhammer guys?
Yeah.
And we would
I
like
had the
do
whole
their-
army. Yeah.
Do we want to hit up Sean and see what he's up to?
Well, if he's online, let's do it. Yeah, he said he's down to play.
He's here.
He's
Oh.
online. Oh, he's on. Yeah, he's on.
I told him like keep an eye out. He's like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be on my computer. Look at that, snatch the Aegis in the match. It's Juggernaut. Who
If
is
he
that?
doesn't-
That's me.
Oh,
that's
that's
cool.
so funny. It says it.
Yeah,
funny.
that was just yesterday.
You
I
snatched
snatched
it,
the
huh?
Aegis. Like we were killing Roche. We
Okay,
were like,
can someone text Sean so that we're not just waiting for him, just in case he didn't see?
but we were taking Roche and we were doing great, and the techies comes in. He jumps in, suicides, but you know he doesn't kill himself anymore
Yeah.
like with it. So he does the explosion. It kills Roche, so he gets the kill.
Wow.
We stun him, we kill him, and I snatch the Aegis, even though we were doing Roche the whole time.
Mm.
So it wasn't even really a snatch. It was
That's
just like
funny.
it was my Aegis to begin with.
But they got the kill. They
They got the
snatched
kill from the
Yeah.
techies, but I mean it cost them like a lot.
So, compared to heroes, if you were to compare like a Roche being taken down and Aegis being grabbed to like a
Boss.
boss being
Yeah.
killed, right?
Yeah.
And you ask yourself like, which one has more impact on the game?
Roche.
It's kind of, but see, it's deceiving. You say Roche,
Sean said, "Yeah, I can get on."
you say Roche, but
Choose your hero.
so many times Roche is killed and Aegis is taken, and nothing really comes of that necessarily. You know what I mean?
No, It's like the
But
global experience, the gold, the no.
If
man.
you
Roche
if
is-
it's not like a super early kill and it's like a
Roche-
late game kill, it's not that crazy.
He's
Dude,
in the party, Cook.
But almost.
Double checking it.
But so many times in Heroes, you get a boss,
Oh,
and
yeah.
depending on when you
Well,
got it,
depending on
it
when
could be
you get it.
complete GG. Almost,
Yeah, I guess.
Almost-
yeah, but once you get to
like,
like level 20,
you have to make a big
22 or
mistake.
so-
Sometimes
Yeah.
you push with the boss if you have any coordination on your team.
Yeah.
You know, it's like deceiving. You're inclined to say like, "Oh, Roche has the bigger impact," but it's like you're thinking you're like, "But no, wait, like."
no, but I'll also think about it, bro. Like Aegis, like you give it to your carry, like how, like
Oh, but they've
But
also.
there's so
by
many
the way,
variables.
you have a fed AM,
You,
or like whoever. I don't know who the hell
so
is
see,
strong
you're
now,
setting
but-
a lot of criteria now. So you have to have a fed AM, and how many times do you end up with a fed AM in Dota matches? You know, that's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
but,
say.
Like also cheese, dude.
There's
Also
more
experience. You totally
I guess
missed,
so.
John. You whiffed it. He's just sitting
He's
there.
on there.
Oh, you got him?
I'm pretty sure I got him. Yeah, I got
He's
him.
done
Oh,
so.
yeah, he's done so.
He's done Zini.
Yeah.
Well
But,
done.
but by the way, just to inform your discussion, Roche has changed from what you guys
Oh,
have
I
known
don't
him
even
to.
know.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
kill him the first time, you get the Aegis. You kill him the second time, as you know, you get the Aegis and the cheese.
Okay.
You kill him a third time, you get Aegis, cheese, and a refresher shard, which lets you refresh it. It's like a mini refresher, but it's a
One
consumable.
time.
You
Oh,
use
one
it
time.
once.
Ooh.
It's insane.
refresh your
It
abilities.
yeah, it
Oh, okay.
refreshes everything.
It's like a guarantee
insane.
win team battle.
There you go.
That's how I feel.
If you give
When
it to
you
like a
fight.
tide or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Didn't
that
it
matters.
Used to be after 2 times you get the cheese, right? Not the second time. The third time you would get the cheese. I
Mm,
think.
Maybe,
Wow,
bro,
that-
but that was so long
that
ago
was
that I
way-
don't even recall such a patch.
Damn,
Damn, I got him. This
got
guy's
him, dude.
depressando.
He's done.
He's now part
Dude,
of the
just
set
play,
trust.
just
Standard.
play. Oh, standard.
Let's do standard. Yeah,
Yeah.
standard for sure.
I'd rather standard. Yeah.
But I mean, my main point really was just that objectives and like bosses and things like that on like map environment in
Yeah.
Heroes matters way more. It has like way bigger impact
Yeah,
on the
I guess
game.
so. Yeah.
in Dota, you don't.
No,
you,
yeah,
you
yeah,
win the game
in-
without even having to take Roche necessarily,
Yeah.
even. You know, but
you're
in,
totally right. Yeah, if you're looking at it like that, then 100%.
that's what I was kind of. Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
what I was leaning towards.
Because
I
like
would
the game
definitely
itself
say
like
objective
revolves
based.
around
Yeah.
the objectives.
and I think that's what feeds into
And
speeding
Dota
up the
doesn't
match.
necessarily revolve around
Exactly.
Roche. It's just a part of it.
Exactly, and that's what makes heroes matches like shorter because if you pursue the objectives, you end the game quicker. Like
Yeah.
every game that the objectives pursued faster and more aggressively, it's a shorter game.
You have a lot
Totally.
of slack, Coke.
Do you want to lane together with easy kills?
I definitely recommend a lane together.
Yeah, I'll do whatever
Yeah,
you
why not?
want.
Yeah, Sean knows. You just
Meepo. I go poof like Meepo.
I remember your fucking rhyme, dude, or whatever you said. Yeah.
Like that
If he wants to talk, we could pick him up on stream.
How so?
Like just through the game. If he just decides to talk. He's chilling, dude. He's absolutely fine. Ah! Oh, well,
Nah.
dude, gross. I can see his guts.
Oh no, dude.
Ah! I don't like that at all, dude. I'm gonna
Get a nap.
Here,
I
let
don't
me-
get
let me
it.
take
Is
care
he
of him.
dead or not?
Dude,
He's dead. He's dead.
bro, I mean, he's dead, but
No, there's nothing.
his nervous system's firing.
No, every time I hit him, there was nothing. But I thought he was dead.
He's running. He's right.
Bro, I wouldn't be surprised.
Techies
no.
LMAO. No, dude. No.
Tiny
oh my
Techies.
god. Tiny Techies throw him in the bombs.
Okay. Can you scoop him up?
Yes.
Scoop up
Wow,
his
this
guts.
is pretty.
Oh,
Thick.
Just like rip the
You don't want to feel his guts through the paper towel on your finger.
That's my least favorite thing, dude. Like,
When you
you're like picking up a cockroach or something, you
Crunch
feel the
it.
crunch.
And
Would you
you
like
feel
it?
The
I like
texture.
crunching it in the towel though. It's like extra like.
Oh no. Grip strength training.
What if it's still alive and you like suffocated him?
Man, I'm light skin.
Yeah, even I'm darker than
I'm
you, dude.
so.
gotta get
Oh
it
my
tanned.
god, you're crazy, dude. Is that like your natural skin color?
No, I mean this would
Or is
be
that
it.
tanned? Oh, okay.
This would be it probably. So it doesn't get much light.
Jeez, you got a nice, like, smooth all around tan. It's not like uneven.
I mean, it stops,
Where'd you
like-
get it?
Stops like after my sleep.
Oh, okay.
I've
Where'd
been
you?
riding my bike a lot.
Oh, okay,
recently,
that's
so-
fine.
Oh, nice.
It's been sunny like today too. It's been so
Dude,
sunny.
it is. It's been
It's randomly hot. I think it's gonna go back to being cold in a week.
Bro, was it
That's
like
what they were
yesterday or the
saying.
day before?
Hudge
It was, like,
Mars?
Windy as
maybe.
hell. It was like super windy.
It rained over here.
Do you know
like,
much
a couple
about
days
Mars?
ago.
Okay, so you know how he.
It's the
kinda
red planet,
functions.
fifth, fifth from the sun.
Is it the fifth?
Is it? It is. If are we the fourth?
So no, the Earth is the third planet from the sun.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
we're
Well,
actually all our
shit.
problems are third world problems.
Wow,
you're on Reddit? You're on Reddit too, dude?
Bro, I mean,
Okay.
I spend too much time on Reddit.
Me too. So there's Mary now as well. It's part of her like
Amber posts.
cycling through. Oh, she posts. I
She
mean, I would
posts.
imagine her to be a poster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
we're
posts
we're
and
just
stuff like-
lurkers, man.
Bro, my account has been
no,
suspended.
no. Oh,
for
that's
years.
why. That's why. Yeah, my account's been suspended. That's why I stopped posting.
Which account?
Nothing.
Oh, no,
they
it's just
had
a
some
random-
error on their side.
Yeah,
And
it is
they don't
randomly-
let you change. Or at least for me, they didn't let. They're not letting me change the email that allows me to do the forget my password thing. It was like my old UCSC email, which I don't have anymore, obviously, and I cannot change it. And so because of that, I'm like, well, I don't really care. I don't post, so
I just started
who cares?
to continue
What
to
account
lurk.
is this? What are you talking
Reddit
about?
My
account.
Reddit account.
Oh, I've lost my Reddit account too, dude.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
I forgot my password. And
Yeah, it's meaningless. The only good thing about logging into Reddit is I can control my front page, so I control what subreddits I want to see.
Having the subreddits and stuff. is
And
cool.
you know, okay, so I don't know if you do this, Arik, but I have subreddits that I frequent like a lot. Okay? But I don't subscribe to them because I just like to go to them manually. I don't want to see them on
sure.
my front page. Have you ever done something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I visit subreddits
Are you taking Pudge?
individually.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Dude,
Are you gonna go
Pudge
DPS
is
Pudge? Right click Pudge.
perfect.
That's the thing though. Especially I just
Is it really, or is that your thing?
What does that mean even?
well stuff when I hook they're gonna run away. What do you mean?
Like anti-mage, anti-mage blinking away. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's go down the list and see who runs away from you.
Wraith King.
Brewmaster doing his turn into 3 bullshit.
Your turn to pick.
Dude, you know what the most
Storm
broken
Spirit.
item is in the game, it
Your
feels like now,
turn
bro?
to
Is
pick.
Rod of Atos. Rod of Atos just roots you in place. You can't do shit. It's
It
so
roots now?
annoying. Yeah.
Lot of Atos?
So you play Skywrath, you Rod of Atos,
Oh.
and your ult
Oh.
is just nasty. And the
Oh.
Rod of Atos, like it's almost until you get a Manta, you can't do
Oh.
shit about
It
that.
costs
Rod of
as
Atos.
much as in Yules almost. So I mean, if they could farm Natos, you could farm Yules.
But if you're going mid, I mean, you're gonna get that you're gonna get that Atos like quick.
One of my favorite items in Dota is Force Staff.
I love Force Staff. They have different ones now where
What?
yeah. So it's like variations on Force Staff. You know how Force Staff you either like move them or I
Yeah.
think you move yourself, right?
Yeah.
There are ones that let's say you're like fighting or whatever, you can split yourselves apart. So it's Drow Ranger and
Oh.
she like
Pushes you away.
pushes you and she pushes herself
Oh, that's
back
cool.
simultaneous.
So that she
and
can get that range.
Yeah, and she's just messing you up or
Wow.
sniper or what.
Drow.
I think it's Dragonlance
Just
is the item.
Dragonlance with
Dragonlance.
Force Staff gives you something.
It was something, yeah, I forget.
Wow, Dragonlance, huh?
Wow, look at those mangoes, man. Getting ready for those hooks, huh?
Yeah, off lane, so you get all this regen and like more
Your
regen. So
turn
it's
to
good.
pick.
I hate that
Why?
because I hate when.
Are
the
you new to
opponent-
Dota? Are you new to Dota, Jahan? Oh, that's good.
This is a
If you
funny
guys don't know,
life.
my in-game manners aren't the best.
I love it.
Dude,
No,
what is
but
this
in
axe
Dota,
go-
dude, whose
what is
in-game
this
manners are
team?
good?
What is this fucking draft, dude? What? That's so funny, dude.
Wow. Or you expect to land when I dismember. Yeah. That's the I like this strategy talk here.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, and I do that
Axe.
when we play heroes. We combo sometimes. Hey, Axe is leaning you. Me and Yellow are a team. Go bot, please. We're on Twitch.
We're on YouTube, actually.
Let's send them the link. You know when I was twitching? That's how I got viewers.
Wait, what was that?
Oh, you're gonna mid? Nice.
Are you just talking shit to Sean?
No,
Or
but
just
oh,
to
you're
general-
both gonna go mid? Oh no, Shahan's going.
Oh,
mid.
Shahan.
No, but they have annoying heroes.
But what is
God.
Sean? Oh, shit.
Oh my
Bro.
What
god.
heroes they have?
Oh no, you guys are
Oh,
done.
you guys are done. You have this stupid draft.
It's
Look at this draft.
absolutely over.
I could only kill Lion like the rest of the guys.
You could kill
Oh
TB.
no. Oops.
You could do TB with someone else.
Yeah, like if he doesn't get out of my ult.
Weaver though is
We have good
impossible.
lockdown, though. Like, we have the
You know, it's not an awful team, bro. Weaver, you'll fuck him up with the axe call, and
What about the troll?
I love
bro, I
this
remember,
anime
I remember
shit, dude.
your axe games all day.
I live for Axe.
Forward.
Yeah, this Axe better not
Can I get a
disappoint.
tango? Give me a tango, please, please.
Did you know that if you hook the rune, you get your mana back?
Yeah, so what
You
I
can
do
hook the rune
is I
physically.
get Soul Ring, like if I'm half mana, I'll activate Soul Ring, it'll give me more mana, and then when I get a rune, I'll keep the full mana.
Right
Huh.
to it.
Because there are bounty runes now.
Yeah.
They're physical objects. All the runes are physical objects in the world. You can hook
Interesting.
the rune, bring it to you, and when
Can
you
like
do that,
force
it gives
staff
you
and
your.
shit? Like any, like does anything
Oh,
apply?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. But like, can they block?
Well, there's
projectiles
a
and shit?
disconnect.
Quap.
I'm sorry. Say that.
Can they block projectiles and
No.
stuff? No.
Quap.
No, the Shadow Shaman bounce.
Quap.
Got it.
I've
Map looks so different.
murdered all three of my
yeah,
rings.
So,
Do you like?
Wow,
Quap
they
of
changed it up
Pain?
so much,
so
huh?
this fountain thing used to be here, right?
Yeah.
I can
and
hear
then
myself on chat,
this power
on your
room
chat and YouTube.
Things used to be here, right? They didn't have a dedicated spot.
They've changed quite a bit.
Yeah, they changed a lot.
Yeah, so they have only one ancient camp. There used to be one here too. So but it's
Wait,
changed
I
there
to
used
remember
to
one
be.
camp.
Oh, they
There's
made
only
two
one.
ancients.
Yes,
they
and now
changed
there's
it?
one again.
Oh.
30 seconds to battle.
What's the professional scene been up to with Dota recently?
You
Is there
follow it, John?
still the same type of teams?
No, I only watch TI. I don't really watch.
Is there
other professional games.
like what's that team called with the N?
Navi?
Navi? Is there
They're still Navi.
Navis?
They're useless.
Who was the main player? in
Dendy's
Navi?
not with
Dendy.
Navi.
Dondo.
Dendy,
Oh,
but he-
who was he with?
Does he still play?
No, he's like he's pseudo retired. He plays with another team. It's like kind of meaningless.
Okay.
Like he's just there
I see.
as like a big celeb, which is cool. I love Dendy. But
I would have liked to
right
see.
now, the North
Coco
America
Man
is really
talks to me,
big.
baby.
Like
Oh.
Liquid, Team Liquid is huge.
I would have liked to see the old
EG.
players when they used to be really good on the old map before like Dota even introduced any of these changes. and then have them play it on this new one with these new designs and things, and see like what they think about how they develop their strategies around the new runes and the new arrangements on the camps and Roche and stuff.
Dude, Dota, like the professional scene is constantly evolving. It feels like.
Well, because they're changing the game.
Yeah, there is always new pros and like younger people, and I mean, it's never like, oh, you just see the same people. A lot of the old players, they're not as good. I mean, that's just how it is.
Sure, yeah, they can't keep up. It's hard to keep up.
No, he got out.
He had a tree. He had a tree.
It's all good. There goes half his life.
But there goes half your mana. But you have mango.
Yeah, he's got 3 mangoes.
Check his regions.
He has a lot.
He has a good amount of regions.
I love Pudge. What is he? The butcher?
Yeah, so we got to draw aggro to us.
This is something I love, and this is such a huge. I don't know if it was always like this, Coke. Was it?
Aggro draw?
Aggro draw. I don't.
Yes. It was always around.
It's so much more pronounced now than it has ever been.
Really?
I think so. I truly think so. It like any game
Have
I
they changed
play.
it?
I don't know.
Like how it works?
It feels more aggressive the way it is now. Again, like I'm asking a question in terms of like, has it been there the whole time? That should tell you that I've never noticed it before now.
No,
because
it's been there.
it is something that is like, it determines the lane to such a degree.
Killing them wave axe actually helps me out.
So how do you have to like?
You have to
attack
right-click them.
Yeah, you have to attack them
So
and then.
sometimes if they don't have it, you could actually do it to another hero in another lane still draws aggro.
Oh.
That I didn't know. What the fuck?
That's some next level shit.
That's programming errors.
It's
You do
features.
One thing I really don't like is the
You
way
can
the
get gold
towers
from
target.
denies?
Yeah, you
Look
get
at
gold
Pudge's
from
base
denies.
damage now, 72 versus, it's huge.
You get gold from denies now.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You
by
got-
killing Big Daddy Hume.
oh,
Oh, he was so low. Oh, he died!
I was gonna steal
Oh,
it.
you got him.
Nice. I was gonna try and go for
It's 1 for 1, but
get some solo XP. That's
he got the experience though on your kill.
Yeah, but
That's a
Okay.
big deal.
He used that thing. What's it called? The new item where you eat it and you gain your health back.
Fairy fire.
Yeah, fairy fire. Yeah.
Fairy fire.
It's a good idea.
wait. So is Sean coming
Oh.
out on the stream? I think he mentioned he was.
Hey,
What?
Sean.
I'm sorry.
Is Sean coming out on the stream?
Yes.
In his audio? Yeah, he is.
we can
right?
hear him.
Oh, cool.
Stream can hear him.
Correcto.
Uh-oh.
There's
Oh,
a-
that's
there's a
great.
lag,
You guys killed
but-
the Weaver.
Oh, he's dead.
Ooh.
Oh, he's done.
You got him.
Get him.
Oh, yeah.
Got him. Get him. Got him. Get.
Where's
oh,
Sean?
shit. Where
Sean?
is Shahan? Oh,
Oh, there
Sean.
he
But
is.
it's
Get
too
him,
late.
Sean.
Oh no, he's dead. Sean. No.
No, he's not dead, but...
Oh, that's
Dude.
close, man. Oh no, the rest of
This
it.
is so scary, bro.
Are they not gonna back him up mid? Nobody's coming to
No,
help him.
bro, that's not how
No,
Dota's...
this is low level, man. Nobody gives a shit. There's
Oh,
Lion.
there is Lion.
Oh.
Lion knows what's up,
Sean
bro. So
hooked it
far,
up with the sip of the juicy.
Lion's
Oh,
been.
Well,
You
if
give
you
him
hook
south.
Lion, too, he's only level 2.
Oh, you should have gone on it.
Yeah. Oh, he
Well,
is.
I
Kind
mean-
of. Not really. That's not. No. Storm is coming.
No, no.
Doesn't
I'll be
matter.
careful, Cook.
You're low.
This is how you get it. You go here.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, and then you just get out. Yeah.
It's okay.
Oh no.
Dude,
I didn't expect him to get a pull that
Look at
early.
my
Though.
health,
That's
man.
good.
The Lion knows what's up so far.
Yeah,
the Lion's
the
there.
Lion's
The
not
Lion's their
bad.
MVP.
Lion's
He
not
looks like
bad.
he looks like he knows, but he left this guy alone, so that's good news.
Yeah, the axe. The axe is just having a good time.
Yeah,
What's
this
the
guy-
axe doing?
I wish you could.
It's just doing axe things, you know, like cutting off the blades
I don't
and
hear you
axing.
shit until
Oh.
the blade is
The
done.
Oh.
Lion's back. I mean, the TV's not even helping the Lion. I think the Lion's in trouble here.
Surprise, bro.
Yeah, Lion's about
Get
to
that
be.
steal, dude. Oh.
That sucks for the Lion, dude. The
Wait,
TB
wait, wait. Was that a
The
deny?
TB? What?
No, I-
No.
I think Sean was saying he wishes you could talk in the game, too.
I could.
Yeah, he can.
So-
Is this hooked up? I'm pushing my talk button. It's not.
No,
No,
it's
I don't
not.
think it would work
not like that.
in this current setup, right?
Because this
No,
mic's
no,
not.
no, he could totally talk to Sean. It's fine, like as he normally would.
It's not working.
Oh, wait, he's cutting
Well,
the
the-
creep wave.
Oh, Lion's
It's
back.
like, well,
The TB. Oh, that sucks.
oh yeah, because the
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't have a microphone.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
mic.
I
There's
don't
no
think.
mic.
Yeah,
it-
yeah, yeah.
There's no mic.
Oh well, dude, this axe is just like I don't care.
He's doing fine.
He's
he's
doing
doing
X
fine.
things,
He's doing
yeah.
fine.
Can you look at his items real quick?
Runes and tech.
He's fine.
Yeah, just
Oh,
get
get
creep
that
wave
guy.
and then
Oh,
just-
you got him. That's the easiest hook of my life.
No, he's
Is it?
He knows what he's doing.
Watch out, bro. No, no, no,
I
no.
still
Don't
don't
do
hear
that.
you.
Cook.
Oh,
when you're talking.
Runes.
Yeah,
Oh!
don't do that.
I didn't expect him to be there with
Oh,
the biz.
oh wow, their whole team.
Wow.
Oh no, that's just TV.
I mean, that's
But three of them.
people
There's
top.
three
Yeah, it's
people
three
top.
people.
Mid going top.
Runes
basically.
though, runes.
That
I
sucks.
mean,
It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I also like if you
might-
guys
you might be
notice
able
the
to outlevel
teleports don't take up the inventory space anymore. They're their own space.
They're,
Oh.
And you have a backpack
they're,
as well.
they're League of Legend out.
You still have
Yeah.
to buy them though, right?
Kill
Oh yeah,
him.
that's death.
Yeah, that's death.
it. Good job.
Wow, this guy is stubborn.
The Lions is really like
He's good.
she's really trying to like make things happen for his team, you know?
Not bad.
The TB's been pretty passive, like just trying
You're
to
going for
grind.
a Yule's Coke?
No,
that like a first
that,
item?
This goes to those boots that heal me.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, they changed that up.
How you doing, big boy?
Sean's up here.
That's not the real one though.
Yeah.
And the Lions there too. What's Sean up to? Oh, Sean just got discovered.
Just got fucked.
Yeah. The TB is retreating to the tower, and so is the line now. Oh, good.
Whoa!
Oh, that was so.
Cook, your
How did he?
hooks.
How did
Good
he?
job,
Get, oh,
Kookoo.
oh, he's done too.
Good job.
That's some big kills there.
Good
That's some big kills
job.
there. Oh, oh. How did you know when you hooked him and then he went behind you?
Yeah.
You saw that? What
you,
the hell?
You have to move when you hook so.
Really?
He'll land whatever spot you hooked him. Or you just walk in front of him as they're in there.
Disgust.
Take that from Sean.
That's McNass.
Bro, I can't tell you how many times Shahan has come into my lane and just taken my creeps
Fucking
like
step.
for no reason, and then he leaves.
Oh my god.
What an amazing hook of all hooks.
He is so pissed, dude.
Oh,
He's
you-
so mad.
You messed up his farm. Good
Just
game, well
on
played.
command, huh?
You messed up his farm this entire game. Like all the farming he did leading up to this point, you
With
just
the
took from
TB?
him. Yeah.
No, you shouldn't have gotten boots, dude. No boots game.
No boots game, bro. Only
That's only Weaver, man.
That's only Weaver.
Only
Yeah,
Weaver.
he has 6 legs, but no boots, dude.
That's why he doesn't need it.
He has 6 legs.
Like I remember one game, like he got a rapier and he still doesn't have boots. It's like KoKo, get some boots.
I'll be right back, boys. I'm gonna use the restroom. Mind if I grab one of those cream sodas? I mean,
Yeah, it's in the big fridge. I don't know how many is there. I don't know.
I'm gonna,
if
I'm
there's any
gonna,
left.
I'm gonna restock
But
you
help
next
yourself.
week with beer.
Hell yeah.
Oh no. Chimney chummy.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Double kill, double kill,
Worth
triple
it,
kill.
dude. 100% worth
Oh
it.
no.
He doesn't have mana to go.
Blink, she's gonna blink.
Get him, Sean.
Sean can blink
Get him,
soon.
Scream, 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 scream.
He doesn't have mana.
You had it. It's right there.
He's not screaming. I don't understand.
Sean.
Talk to him. Talk to
I
him.
can.
No, type.
I don't
Or he's
type
gonna
it.
hear us. Shahan.
what was that, buddy?
I gave you a double kill. You could have
What was
gone
that,
a triple.
buddy?
Man.
What was that,
He
man?
didn't follow up.
What's going on, Shay?
He's talking shit too.
Pressing the wrong
Couldn't
button.
pop.
Pressing
His
the
TV
wrong
is
button.
not 6. We could. Oh, he's 6. Fuck.
Bro, I wish Heroes had all chat, dude. That's the only change I would make to that game.
Do you realize how many games we'd end up losing because one of our team members would end up wasting time like typing to the other team, like getting into an argument,
Yeah, but
typing
it can
chat,
happen
and like
the other
not
way
playing?
too. It can happen the other way too, dude. What if they're the one wasting time talking to us?
True, but that means one of us is too. I
Yeah.
don't know. I feel like it's just a lot more like extra stuff on the screen that I don't want to see. I'm cool with my emojis.
Sure.
I'm cool with just talking to my team members. We still argue amongst ourselves anyway. It's not
Yeah,
like
we just, yeah, but like I want to talk shit against the enemy, man. Like once they do some crazy shit.
Yeah, sometimes it would be
Oh,
cool.
shit. Oh, Sean, on point.
He has high level of that thing, so he should be fine.
Nice job.
I don't know where they're going.
Well done, man.
Oh,
Oh,
Axe is done.
that's Weaver. You gotta bounce. Oh, that.
You were trying to
sucks.
dismember him?
No, I was trying to hook him,
Oh.
but he didn't blink that second.
Dang. That's a bummers.
He got out though.
You know what'd be a cool idea in Heroes for all chat? If all chat simply opened up like there was just a window of time that it was active, and then it became inactive, and then it became active, and then it became
Wait,
inactive.
sorry, say that again.
Like in Heroes to get all chat, to only be active during a certain window of time.
When you're dead.
When you're when
something
you get
that,
a kill.
or when you get a kill, or
Or it's like all chat. You can all chat, but it's only emojis. Like you can't
maybe
actually.
I'd
let's
love
say
that.
that.
Put some limitation there.
Something
Put
like
some
that.
limitation
Something like
there.
that, like limited
sure.
communication levels. Like
For
I
sure.
would
Bro,
love
the
that.
emoji game in Heroes is probably.
Oh, it's
just the
dude.
best.
The other day, did you weren't there? I don't think. I was playing a game and I was using my emojis.
Sure.
And it was someone on my team was like, "I love your emojis, man." I was cracking up, and I wasn't typing anything, only replying
That's
in
so
emojis.
funny.
It's great. They made some good emojis.
Talking about emojis, apparently the
Emojis.
OK sign
It's
is a white power thing?
symbol. Yeah.
What the fuck is
Amber
that,
was the one who
dude?
told me that like
What
2
is
months
this?
ago, and
It's like a new thing.
it makes a W.
Yeah, it makes a W and then the P.
And also it's a meme. Like, you know,
Meme,
like,
oh,
oh,
yeah,
look
that's-
here or whatever. Yeah, like
But
the
but
thing.
it depends on the variation used. If you do like the pizza, yeah, like you can't see the 3 fingers. They're
Yeah.
aligned, so it looks like
Wait,
one
the
finger.
pizza? What the
like
pi- what's the pizza?
Like the
Oh,
pizza is like
oh,
really
sure,
good.
yeah.
Like the angle at which you have your hand, you're not doing okay like this. I'm not like actually trying to show you 3
Sure,
fingers
sure, sure.
and a
It's
P.
just like normal.
Yeah.
My, you see one
Yeah.
finger.
Dude,
like
it's
this.
dumb
Like
because
this.
this is baked into my life.
I guess so.
Totally, man. I've been doing it for like 28 years. Like,
Yeah, and then they do this too, where they go like this, and
What's
you like
that?
look at it and I punch you.
oh yeah, that's
Tipping
dumb.
somewhere.
Hike texted the group. He's like, "KoKo's taking me to school with these hooks. Too clean."
He's taking you into his.
Dude,
belly.
Hike's been on a Pudge binge
Oh yeah.
for
Really?
months.
That's just fun. Dude.
All he plays is
Yeah,
Pudge.
Pudge is fun.
Lol. Does he perform better with Pudge than Invoker?
Much.
Great.
Punches the oh, that's a fake, right?
That's a fake. Yeah, I think the real one's darker.
Just clean that up, Cook.
It's not worth my tranquil boots power.
Yes.
High level plays, dude.
This is boring.
Right.
Where are they, man?
Go hunting.
Oh, bottom. They're just gonna.
Good
What are they doing?
idea.
Where are they? They're all missing.
They're all in this jungle probably.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna get
I
this.
suspect that the Quap is getting ganked right now.
I gotta get this for Weaver and Stone Spirit Squad.
There he goes. Oh, that's dumb.
It's annoying. Yeah.
Wait, does Axe have blink yet? No, he doesn't.
I would have had. No, I wouldn't have it.
Oh!
You're-
Oh no, but there's an
Oh my
invis.
God, there's like 4.
That sucks.
What is this?
Lion with the best positioning.
Your life's in
Wow, you guys got converged on.
Enemy's
Yeah,
top
Abaddon's
tower.
annoying.
I thought you were gonna say you guys got converted. I'm
Yeah,
like,
we
what?
fucking lost this.
You got converged on.
Let's see how this guy's doing though.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well, let me put it to you this way, dude. I mean, you're gonna win off
Your
that
middle
troll being able to
tower
help
has
you
fallen.
push, if anything, because your
Let's-
your draft is kind of weird.
Nah, dude, Abaddon, like I can't dismember anybody. Like he just takes him off of the shield. It's fucking
That's annoying. Yeah. I didn't realize like it completely cancels it.
Okay, now we got
Nice.
this.
Oh, there's Abby,
How's that, man?
but
There you
we
go.
got the Weeby.
Oh yeah. Oh
you
no.
gotta back up, dude.
Let's dead end. You got the Weaver though. Upside.
I ended up getting a wolf pup.
Look, we ended up-
Those are
Nice,
alright,
that's
man.
good. That's good.
I love it.
Yeah.
Nice. Dude.
No,
Oh.
nice. Oh, you could kill him too.
I scream.
Oh, Sean definitely wants it.
Oh,
Oh,
but he
Sean.
just takes it off with this. Oh, he applied it a second too early. But he can still reapply it.
Just gotta bounce. Sean's gotta go.
What happened?
I've gotten in this habit where I do not leave the. In general, like I do not try to have less than 2 TPs at a time in my little pocket there. I always want like
The
a few.
cooldown is so long, man. I remember it being a lot shorter.
Yeah, I guess they made it a little bit
It's
longer.
like 80 seconds or so.
Yeah, it
That's
used
a
to be
lot.
maybe like 70 or 60 or something. Yeah, 70.
It's 75 right now.
No, they increased it to 80. It was 75.
Yeah,
But
that's,
they did this because
yeah.
you could buy boots of travel now.
Oh,
you
and
could-
it doesn't. It doesn't.
It used to in the very
Different
beginning.
cooldown.
It did,
For a
but now it doesn't.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Habibi.
Hi.
Oh, there's the troll. He looks cool.
Yes.
He
He
looks
does
like
look cool, yeah.
he looks like he's been doing work.
Dire structures are fortified.
Valve's been doing the work for him, dude, and charging everybody an arm and a leg for it.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
You're on level 6, Cook. What is this,
Yeah,
man?
because I'm roaming and stuff. What do you mean? This guy's
I'm,
level 7.
I'm
he was-
kidding, dude. I'm messing with you.
Quap is 11. She was mid, dude.
Sean. Oh, runes,
Sean's-
15-minute runes.
Sean's a real life Quap.
Hook it.
Quap.
Oh, wait, we're gonna
Don't you think so?
wait for it to spin.
Don't you think so?
Nice. Good fucking catch.
Sean's a real life Quap.
He's a queen
Wow,
of
look at
pain.
those stacked ancients.
Oh,
Well,
get him.
Just back up.
What?
Oh, the lion bot back there. He's ready.
Oh, there he
Oh,
is.
Can you get
The line's fucking on point.
You're dead. Oh.
yeah, you're done.
The line's on point.
Wow. Wow.
Oh, that was
no.
good
okay,
ult.
but you guys can't finish.
It's only a good ult if they kill him.
He got he got nothing.
You guys,
It's a
oh,
dieback.
you guys gotta back up.
No, it's not.
If he gets him.
Nope. It's done.
Let's take. Yeah. let's-
Nope, your team's wiped. It's over.
Oh no! I mean this troll.
Oh, no, they're
It's
fi-
not.
we have our
It's not enough.
They got him.
Oh, he got no. Oh my God! Oh, he's dead.
Oh, he
Wait,
died.
who killed him? Sean? Oh,
The-
Sean's
the
The
dead.
poison.
wards.
Poison.
Oh, the poison.
Still though, 3 for
It's-
1.
Yeah, it's not that great, but it's okay.
Wow, that Weaver.
He's farming.
Bro, that Abaddon was a pick, man.
Abaddon's no.
He's keeping them alive.
Yeah.
I could kill this guy.
Abaddon is a great hero.
True. No, that Abby's very good. Abba. Abba, right? I mean, Abathurian heroes.
Abba,
yeah.
Abaddon.
Can he decides
Abba.
to run at that 1 second.
Imagine Abathur
Asmo.
on Abaddon. As a hat on Abaddon.
All right,
How
so
powerful would he be?
Out of all heroes in Dota, who would you put Abaddon on? Who would you
Oh,
go on?
Abba? Abathur?
Yeah.
On Abaddon.
On Abaddon?
Yeah, how
No.
strong is that?
You go on like
Anti-mage?
You go on like Ricky or something.
Anti-mage.
Anti-mage.
Oh,
Ricky
Big Daddy
is
Hume
good.
is
I
on a
guess Ricky is
killing
good.
is dominating.
Yeah,
Weaver.
It's a
Weaver.
dieback on.
Yeah.
That's-
Or Ricky's great.
Check out that
Yeah,
middle.
anti-mage
What's
is
going on in
good.
the middle?
Any carry that will be
Oh,
on
Yeah.
his dominating
PS.
streak is gone.
30% increased attack speed. Anti-mage, Ricky.
That's legit.
Are you kidding me? That's game over. That's beyond OP.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For
Dude,
sure.
Sean
yeah,
is
for
playing
sure.
like a
AM.
boss.
He's doing well, yeah.
10-5.
That's game over, dude.
He's my favorite carry for sure.
Who?
AM.
AM?
I love having an AM on the team,
I
dude.
hate it. Because
On my
of
team.
obvious
On my
reasons.
team.
Oh,
On my team.
yeah, but yeah, I guess.
It's so slippery. He's so slippery and he does so much fucking damage.
Bro, he's so nasty now.
I mean,
he
his
has a, he has
damage
a,
range.
he
Is
has
he?
a he has a reflectory shield that's like semi-passive that
Hmm.
at any time he could just kind of activate it.
Oh,
boy. I mean, you know.
out. No follow up.
Mother, father, son of a daughter.
But he reflects any projectile thing. So if I stun
Really?
him as Wraith King, he does his shield and it just shoots back at me. He
Wow.
takes no damage.
But he has to do it on while the missile
But
is
it-
on its way.
yeah, but it's so easy for him to do it.
Did I clicked my portrait. What happened there?
You did too
What
early.
happened there?
You
No,
clicked away.
I think I clicked my portrait and then
Oh.
it just threw it back.
Did you know that if you click your hero several times, he has unique voice lines that he recycles?
Really?
Which is
Yeah,
in,
any
Back
hero.
up,
which is
right?
which is actually from,
From Warcraft?
The way Warcraft uses
Most
it.
of
Yeah.
the lines are from.
Yeah. It's cool. Good, good.
You want to refill Coke? How are you feeling? You okay?
Thank you.
Habibi.
Aye, aye. You get a nice refill for yourself? Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I hear
Jeez
you.
on me chins.
Dude, one of my students plays Dota, and today was our last day of class. He's like, hey, let me get your number, man. Let's play Dota. I'm like, okay.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Did you ask him his MMR? What?
Oh, come on. I don't
just
play.
as a, just
I don't
as
play
a joke
ranked.
to make him
Oh.
feel like stressed.
No.
Like, see what his reaction is, you know? Does he even know? What if he tells you he says like 600? He says 6,300.
We talked about it a while ago, and he's like, yeah, I don't play that often. This, that, okay.
Well, the troll should have been backing up by now,
Oh my
no?
god.
Well, he can't, dude. He's just gonna die no matter
Crazy
what.
that-
There's
Also,
4 heroes.
Now it's a little changed.
Your bottom
So you
tower
activate it,
is under
it
attack.
focuses on the nearest hero,
Oh.
and I don't know how very long it lasts. Let's see, 6.5 seconds. You're
Radiant's
unkillable
courier
for those
has been
seconds, whatever they do.
Right. Wasn't
I didn't know that.
Wasn't his ult always unkillable?
No, it's just
Oh,
attack
really?
speed
It used to
before.
give you like the whole team like
Oh.
attack speed for like a few
Wow, your
seconds.
courier's dead too,
Oh.
dude. You guys are getting wrecked.
Troll's character is known to have the unkillable in the
No.
original, right?
No.
Was there not a what?
That's
Wait, what
That's
character?
heroes, bro.
No, I know, but
Troll
that
and
came
Heroes.
from
Oh,
Heroes is
Warcraft
not the
original.
originator
Oh,
of that
maybe.
ability on that character. That
Yeah.
character has a base origin character. I just can't remember which one in the original one had that.
Oh, I don't know.
Unkillable.
Definitely not Dota. Definitely not here.
Okay, so you
You
have
always had the attack speed thing.
you have the mechanic where like Abaddon, where when you take damage while your ult is active, then you heal.
Yes.
But then there's also the one where you just stay at 1 HP
Yes.
for the duration of it.
Yeah.
Which is the one I'm talking about, and
Yeah.
it's Troll's character, origin
Yes.
character that had that. So I'm surprised that they actually didn't have it
Originally,
like right away
yeah.
on Troll. That's why the troll version of Heroes has it. There's a troll
I see
character in
that,
Heroes,
okay.
then his ult is up. He becomes unkillable.
Oh, good.
Tazdingo is what it's called, the ultimate.
Good shit.
I don't think that's the real one, though. Is it?
He
Oh,
says
it is.
Tazdingo, and
He's
he
a
can't die. He becomes
Senjin
unkillable.
shield from Hearthstone.
There's throwing axes.
The 4 mana 3/5.
He's ranged. He's
Oh,
a
good thing I
ranged
didn't
assassin,
Pokemon.
so he throws
Yeah, that
axes. He
would've been
doesn't
bad.
walk up to you and hit you with it. He throws it at you.
Dingo.
Sometimes looking people's bad.
Yeah. Because it brings everyone else too.
Axe killed the thing, but
Oh.
thing got the axe.
Bloodstone on the Storm Spirit.
We gotta get that guy.
Remember my
Yeah.
mid Storm Spirit games?
Worthy tribute.
Remember
but
that?
but I don't remember.
I had an age
Oh,
of
no,
Storm
let me get
Spirit.
that,
and
let me
then-
get that.
Was it always good things?
Oh shit.
Guess not.
Oh yeah, it was like you begged.
I don't
me to
remember that. Actually, it was a very long time ago,
mid-storm.
dude.
That was when I was Dotaing like
hardcore, yeah.
and
It's
I was
pretty
like
nasty.
into it.
Dude,
And
I
was-
do
and I was
remember.
midding all the time.
Bro, and I remember I would get mad at you because I was
Good
like,
try.
"Why aren't you leveling the pull?" And you'd be
And
like,
I was
"Oh
like,
no,
there's a
blah, blah,
specific
blah."
strategy
yeah.
that I'm using here.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
So back
remember
in
that.
Dota 1,
If you
Storm
get
would
it-
level the pull a lot more.
Then now, yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't.
But now that they changed it, they're
Well, now you
should
should.
pull again.
Yeah, you
Oh,
might
really?
be pulling it again, but there was a certain point where if you out leveled them fast enough,
Your bottom
and you
tower
just
got
wreck
the
them, yeah.
one that does the damage, you would get ganks so easy. People could not survive. It was just an insta kill with the right timing, and that's what I would do. I just make sure I out leveled them to that point mid, and then I just went ganking, and I just kept killing people in lane all the time. I would just come to your
Makes
lane,
sense,
kill
yeah.
somebody, go to other lane, kill somebody, all game.
Damn, Big Daddy Human's not having a good game
Get
anymore.
Bloodstone early.
Oh man.
Oh wow, Storm Spirit's running
Yeah,
game
they're-
on some fools here.
I mean, we could have used
Shame
those,
on her. Who run game on her?
tower has fallen.
That's not the real one.
Look at it.
Like, not me. I went in the wall, but
18 to 31. You guys are losing.
I don't remember Rot doing so much damage. Bro.
Wow, my God, the storm is just.
You gotta be
They're
careful.
coming for you, dude.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're
you gotta be
coming.
careful.
I think you're done. I don't know if you can escape this game. Storm is gonna teleport
From-
on
from-
you.
Aren't they here though?
He should have been here already by now. This is a good sign you're alive.
Did you get away, dude? What?
Yeah, they didn't actually go for
That's
him
so
fully.
funny.
They let him live. That storm is a danger.
Wow, you went Atos, huh?
Yeah, because of the Weaver and Storm might make it.
Buy them
Oh,
yourself.
he's angry now, dude. This team is tilted.
He knows
for
it's an
sure.
L.
Sean's the only one with a positive KD, I think.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, you don't have a hook
But he's
there.
dead.
Yeah, you don't have a hook.
It's over. Oh, both of you
Oh,
are
I
dead.
mean,
Oh, now with the Lion.
Quap's here, but I don't know.
Ah,
Yee.
short.
That's not gonna do
Now
much.
their whole team's here now though.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Where's Quap? Oh, barely getting out. Nope, not even.
Ah, man.
no, he's done.
Oh,
he's
TP?
done.
Taunt? Nope, but still.
Trying to get the Lion in
The
back.
storm the
Better.
storm is just too powerful. No, he's just too
Fuck.
powerful, dude. He's regenerating so fast with that bloodstone.
that root is nasty.
I'm not seeing it.
Needs to get a hook on this Lion, it's being a fuck. Ah,
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
It's GG.
I thought he was gonna go back to me.
Loco. I love that was like the one and only hook of the whole game that went like wow. A lot of hooks? Missing a lot of hooks? How many hooks?
Fail mid though.
How many hooks did he miss? GG, well played. Yeah, the storm called it. He deserves to. He really rocked.
You guys are. Can you come back? Do you
No,
think you-
I highly doubt it.
No?
Bro.
Your middle tower
Well,
What
there
do you think?
even the
Said from a
axe is talking
298.
shit to you, dude.
has
Jesus.
fallen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
did. Yeah, did. Yeah, did.
I was actually. He's not doing that much better.
No, he's not. But he is Axe.
He's supposed to be tanky. I gave him the lane pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's right, dude. He was 10-5.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. We just got ganked good. I mean, they actually had like coordinated ganks and shit. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, the storm is farmed as
Yeah,
fuck.
because he's a gank with Storm. Like you just zip and with Lion, like it's pretty much.
Yeah.
Bro, let me just put it to you this way. Your
We can
draft
still-
is
we can still come
garbage.
Can you?
Yeah, you can.
But
We could
Oh,
still
yeah.
come back. Storm is
I don't know,
strong,
man.
but we can still come back.
Yeah.
there's Weaver too.
Maybe.
There's a lot of chance for the comeback with this kind of team. Like, if you burst them well enough, if the troll
it's hard
gets
with Abaddon, dude, man. If Abaddon wasn't there, I'd say maybe.
Okay.
It's pretty hard.
The Abba wraps it up. It's a good balance.
Coming through.
balancing me.
Choke
out.
gets nasty though, right?
Anybody gets messed up, like any one of our things, they could just like shield him.
Yeah.
Mm.
Shit.
25-minute rules. 25
Like shackles,
minutes.
you could shield him. My eat, you could shield him.
See, I mean, like, if at this point in the game, at this stage right now, it was coming to an end, 25 minutes, I'd be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, it
Well,
already
but there's
feels
another
like
25
it already
minutes.
feels like you're losing, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's another 25 minutes, and the chance that you're gonna bring it back is like slim to none.
But if you do,
No, bro. But if you do,
you
but that-
like
that's the
heroes
thing,
will
like-
never reach that. Heroes
Yeah.
will never reach that.
I don't
That-
really-
bringing it back.
I don't know, like
from
okay,
1837
okay,
at 25
okay,
minutes.
Okay, how about that? When that map where you only win by getting that objective that shoots the missiles to your core, right? So
Right.
what about when we get to like 1 on that, and then the
Yeah,
other
and then
team's
you
like
come
40,
back.
and then they bring it back all the way? What is that
yeah,
not
that
equivalent?
feels good too. Yeah.
That's equivalent. That's happened.
It's just different, bro.
It is different. It's better.
The thing is, man, it's indirect because the way that you win is so directly you. But the way that you're describing Heroes of the Storm is literally the game doing it for you, and you're
No.
facilitating.
No.
You're facilitating
No,
the
no.
environment for that to happen.
No,
That's
no,
great.
It's you.
I
It's
was-
100% you.
I was on your side until you said that, dude.
No, dude,
Like it's very
different.
much on you
It's
too.
100%
just-
you.
I'm
and your
telling
team.
you, it's much more direct here in Dota than it will ever be.
It's
in Heroes
more
of the
on the
Storm.
individual here. One individual like getting really farmed and ahead of the game, and based on what their character is, could have bigger impact. With heroes, that is more spread amongst all 5, but that doesn't mean
Sure.
they shouldn't still be maximally providing the correct amount of like effort and positioning and
I
coordination.
don't know, man. Well, you guys play more than me. I mean, you know better, but
It's still a MOBA in every single way.
Yeah.
It's
just a very different type of thinking, man.
It's
a different-
objective based.
yeah.
It's objective based gaming. You have to use your abilities, but
That's what I'm saying.
complete an
It's
objective.
a lot
But that's
less.
what I'm
It's a
saying.
lot less on the individual, and it's a lot more on the team.
You gotta have the team.
It's a
But-
lot more on the team.
But what the
Than
team
Dota.
does, in
Your
Heroes,
top tower is
from
under
what
attack.
only the very little I played compared to you guys is what the heroes do, and what the team does is it creates the environment for the map to be
bottom
able to
tower is under
respond and make the situation a win. At least in the objective-based thing you're talking about.
Okay.
In this, there are no objectives. If you are bad, if the
Yeah.
individuals on your team are not
Yeah.
working out,
Yeah.
it's up to other individuals to compensate, or you guys lose,
Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
It's
That's
much
why it's
more
less
direct
forgiving. It's less
here.
forgiving. Yeah.
But but that's what I'm saying. There's a direction in Dota that is absent in Heroes of the Storm. The Heroes of the Storm has a direction towards one thing.
He's all chatting.
Lines like question mark.
In Heroes of the Storm, you're directing your team to do something to the map to help you win. In this, you are actually winning via your team. Your team leads to the win directly. Like there's something in the way that the game works that is
so
more
my
direct.
response to that is
A to B.
My response to that is that your objective.
But I don't have as much experience as you guys.
My response to that is that the objectives in Dota are get last hits to farm gold and get certain items. So you're setting the objective before yourself, which is I'm gonna complete this item, as opposed to I'm gonna capture this temple.
Oh,
You
that's
see
a
what I'm
very
saying?
fair point.
Right?
Yeah,
And
that's a
it's
really
like-
good point.
And then along the way, if you can get ganks and kills on the enemy heroes, it's like it just
just
adds to it,
enhances it. Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah.
the same exact way with heroes. It's like if we can get ganks and kills on the enemy
You're
hero
right.
while we're completing the objective,
So it's
great.
a more individual objective here. You guys are right in that
Yes,
sense.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
this is more individualized.
What can I
Every
do?
single person has more stake on their own because you're getting
I mean, I
experience
see 'em, but what can I
individually.
do?
Levels gaps are bigger.
If I jump
Heroes
in, I'll die.
experience is spread. Your whole team is the same level. Your team acts more as one unit.
Different objective.
You complement each other
It's
better.
extraneous. It's
Combos are
external, yeah.
combos are like way more potent and effective if pulled correctly in heroes. Here it's like combos
Can you get 'em
are
out?
so many different variables in combos here. Like there's so many different things can happen here. Heroes it's more concrete. It's more precise.
Sure, yeah.
You do it this way
You're
and
very
it
right.
works.
That's a really good point. It's still objective based in Dota, but it's a different sort of objective.
It's
like
a
character.
more convoluted objectives. It's more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you gotta figure. It's like
They probably
life.
have
You
vision,
just
man.
gotta figure it out. There's like not. The structure is not very obvious. You know, it's
Sure,
not like
yeah.
instructions are telling you
Oh.
how to do well.
Oh.
There's the call, but it's not that. I mean, as long as the blood spirit's not, storm spirit's not dying, blood spirit. At this point, you might as well be blood spirit.
Good.
Okay, but is that enough?
The troll's dead.
I don't think
yeah.
that. I don't think that's. I don't think that's enough.
No, yeah.
I think the guys got to just. The storm has to die.
You guys can't see it, but
No, it's done.
needs to be fixed.
It's done. Oh, it's done. At this point, I would say there's
we
no.
gotta get it.
Yeah, this is make or break.
See,
I mean,
like I've never been able to be hopeful in moments like this in Dota. It's so weird. I just can't be hopeful here.
dude. You
just looks so nasty
You
to
truly,
me.
let me tell you, unless I'm down 2 racks, I almost like right now in this instance I'm not playing, so I can say it's over ball buck.
No, I'll
But
still
when
try. I'll still
Oh,
play,
yeah.
and I'll still try.
Unbelievable.
But
He got
I
out.
don't
I was
feel
spamming that
hope.
hard.
I'm not really
I was spamming
hopeful.
that dismember.
I don't
sucks,
feel
dude.
hope. I feel misery. I feel struggling. I feel misery. I feel suffering. But I'm still like pushing through. I'm not giving up. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not giving up. But it's not a pleasant process whatsoever at this stage.
Yeah.
When I'm playing this game. In Heroes, like it's still a pleasant process. Even if I feel like, oh, this is a loss, like I still enjoy it. I still can make certain things happen.
They are a nasty
And
team.
once in a while, we pull off a comeback too, and that feels great.
That's very true.
Yeah. But you know, I love Dota. So.
Dota's really hardcore, man. Heroes is more casual. I can't
Oh,
commit to the hardcore Dota.
I understand. It makes total sense. And
me,
Too
Dota
big of a
very
learning
good.
curve.
For me, Dota had like its time and place.
Yeah.
Like I had my
sure.
enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, for sure.
I still get my enjoyment.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, that's
I've been kind of
Why is he? Why is
What are
he?
you
Why?
doing?
No,
Oh,
because he can't help
He can't
it.
help it anymore.
Yeah, he can't help
You
it.
can't help it.
No,
No,
his
it changed
alt
it.
Focuses.
Oh.
Focuses.
But that
he,
makes
he
sense.
got him anyway.
He's a berserker. It makes total sense.
Oh, but that's not enough.
That's funny. That's cool.
He got him anyway. Jesus. That's a little bit of hope right there.
So stupid
I
that
feel like.
he survived
See, like
all
seeing that troll kill the Abba like that through all the thick and thin.
But let me tell you, man, that Storm Spirit is just so,
Oh, the storm is.
so
Let me
nice.
say, it's got as much HP as me. I don't think.
Your
it does.
middle
No,
tower
you
is
can't
under
kill.
attack.
Well, this guy can.
Yeah, with him.
Yeah.
sounds
Well, can he though? What's he doing? Oh, he's silenced. No, he's done.
Wow.
It's over,
He's
man.
so good.
Can't even do anything. He's just gonna zip on the other side. And hit me.
Of course. It's that zip right click does more damage. Pop.
Pop, pop, pop. The fucking boys up
Zip
north,
pop.
dude, popcorn.
Bloodstones? Are you kidding me?
Pop them. Dude, sometimes when my client's about to do a set, I say pop them out like popcorn.
Yeah, you. Whoa, do you guys feel that?
I'm shaking
Oh,
my-
that was you. Bro, I thought it was a little mini quake. It
Oh,
was
he
like,
has two, 41 and 14.
yeah,
Look at
yeah,
that.
yeah,
two?
dude.
Yeah, look at his
How did he
ninja.
get two?
He got two. Wait,
What?
It feels like a straight little shake.
That's crazy.
He has like
Is that a smart thing to do? Oh wow, that's a very smart thing to do. Huh?
You could tip people.
What are you tipping?
So
MMR?
no, you're tipping.
Here, have 2 MMR.
Yeah, you're some
You
MMR.
used to be able to tip MMR. You used to be
What?
able to bet
Oh,
MMR.
yeah, like a little bit, like.
Yeah.
Wait, you could bet it?
Yeah, you could
Like,
bet
I
it.
think I'm gonna win this game, so I'm
Bro,
gonna
you
put
were the
100
one who
MMR.
told me about it back
Oh
in the
god,
day.
yeah, dude, that's right.
You were the one who told me.
That was like a battle pass thing.
Yeah. So now,
That was a
yeah,
battle
there's
pass
Dota
thing.
Plus. You could tip shards, which
Okay.
are used to like
Stop,
get
stop,
things
stop.
like
Ah.
what?
Access to stuff.
I have Dota Plus.
Oh, but too bad.
You literally don't have a good
Here
hook
comes the
target.
storm.
Like they're all hard to pick. They're all hard to pick.
Yeah.
Dude, wow.
I'm gonna die from this guy.
Oh, when you guys were banning heroes in the very beginning, I said Storm Spirit.
Right? They're all. I mean,
Did you?
Yeah, I said
these guys
Storm
are all
Spirit.
pretty annoying. Okay, what is maybe like-
Yeah, but everyone
true.
just like
Is under attack.
reacts so quickly.
Your top tower has fallen.
No, all you guys need to do
Dude,
is
this
wipe
has
them.
been though quite fun, and this is not a long game, dude. Not a long game.
No, this is a short game relative to like Dota games.
This is like 2 heroes.
See, like you're still not
Yeah, I
done.
guess.
I
Like,
think it's mainly because our
It'll
axe
be
is a
done in a
pussy.
second.
bro, like what, 10 minutes?
But see, that's the thing. I don't count
You know,
those 10 minutes.
It's gonna be done. No, you. This,
But you have to count those 10 minutes.
No,
What are
I
you talking
don't.
about?
I don't.
What are you talking about?
It's gonna be done in another heroes match.
I
We'll-
don't.
we'll-
I don't.
We'll begin and finish a heroes match by the time this is now done.
What
I don't
has
count
happened
those
here is
things.
when we got initiated on.
Yeah.
The axe should win and should counter initiate.
He shouldn't be initiating. He should be waiting.
Initiating.
He should be waiting.
Bro, but let's be honest.
A
I mean,
Mimi
he's-
built.
3 bloods.
Oh, did he? Did the blood
the third
spirit?
one now.
Did the storm spirit get 3? Oh my god!
Yeah, region. Yeah,
Wow!
region.
Wow!
That's
Wow!
insane.
Wow!
How can you even touch him at this point?
It's the storm build. You can't do.
Sable.
You gotta stun lock him and hope his team's not around.
That's nuts.
Looks like I get this guy.
He's gonna ult.
Well, he still has his all.
Yeah, that's his. Like even when you think you can do something, you can't.
That is a good description
That's
of
what it
Dota.
feels like right now.
That Abba was such a good pick, man.
Look, the game was done at the 25-minute mark. So far, it's been 10 minutes
Sometimes
of
you could turn it
absolute.
around if it's actually
Dude, you
fun.
could turn it around, man. I mean, I'm not.
It's not worth it to me.
But this is the thing. I'm not telling you something that's like fantasy. I've been playing like
No, I know.
throughout the last several weeks, and
Yeah,
I've been turning
I know.
around a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's a very and they've been turning around. Like enemy team has been turning.
Okay,
around.
it's not impossible, dude.
Not only is it not impossible,
got
but it
something.
feels so good.
Is that good?
Nice. I mean, probably not.
Already comment now.
I sold all my Dota items and got like Steam
Damn,
cash.
even in the end, Shahan was positive KD.
Was he?
Yeah.
That makes me
12,
happy.
10.
Where is it?
Couldn't carry
12,
too
10.
heavy.
Let's
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
115,
Listen.
214.
34-3. 34-3.
Yeah, dude, zip zap.
Annihilate.
Oh, they were a 4-stack too, but this Abaddon is the one that really
Loafers
sick
with the white stuff.
Annihilation.
Yeah, they were a 4-stack, and they probably told him, hey, pick Abaddon.
Damn, your Shadow Shaman was feeding.
them. You did worse than me, huh?
How did you do?
Way worse
Oh,
than
not
you.
that hot.
The Shaman was the weakest.
Oh yeah, the
link,
shaman was the weakest link.
for sure.
But I mean,
Just barely.
let's do
Among a
turbo.
team of
What do you
weaklings.
guys want to do next?
do a turbo.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm down for
do a
whatever.
turbo or
Like,
whatever.
I'm chilling.
Do a turbo.
honestly.
Do a turbo. I haven't even seen a turbo.
Yeah, I
in
haven't seen the
action.
turbo either.
So turbo is you get like 2-3 times the golden experience.
It's
per
Han.
kills, pretty much that.
Okay.
And you have a courier just automatically. You have a courier automatically just bring you items, and your courier doesn't. Like,
Oh.
everybody has their own courier.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
and
faster.
so
Everything's
it's faster.
faster.
Yeah, it
that
just
way.
speeds it up. a
Okay,
little.
let's do it. So 35-minute game.
Bro, I really miss
We'll see the
Overthrow
turbo.
too because that was so
Overthrow
fun.
was great.
It's still
was
around,
so-
right?
The
Bro, but I
3v3
remember
was my favorite.
I
man.
remember when we were pro, dude.
Yeah, we do.
When
got
we were
fucking good.
when we were
Well,
pro
we
at it.
learned the combos. We learned
Yeah.
like what heroes to pick, what the compositions are. When you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
compositions, then yeah.
They added more for Overthrow, like 5v5s and stuff like that. That gets
Even
just
still-
chaotic. But I think 3v3s are perfect.
Remember the
man.
techies era
Through,
in
like, 3-3-3.
Overthrow when we were
Oh,
all
yeah.
taking turns like playing with techies because it was just
Techies
so
and Pudge.
fun to put them on the map. Yeah, techies and Pudge combos and stuff.
Look who gave me this from Reach.
Oh, yeah.
that's
oh, yeah.
you.
Did
I mean,
Nice.
cool.
OG leak.
Oh, remember when I used to play Doom? Like all the.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is so good now. Have you seen the changes?
Oh no,
So whenever he devours a creep, he gets
5
regen.
seconds remaining.
Like crazy regen.
that's
Yeah,
pretty
he's a lane
that's
super easy. Look.
nice sustain.
3, 8, 13, 18 HP regen. He gets a
Oh.
lot of regen.
That's really good.
Instead of the fire
sustain.
giving him regen, so this gives him regen. So he just
Yeah,
gets,
dude.
Like,
What does
Because
the fire do? The fire is just damage now.
we complained every time there was a Doom on the enemy team. We always hated and complained about his ult, like the silence and everything, like when he dooms you. So I said, screw it. I randomly just started picking Doom every time just to doom people with the ult. And then eventually I got like good with him. Like I figured out how to farm properly with him and stuff. And I was just playing Doom exclusively for some time.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah. Dude, well, I forget though. Were you doing jungling or were
Yes.
you laning? So they've
10 seconds.
for all
remaining.
intents and purposes, they've removed jungle as a viable thing in
At all.
5
Really?
Like you can
Kind of.
still do it. You can still do it, but
It's
you
just not gonna
have to
be
supplement it with
proper.
lane in the beginning
Huh.
and in the fair beginning and like intermittently. Like that's how I feel because the jungle is just like untenable, dude.
Interesting.
No one jungles.
Axe can't.
Wait, how
jungle?
come? Like,
It's
did they
just-
make less camps?
Just
or?
like
You make more experience through the lane?
I honestly don't really
Well,
know. Like
what
the
happens-
creep camps are not as like
Yeah.
well oriented on the map anymore.
kind
like,
of. It used to be that creeps spawn time changed, right? But then they changed it back. But creeps don't spawn until like the 1 minute mark now, so you don't have the first.
Oh.
It's kind of like that. It's not too bad anymore though.
dude, honestly, like I can't imagine like someone jungling is like a meme. Like,
I like
you're just
this
trying
screen.
some.
You could still like okay. I'll show you. I'll show you now. So with
Are
Where
you
did
gonna
go,
jungle?
Kookoo? Oh,
no
fuck
with
yeah.
with the Radiant side.
Oh, you can get like the camps nearby the mid or something, but you've always been able to do that.
No, so well, this lane has advantage because you have a camp here. So if you cut this one tree, you could jungle while you push the lane.
But
Oh,
you've
wow.
always been able to do that in mid, like with the camps nearby.
Not this close. Look at this.
Yeah.
You could cut
That's
this.
true.
You could literally cut this tree down and push.
And
that.
pull. You can even
Yeah,
pull.
you
Yeah.
can even
true.
pull.
Too bad.
This guy has to waste time. He could stack this like after a few stacks.
Can I just take a moment to talk about your composition here?
Well,
Yes.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna win this one finally.
Wait, why?
No, but
Your
they have-
team
they have-
looks whack.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
They have
Black,
super strong late
black
game,
hole
dude.
and
Bro,
Yeah, but Ricky and Spectre take so long to like
This
do
is turbo.
Doom.
It's turbo.
Oh, it's turbo.
it's turbo, bro.
Okay, so I'm
There you
gonna.
go.
I mean, that like the composition of their team is equivalent to some of those really, really nasty teams we see in Heroes. Like sometimes
Sure.
when we look at the team and we're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh
it's
my
like, oh
god, dude,
no.
that's
One thing
disgusting.
is though, they don't have a long stun. They're just alchemist. So we
Yeah.
have that going for us.
Well,
Yeah, I guess
True.
so.
True.
You guys have a good stun? Not really.
Well,
Enigma.
don't let the Zeus get farmed.
The battle begins.
Okay, I'm actually maybe gonna try hard this time.
You should try hard, man.
Try hard.
What's that emblem next to your health bar? What
That's
is that thing?
the. Sorry, where?
Next to
that-
the
that's
HP
next to the
bar.
health bar?
Oh, I
There's
don't
a symbol.
That symbol thing. Over to the left. No, up there.
Yeah,
on
that's
his
'cause
character.
I have
John.
Aegis because I want to.
Oh, like on Doom right there?
No,
No.
on his character right there.
Oh, I don't know.
Seems rude, huh?
Actually, I don't know. Oh, maybe you're by tower and so you're getting kind of defended?
No.
I think?
Reversing a bruise.
No, it
I
was
don't
there
like that.
for a while.
Oh,
You full?
I don't know. Good question.
That's it, GG. It's over, man. Why even try? You're already behind. It's an uphill battle from here. Okay, we're. Oh no, no, I guess it's
fuck this guy.
the hill's growing steeper and steeper by every you missed it. Oh no!
Damn.
It's okay.
A couple more and it's like we're too deep into the pit.
Bro, like Interplasnaya, you know?
How do you think a professional Dota player feels
When they miss
during a high stakes tournament when they get denied a last?
You know, I'll tell you this. I don't know how they feel, but I know that Twitch chat, the second that a last
106?
hit is
Oh,
missed,
turbo.
for,
Yeah.
we'll just
So you get
spam
more gold
CS
from
Kappa,
killing
CS
stuff.
they'll
Kappa.
flare up.
Yeah.
They'll get lit. They'll light them up.
Light him a dog.
They'll light them up, dude.
Nice. Oh, do you get souls on a deny? You
Yeah,
do.
always.
Nice. I didn't know that.
Oh, is it always like that?
Oh, nice. That's a good first blood.
Yeah, we're gonna win this one.
Oh, that's not a good first. Oh, wait, that is a good first. No, wait, that's not a good first blood.
No, he got the first blood, but,
Oh, but
and it
then-
took 2 people to kill him.
Oh, I see. Okay.
One of whom
No,
was
that
dead.
was a good. Yeah, that was good. That was a good exchange.
Nice.
I can't wait to play Heroes tonight now. Satisfying.
Dude, I've been craving a new game.
Very good,
A
dude.
new
This guy's
game?
fucking active.
I actually have
like-
a game in mind, dude. You gotta
oh,
hear me out.
Tell
though.
me.
No Man's Sky.
I knew it.
It fucking
knew
looks
it.
dope now, dude. It looks freaking incredible. Argue would love that shit.
Let me
should
tell you,
check it
dude.
out.
Let me
Okay,
tell you,
I
man.
have a
They've
question.
changed it up
Okay,
incredibly.
here's, I have one
They've
part.
changed it up
There's one
incredibly.
particular change I want to know about.
Yeah.
So in the No Man's Sky that I know a long time ago, when you
Very different
finally
game.
flew out to like an area with like other AI planes and stuff, it was very like minimalistic, and your interaction with like the other inhabitants
yeah.
or things were like it was just like you
So
click on their ship and it's just like a trade
Right.
menu,
Right.
right? And nothing was really like happening. There was no grand like interaction there, and their voices and dialogue was like stupid. So if they've
Oh!
advanced on
Nice,
that,
Cook.
great kill.
He was an
Good job, bro.
idiot.
What
he's
if they've
gonna-
made like
might get
changes
me now.
there, and there's more depth, and there's more
So-
like things there?
They changed the focus of the game. It's no longer like a single player thing.
Turbo, you could always
It's a
keep
multiplayer
buying,
thing. Like you're meant to
Co-op.
play with other people. Yeah,
Oh,
you
like
like
me
build
and you.
bases and shit.
Like me and you.
Yes. Look into it.
Okay.
I'll send some videos over to you
Okay.
if you're down. I already
You-
have the game. I haven't touched it in like 2 years.
You would play?
I'm totally down.
Okay.
I
I'll-
knew it.
That's fair enough.
Ah.
That's fair enough.
I
I'll look into it.
It feels like more of a Minecraft in space with
Absolutely.
pals now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That
it's a
how it
lot more
plays?
like Minecraft. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm cool with that.
It reminded me of a different game. It's like it's like Space Subnautica, dude, but multiplayer.
Interesting. That's what it looked like initially to me before the game was released and they were hyping it. It
used to
looked
be a
like
very
Space
different
Subnautica.
thing. Yeah.
I think we even described it at some point as potentially being
Yeah.
like that. And I was saying how I hope it's that.
It's like right now, bro. It looks like legitimately promising.
Okay.
Right now, it looks like
I'll check it out.
Everyone's
it's a very
saying it's
cozy game.
fantastic.
Yeah.
My
I
only
hope-
thing is like I feel like as though the gameplay loop hasn't changed drastically. Like that's from
I
what
haven't
people are
played it-
saying.
Yeah,
but-
I haven't played it since
I don't know.
they first brought it out, so I can't.
I mean,
comment
it's
on
yeah,
that.
dude. I'd love to have it here. I'd love to.
Yeah, I
just
mean, we
see
could
it
we
in,
could
like-
we could play it, stream it, and stuff too.
Look into it, bro. See if you're into
I
it. But like, I've been craving a new game.
I see.
Either that or Risk of Rain 2, which is like
Sean got
that
it.
seems
I
alright.
think.
He got it.
I'm pretty sure he got
Oh,
it. He
okay,
could
bro, if he
confirm
got
or
it-
deny, but
Yeah.
Okay, well, look,
he was
Sean, if
he
you
was
got it,
trying to
hit
get
me up.
Aurek to get it. He was like, dude, it's a
Yeah.
roguelike.
he was.
A co-op roguelike game. You'd love it. Blah
I
blah.
looked into it and I didn't.
No?
Nah.
If you change your mind, let me know. I've been kind of interested
Okay.
in it, but I don't want to play it
I'll
solo.
let you know. Though I was
Wow,
gonna
that's
ask you.
so
This
fuck
guy,
brood mother,
oh,
dude.
Come on, bro.
You live. You wouldn't.
This guy's a coward.
You wouldn't consider returning to a game just like you're mentioning like
It's
No Man's
fast.
Sky. You're
I
returning
know,
to.
but I mean,
Maybe
what can I do?
returning to a
Just
different
go, okay.
game,
Yeah, I'm down to return to whatever.
something like that.
Like what?
I love how you have a
Like
tiny
what,
smirk.
dude? Well, like what,
Maybe
dude?
like smite or
Not smite.
Not
dude.
smite.
Not
Okay.
smite, not
Okay,
You don't
that's
want to play
fine.
like a competitive kind of thing, like.
I have my MOBA, dude. We have our MOBA.
We have
what are we
heroes. You're
doing?
right.
What are
Let's
we
not
doing
do a
with more
MOBA. Let's
MOBAs?
not
Come
do a
on.
MOBA. No,
Come on,
let's
bro.
not do a MOBA. You're right.
If Gigantic was still around, I'd be down for Gigantic.
Yeah, dude.
Gigantic was so good.
So good.
Gigantic was so good.
So good, man. I'm fortunate
They
that
fucking killed it.
they died.
That game was awesome.
You know what the webs of Broodmother remind me of? Zagara's creep. You know what I'm talking about? It's how she lays creep.
For sure. Yeah.
It's the
similar.
Zagara's creep, basically.
Almost.
Catapult always gets me, man.
You know also what the webs remind me of? In the Winter Night webs. Like,
Yeah,
the spider areas.
that's so funny, dude. Man, I haven't played that shit. I don't remember the last time.
Dude, we had so much fun with that game.
That thing felt so good.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I still recount the days of you, me, and
What?
Trapper. I
Well
still
done, bro.
recount them.
I-
to
yeah.
people.
What would you do?
Like I still tell people about that.
It was
It was an era.
an era in Neverwinter Nights, not
It was-
just for us. It was
It was an era.
It was a
period,
Neverwinter
dude.
Nights era
Yeah.
for everybody. It affected everyone. that
Dude,
was
so
playing.
Arig and I used to play Neverwinter Nights server. That was like an arena battleground server. So
a
imagine
popular one.
yeah, imagine like Arathi
Tanya.
Basin.
Hi, Tanya.
Imagine Arathi Basin
Hi.
and so like Warsong Gulch style thing in D&D. Okay? We would play that and we played trappers. So we would lay traps around
A
the battlefield.
rogue build, a
Yeah.
rogue stealth build.
Both of us. Like we were a pair of rogues.
Maximizing laying traps that people
Right.
like walk over and things happen to them based on the traps. Like
Right,
you
right,
get
right.
paralyzed or
freeze
take
or they
damage
take
or
damage.
something.
We would fill I kid you not, half the arena with traps.
Okay.
And just freeze people, stun
Well,
people, kill
we
people.
exploited
everything.
the game
We
a little
exploited
bit.
the game, yeah.
Okay.
They made rules against us.
They actually
so funny.
changed
Yeah.
server rules to
Because we were-
balance out what we were doing because we were stomping too hard.
Yeah.
So
we would get the MVP every
game,
match.
if I was an MVP,
Really?
it was John,
John,
just because he ended
yeah.
up getting like his traps ended up getting like a couple more kills than me, or mine.
It was always
Sure,
even.
sure.
It
yeah.
was random, but both of us ended up getting some sort of MVP every match we played, every time. So
That's funny, dude.
the way we exploited was the game was old. I mean, it's an old game, so
Sure.
there's like lag, network lag, etc.
Sure, yeah.
So if you click to lay a trap down on the ground, it took a second for your guy to like register the command and go to lay it. So if you timed a second trap with hotkeys and you put the order in the process of him laying the first trap, he
You
could
could overlap,
stack traps
stack it,
on
traps.
top.
And you could do that
Oh.
several times.
And you could have like 10 traps in the space of like one trap,
Sure.
as opposed to like laying them next to each other.
Sure.
So a person walking like because if you're walking in traps, you know you're walking in traps, so you could just stop and turn around.
Yeah.
So if we actually played it the way it was supposed to be, which is what they changed the server rules to do,
Right.
was lay traps next to each other.
Yeah.
Once you started running into 1-2 traps, you'd stop. But
Yeah.
this way, you ran into 10 traps in one
Yeah,
step. And
It
you
would just be
if,
like
if
stacks
you
of
didn't
traps.
insta die, you were paralyzed, and we would come out of the shadows and
Yeah.
fucking
Exactly,
stippy
yeah.
stab you to death.
That's funny, dude.
Truly.
What game is this?
Neverwinter
Neverwinter
Nights.
Nights, dude. The old
So
one.
we had a guy that made a rogue build, a random dude, named him Trappa, and joined our team.
Trappa?
And Trappa.
We were
and there
just
was
us for like 8
three of us.
Sure.
We took him into our cult basically, and then it was
That's
3 of us,
so
and
funny.
now we were filling a bigger chunk of the map with traps.
Sure.
Literally, like a third to half a map was filled with traps.
Nice.
People had to either focus on staying on just one like half of the map, or anytime they ventured onto our side, it was insta death. And the map had like King of the Hill style objectives sometimes, so once in a while it would end up on like the side we have all the traps on. So we would either capture the point and win, or they would have to try to contest and end up dying in our traps.
Sure.
There was one build in particular that could counter what we were doing, and it
Oh,
was
the
a very
monk.
hard monk build because their
Oh.
rolls on saving throws for like traps were really
they could
high.
get out of
So he
traps
could just
pretty
run
easily,
through the
yeah.
traps and like
and
win
they
all
have
the rolls.
huge movement speed. Like they have like plus
Yeah.
150%
So they
movement
could like
speed, so
zoom through our traps and get rid of all of them
Yeah.
basically in one
But
go.
was that common knowledge or not really?
It eventually people started trying
It
to do that
became-
specifically to counter us. Yeah, before they changed the server rules.
We literally redefined
But
like how
we made
PvP was done in
Yeah,
Neverwinter
we
Nights.
made adjustments too. We tweaked our dude. I was so into making builds then. I was trying to min max so hard,
Sure.
every talent point, every stat point to be precise. we adjusted our builds
To
to
get the
be
best possible-
more melee and less trap,
Sure.
and we started baiting the monk builds into our
That's
traps for them to
so
try to get.
funny.
Yeah.
And then we would just kill them by actually 1v1ing them.
Yeah, so they think it's like, oh, it's the trap build. So they go for the trap.
And
like,
then we
surprise,
kill 'em.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
it's
we
not
come
the
out,
trap
we
build.
just-
And even then, a
It's
monk.
the bait build.
Yeah, sorry, I was like blocking your
A
line of
monk,
sight there.
a monk would get fucked too because on a 1 roll,
Oh yeah.
you get fucked by whatever. In
Yeah.
D&D, you know, if you roll a D20, you roll
Sometimes
the 1,
you get
it's a critical
unlucky and they
failure.
roll 1.
So they would roll a 1 on our trap and just get frozen anyway, even though they were expecting to kill all our
That
traps,
was
and then
sure.
we just fucked them up. Yeah, it was just
That's very funny.
truly an
Making
experience.
builds was some of the most fun I've ever had in any game ever in Neverwinter Nights. Just making my builds in the character. They were such like intricate, versatile, multi-class, and so much options, so much optimization, and you have to redo it and make it a little better and a little better.
You guys completely fucked them here, Cook.
Yeah,
Because they quit. Look at them.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, there's 3 disconnects. It's a game over.
I mean, because they got wrecked, I guess.
I guess turbos would have more of that kind of bullshit happening.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, do you get penalized if you bounce?
Same as any other thing you get.
But
like
for
low
standard
prio.
or for turbo exclusive?
Same low prio. Yeah.
Oh, you get low
same.
prio
Low
across
prior
both.
period.
Like you get low prio in standard if you quit on a turbo, or you only get
Yeah,
low
low
prio
prio,
on a
like,
turbo.
it's
Oh,
the
it's
same.
period low
You know what,
prio.
just
I like
use
that.
more
That's
Then
fun.
that is actually on
The
co-
low
I
prio for
wouldn't expect
turbo
to
would
see
be
that.
the absolute
like
like
an
creme de
actual
la
game
creme.
Low prio
like
turbo.
Low prio on turbo.
It would
the
truly
type
be-
of people you bump into there.
It would truly be absurd. I feel like I feel like I touch upon the bottom
low
of the
prio
barrel
is
that
only
this humanity
SD
has to
draft.
offer.
I'm
What's
sorry.
SD?
When you get low prio, you can only stand.
Single draft.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah.
Oh, okay.
What if you hosted a low prio party, like a low prio turbo party? Only people that are in low prio turbo can show up to it, like a destination party.
I'd like that.
And then you see all the people there and stuff.
I
and
used
you
to
guys
get low
chit-chat.
prio on heroes quite a bit, dude. And that would
You
piss
kept
our egg off.
leaving. He kept leaving.
What's low prio like in Heroes?
It's like you have to
You're in low
go against
prio.
like the retards.
It's so
And
bad.
I know I can't use that word anymore, but I'll fucking use it.
It's so
To go
bad.
against the retards.
But like what? What does it mean? Like you have
Everyone's
longer
like
queue time,
everyone's
or-
like muted. People leave more often because they're just
Yeah.
used to leaving all the
If
time.
you
like you're
leave
put
in
with
a
the
low
levers.
prio game, does it make it
it
worse?
prolongs your low
sure.
prio.
I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah.
For a longer duration, for a larger number of games, you'll be.
Have you
low
been in
prio.
low prio?
No, I
But
never.
I mean,
I mean, sometimes like if the game is like
yeah,
really
bro,
not
like
going.
sometimes like you know.
Usually
like,
when he's solo.
yeah,
not
but how do you-
without me.
well,
but
when
how
I'm
do you
solo-
abandon a 15-minute game?
No, bro. Like if I gotta go, I gotta go.
Yeah.
If I gotta go, I gotta go.
Something's happening.
Like I'm not gonna play
outside
a
the
random fucking game of heroes when I'm solo. Like I'm sorry, team. I gotta go.
The enemy's middle
Yeah,
tower
if you
has
do that in Dota, it's like even more blasphemous because it's such a bigger investment.
I used to quit in Dota, and I would even be quitting to this day, but it affects your party, which I just hate.
Yeah, it
I
affects
know it should, and I know
He's
it
fighting
makes
back.
sense.
very much so. It affects.
Zeus.
You know, it'd be
Yeah.
cool if Sekiro had co-op.
the enemy's middle barracks.
I think that would be so possible.
Watch them at it, dude.
That'd be
I
so
would love
possible.
it.
Watch them at it. Watch them at it.
No,
would
I
be
don't think
so-
the code allows it.
It would be so possible for Sekiro to have co-op,
So
man.
see,
Have two
TP back with
shinobis fighting things,
was that,
whatever.
TP back home.
Whoever's closer
you
has
could
more
just, like,
aggro. I
come
mean,
right
you
back
could do
into battle.
aggro management on AI.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's
Good
kinda-
work.
You know, it's not that
I-
hard to do aggro management on AI.
Dude,
You
I
can have a
would love
boss
it.
attacking and switching its aggro between you guys.
I would love to show off how good I am.
Imagine you go in, you do
At
2 hits,
Sekiro.
you pop out, your friend goes in, does
Was
2
Sean
hits,
playing
pops
this
out.
Yeah, he's Doom. Yeah.
You're throwing
yeah,
like
just-
spinning
just dive in.
shurikens. The other guy's doing like firecracker tool. I guess if you're
Dude,
both spamming firecracker,
I
that's
have
like OP.
I have the max
got
of the fire tools.
Flame vent.
To the
I have the max. Oh
you
no,
throw
no,
a
no,
oil?
near the
Very
max.
nice.
Okay.
Fortified.
You
Where-
throw an oil.
So you
I
got-
don't
then
even
you
need
flame
to.
Oh.
It's like a
Fire blast.
sustained blast.
Oh,
of
you just
pure
cone
damage.
a flame.
Yeah.
Oh, hands of what's it called? Hands,
Flame hands.
flame hands or
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
of flame or,
Yeah, yeah,
or something. That ability is so
Well
good.
done, bro.
Oh man, this is quitters, man. This is like nothing. This is like.
Chromatic hands
Chromatic hands.
is this the one that does like a random.
Yo,
effect.
you guys. Sorry, man.
Do you guys want to?
Yeah, does someone want to play?
No, I'm good.
Dude, I mean,
John, do you want to play like a turbo or something? Do,
Um,
do we have time?
It's like
How are you guys feeling?
uh,
You want to do a turbo, or you guys want to call
you guys can. I don't know,
it?
man.
No. You're
I
ready
don't-
to call it?
I don't. I'm
What
done
are you
with
feeling?
Dota.
However you guys want. I mean, it's, first time.
No, we just kind of,
We just kind of
Yeah, we just wing
chillax
it.
I'm
and
just
talk. As you heard, we were just
chit-chatting at this
fucking
point.
chit-chatting, yeah.
I'm done with I'm overwatching the game myself. But you
You
guys
want to
can
play some
have
Overwatch? You said Overwatch.
Overwatch?
You
Oh,
said
I'm
Overwatch,
Overwatch.
You said Overwatch,
The
bro.
game. I'm overwatching the game. That's right.
Okay.
Oh, Sean was like, I'm out ski.
All right.
It
Well,
was fun. Yeah.
I think we could just banter and chit chat and
yeah,
wrap it
yeah.
up.
I'm down. Let me just like go over to a wide and we could just chat a little
Sure.
bit, and then once we're ready
Sounds
to
good.
call it, we can call it.
Perfect. Man, starting next week, my schedule's changing. I'm gonna have really early mornings. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm gonna be training at 6 a.m. So I have to be up by 5.
I would say, my condolences.
Yeah.
But
And
I
Tuesday,
know the
Thursday, I
feeling.
have to be up at 6 for 7 a.m.
I know it.
I'm gonna start getting trained. I'm actually next week. I'm gonna hire one of my coworkers to train me.
Baller shit, dude.
I have a very specific goal.
How
I'm gonna have-
incestuous.
Yeah, I want to take my bench press from 185 to 225.
Okay.
That's it. Specifically, very exact. That's
So how many
exactly what he's
sessions are
just
you
gonna work
getting?
on with me. We haven't discussed that yet. We're gonna do a fitness appointment, and then he's gonna be a trainer and find out how we're gonna set it all up. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I'm not gonna like backseat train. I'm just gonna see how he's gonna do it. He's good. He's cool. He's really excited to do this. It's excited him. It's fired him up. You know what I mean?
Have you ever gotten training, KoKo?
Just the free ones.
You still learn if you meet with a good trainer. You still learn quite a bit on just
I'm
one
sure,
just
yeah.
one go.
Yeah, but you're probably gonna end up doing a lot of accessory work, like back work actually.
Yeah, probably. I already do a lot of it anyway. Like, what I already do is gonna be complementing. Like, it's his job is gonna be a little easier training me than like the average Joe trying to do
But
this.
it's good with a trainer because then. Oh sure, yeah. You could do a lot of negatives with him helping you up, and then a lot of
exactly
eccentric motions.
Exactly. Probably gonna do banded resistance band
Yeah.
bench presses too. That's really tough.
Anything's good, man.
I mean, that's what I would get you
It's pretty
into.
good.
Pretty.
I'm sorry, man. Say that again.
That's what I would get you in pretty quick if we were to work out and train and stuff. If you were doing bench press,
Mhm.
you would order on Amazon resistance band, one of those like long pull up resistance bands, and you wrap it around the barbell and under the bench. So when you're pressing, you're actually the resistance band is holding back too. Adds like a whole different element to the press. I mean, it's a whole different press with that. I mean,
I would hang the
it's
fucking like
crazy
paint buckets on
Yeah,
the side of my
or-
bench
or-
press, dude.
That's funny,
well,
dude.
paint
Yeah.
bucket wouldn't have.
Have you seen Unbreakable? Fucking Bruce Willis.
Oh, is
doing
that what he
shit?
does?
Yeah, fuck yeah, he does.
Okay. Just effect wise, the paint bucket wouldn't have that effect that
I
the
know.
band or chains.
But how
would.
much more badass is that though?
It's funny. It's funny.
I like it.
You know when they use chains on the side of the barbell? You've
Yeah.
seen that, right? Yeah. It's really.
I guess a chain, like
they
it's
do that?
it's so much harder than like actual weight.
But you
right?
know why?
Because it has the like volume, like it
It
hangs
gets heavier
down.
as you
It gets heavier the further you're
Oh,
pressing into
sure,
the
yeah.
movement.
Sure, yeah, because it lifts
Because
it
there's
up.
more weight coming off the ground. Yeah,
Yeah.
more of it is sitting on the ground in
Huh.
the bottom of the lift. Same principle with the resistance band, right? The further you're pressing, the more resistance band is stretching, the more tightness
Sure,
tension there is. So
yeah.
that finish is harder. And there's also a lot of this is what it wants to do.
Yeah.
So you're trying to like,
You're also trying to stabilize. So all your
Big
like
stability
stabilizing
work,
muscles
yeah.
are
oh yeah.
going all crazy.
Mhm. So if you hit like a plateau with regular flat bench, one way to like try to push through a plateau is to try to build up to that plateau, but with the band.
Mm.
And that's going to really make you
Yeah,
stronger
just-
100%.
Totally.
That's kind of where I'm at right now is I'm starting to use the band
Mm-hmm.
just recently.
Nice.
I wonder what my trainer's going to have me do.
Oh yeah, you said you're getting
Yeah,
a
next
trainer?
week I want to start.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't been really like taking care of myself as well as I want to, so I feel like having that accountability is good.
Sure.
I have so many clients that just need the accountability.
Yeah.
They just won't do it if I'm not there. If I'm not in their life, like when they're not, like they're not gonna do it. Just gonna be sedentary or do very minimal stuff day to day until they're becoming so
Yeah.
unhealthy that eventually they can't have health issues. They know that. Some of them have been there before already.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Hmm.
So
How are
it's
most
like-
of your clients? Do they tend to be like older people?
No, it's a big variety, dude.
Yeah.
Complete diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have like 70, 80-year-olds that have like fused spines.
Oh, sure.
And I have like young 20, 30-year-olds.
Wait, what did you say?
Fused spines.
Oh, fused
like
spines.
surgery
Yeah.
on their spine, certain like discs that are fused so they don't have as much
I thought you said
movement there.
a few spines.
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I
like,
heard.
Oh,
How do you have a few spines?
like
Can you explain that,
spinal
please?
spinal fusion surgeries and stuff. So they
Yeah,
can't,
he has
like,
two spines.
twist
No
or
big
turn.
deal.
Yeah, and like a lot of like knee issues, knee surgeries, knee joints. Definitely like super obese, overweight people that like are experiencing problems simply because of the excess weight on their body, like
Like
easily.
joint pains.
Yeah,
and
just
stuff like that.
just cutting the excess weight would significantly improve their entire quality of life all around,
Sure.
like physically, externally, internally, whatever. But yeah, recently I've been like looking more and more into how to burn fat on your body efficiently, and it's very connected to hormone levels in your body. So one of the most like important things I've picked up on is, when they say like stress is bad, stress is unhealthy. So they're not just saying that like stress literally affects your health through hormone levels in your body. So certain hormone levels in your body change when you're getting stressed. When you're feeling stress, you actually feel like the cortisol hormone being produced and pumped in your body, and then having high levels of cortisol because of stress or whatever other reason interferes with your insulin production. And then when your insulin levels are not in the right area, you don't burn fat when you're working out nearly as efficiently.
Sure.
Like insulin is, for example, like, diabetic people, they need like insulin injection to like correct their insulin levels. And then they're having a lot of like fat stored on their body because it's not getting burned. The glucose is not being used up, because insulin is the key that opens the door to the floodgates of like, now your body's going to start taking from your fat stores. So if your insulin levels are off, that door's never going to get opened, and you're not going to be burning fat efficiently on your body. So you could be putting a lot of time in the gym, but because your hormone levels are off, and they could be off based on your nutrition.
It becomes inefficient.
Yeah, like time of day, when you're eating, when you're working out, when you're sleeping, all of this is affecting your hormone levels, and your hormone levels simply control you.
That's
like
interesting.
Your hormone levels control your emotional states, your mood states. Like sometimes, when you're just like in a certain emotional state,
of course.
but nothing directly caused it. You're just like, why do I feel like this? It's because a certain hormone level is being pumped in your system, like, that's why you're feeling. That's what you're feeling. Yeah, basically, and you can manage those with your nutrition, with the timing of it, the quantity of it, the quality of it. What you're eating, when you're eating, how much you're eating.
Do you have diabetic clients?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like a lot of them are like pre-diabetic, and they're like trying to do something about it before they like full-blown diabetic.
So, but do you have diabetic clients that are just period, like they're diabetic, not pre? Like they have diabetes.
Right now, currently, nobody that's like straight up. I think like one person I have. It's hard to remember. I have like 25 clients, but I think one or two I've forgotten, because they fill out like the form with all that like medical stuff, and then I look at it, and then I register it, and then I like move past it.
Move
yeah.
on, yeah.
And then like we're so ahead past that at this point that I don't remember exactly, but I suspect that I think I have a couple that don't outright come out and like announce it and say it and stuff, but you can kind of like
adjust
see it.
I was just gonna go ahead.
What?
That's my question. Do
Would
you
I-
adjust for that diabetes or like other things? Like,
based on
and
what I
how,
just explained.
perhaps?
That's based on what I just said.
Okay,
Knowing
yeah.
that they're
that's what I
having
was
that
curious
condition
about, yeah.
happening, that informs me about what's happening with their hormone levels and how they're going to be burning fat. So I'm
so
not
the
gonna
workout you give them is not going to suit other people.
Exactly. So the focus for them is going to be different. They're not going to be able to attack that the same way like someone else is going to be able to attack that. So I'm not going to just brute force them through a bunch of work in the gym, because they're not going to be seeing the results, and they're just going to feel discouraged.
Yeah.
So it's going to have to be a different approach. The biggest challenge with that is they don't understand that. They're coming in thinking, oh, I'm just going to have to put some time into the gym and it's going to fix everything. It's way more complicated than that.
It's way much more.
And me trying to explain that, me trying to explain that to them and help them understand that and all that, and it's against their expectations, right? And it's like they have to learn this whole new, like, it's like revolutionizing their view on it. Yeah, it's like a lot of them are not ready for that.
Yeah.
And so it's like tough. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to go through it, but
it's tough, dude.
Yeah, it depends. Like Danny, John's cousin, for example, like he's going through that process too. Like we're trying to cut fat on him, and it's hard. Yeah, it's hard because his nutrition is not on point, and he knows that. He knows, he's not making very wise decisions with his food intake, and I think low key he's pretty much just kind of hoping that through the gym work he could just get it all done and not have to make the major adjustments in his nutrition.
But you do.
But he's understanding more and more, like every time, even nowadays that we meet, every single time has more and more like deeper and deeper impact on it. Like you could see like his mentality slowly starting to change. Eventually he's going to be able to reach that point where he's going to like find himself in that fork in the road of like making the decision of what choice to make, and he's going to make the better choice for himself, and he's not going to feel like bad about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the depth level of like what he's supposed to be really focusing on. Yeah, honestly, the easy part is getting his gym work in right now. The hard part is what happens outside of the training sessions and outside of the gym, and how he's taking care of himself. Then I have a client, I have a professional gamer client who doesn't sleep. He has very little sleep because he's like either streaming all the time or practicing all the time or gaming all the time. He's a professional gamer. He wins like a lot of money through tournaments and stuff. So he's not sleeping, but we're training 3 times a week, and you could see it. I mean, his performance is just going down because he's not getting sleep. He's not letting his body recover. He's just getting beat up.
Sure.
So the training's almost becoming like detrimental on his body. So I had this talk with him, man. I told him we can't continue this unless you're gonna get some sleep. You have to change your sleeping schedule. There's something that needs to change. And his parents are like working with him too, and they're like supportive and stuff. So like, it's like a team effort.
What was his sleeping schedule? Like just handful of hours here and there?
Just sporadic. Like you'll get like 3 hours from like noon to like 3 p.m. and then come train at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and then like his eating was off. Yeah. He'd be drinking soda constantly, vaping all the time and stuff. Yeah. So it's like already he's made big.
Yeah, balls.
No,
that's the preferred drink.
Yeah. Already he's made phenomenal big changes. Like he stopped drinking soda. He started like actually sleeping. He rearranged his schedule.
Talking about vaping, dude. What are your thoughts on vaping? That shit is bad, man. Yeah.
I mean, anything you're inhaling.
That shit is bad beyond bad, and it is just.
But if it's vape versus cigarettes, then you're gonna choose one.
It's the lesser evil. Vaping is the lesser evil to cigarettes.
Is it? That's the thing.
I think so.
The science is not out, dude. The science, I think vaping can fuck you up.
It can. I didn't say it can't fuck you up.
There was a period of time.
There was a
period of time that I was smoking cigarettes, and then I got a vape rig so that I could quit the cigarettes, and I felt a lot worse on the vape.
Really?
A lot worse.
Dude, how much using the vape so much?
It just depends on your nicotine level. Then, how much nicotine were you smoking all through your vape?
On the vape, 0. I didn't put nicotine in.
That's why you felt bad.
What do you mean?
Because your body was addicted to nicotine, and you switched to no nicotine, and you were getting withdrawals, and you may be associated.
I don't know, bro. Like, no, my breathing was like.
I feel as though the chemicals you take with the vape, dude, it's an oil or whatever it is, like a substance.
It is chemicals.
That's like,
it's chemicals.
It's like
it's
so
burning.
different
You're
than
inhaling,
tobacco.
dude. You're inhaling burning chemicals at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're inhaling burning.
A lot of tobacco is chemical filament, Marlboro, and
that too.
Camel.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
American Spirit's probably fine now, but still.
Yeah, my parents try to.
I don't know, dude. I mean, if we were taking in terms of all of this, obviously the whole thing is like don't do any of them. But
it'd be better if you don't inhale.
But that's the thing is, I'm saying like if it's between cigarettes and vaping, I don't really know which is better.
You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
Because
what are you going to choose?
I don't know because I feel like.
To.
Okay, let me tell you. If I
would
had
take
to,
the cigarettes.
I would take the cigarettes. I would take the cigarettes, but I would take the tobacco only, like American Spirits, or I would roll my own or something, where I would try to minimize the unnatural chemicals,
like chemicals and shit.
Of course,
what, like Marlboro and shit.
Yeah,
dude.
Is it not just tobacco?
It's like rat poison.
They burn faster.
Are you
like
kidding
it's last
me?
half the time. There's a lot of chemicals.
It's ridiculous.
No, it is insane how many chemicals like are
if
in
it was
a cigarette.
just tobacco, I'd totally be on your side. If it was just tobacco,
no, if it was just tobacco, for sure. But that's the thing. I would take smoking cigarettes, but I would choose and be very selective of the kind of cigarettes,
when
and I would do only tobacco.
I'm thinking like standard cigarette with
no, I wouldn't do that. But that's the thing. Like even then, I think when I'm thinking of vaping, I'm like, dude, vaping. It just seems like such an inorganic, fucking ugly. Stupid thing to do and put in a cartridge, and you're like taking like this oil.
So good,
bro. But that's the thing,
and it smells
calorie-free
so good.
dessert, man.
And it is.
That's the thing. That's the thing that's fucked up too. It's like truly vaping is bad because like you'll be advertising like your fucking flavor, and it's like Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah.
And like a 14-year-old sees Fruity Pebbles and he starts vaping. Yeah. Like it's literally no. I mean, this is a very serious thing. It's truly. I think
that's
vaping.
why I'm laughing.
I think truly vaping is immoral. It's immoral. It's stupid.
Okay, oh, hold on. So it's equal to when they make sweets or like really, really sugary stuff, and they sell really high sugar stuff to kids that tastes really bad, but it's terrible for you for your health.
Or tastes really good.
I
and it's
equate it. I
terrible for you?
equate it to that, like something that tastes really, really good, but it's like the most unhealthy thing to you because it's super sweet, high in sugar.
Sure.
I think that's on an equal level.
Sure.
I think of
to
vaping,
remain consistent, I would have to say yes.
I think of like when I'm binging on vaping, I'm like binging on sweets. You know, it's like
it's the same.
it's like not, it tastes so good and I'm really enjoying it. It's like
That's
really
funny,
pleasurable,
dude.
but it's bad for me, and
it's
I know it's
fucking
bad
you
for
up
me,
in
but
some way.
Yeah.
That's not immediately as
know-
demonstrable as like a cigarette.
Yeah,
But
sure,
it'll.
sure, sure.
The
If you had-
science is out.
Yeah,
It's like
if you had high sugar intake on a daily basis, you're gonna have problems. If you have high vape intake on a daily basis, probably you're gonna have problems. I guess. See, that's the thing. You get popcorn lung or something like that. They discovered,
Yeah.
right? There's
Yeah.
a thing called popcorn lung.
What the hell is
I'm not
popcorn lung?
100% sure on what it is exactly, but I think you develop something
It,
from
like,
vaping, excessive
It
vaping.
literally like starts burning holes into your lungs, and fucking vaping does that. So don't fucking do that.
Like excessive anything
Yeah.
is bad.
What's
It's like
the detox
cigarettes.
point, though,
Cigarettes
like
don't do that. Cigarettes
know.
do like the tar. Like it just
Yeah.
like makes your lungs
Lung
wide.
cancer.
Yeah, like
Lung
lung cancer. and all
cancer.
that.
You
Bro,
know,
like,
Throat
probably
cancer
Lung
too.
cancer comes
Yeah,
from
mouth
vaping
cancer,
too,
tongue
man.
cancer, you
Any
know, there's
sort of
gum
cancer. Yeah, hundreds
anything
cancer.
along the way, but
I don't like vaping. I like those electronic
Dragon-
cigarettes that
Dragon
like,
Rock.
that like when you smoke it, it's like blue on the end of it.
Yeah.
I like those.
Okay.
Those look cool. Those are like Blade Runner.
I
shit.
can safely say I don't like any of it, but I have different vices.
Yeah.
So I can't say
For
too
sure.
much.
Oh,
you know,
alcohol,
like-
dude. Alcohol.
that's what I'm saying.
Straight
This is
up-
my
so,
vice.
So I was about to say earlier, actually, I'm a lot more okay with beer, but hard alcohol, I'm straight up like I'm so against hard alcohol. Like
Really?
it's
Interesting.
Bro, it's just
Don't you
poison
get-
for you. Like, what are you drinking?
Bro, that's bread. That's liquid bread. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? Like,
Well,
as
it's
like
not
a
great
workout
for you.
person,
It's not
like,
great for you, but it's like the lesser evil. Hard alcohol is straight up like
Really?
you're hurting
Yo,
yourself.
yeah.
Is the like beer is a lesser evil than
Yeah,
hard alcohol?
Compared to hard
yeah.
Then, like,
alcohol, in my
then,
opinion,
like,
yeah.
Clear,
I think you're
clear
hurting yourself
liquids?
less by ingesting beer than
like
if you
gin
ingest
and-
hard
Well,
alcohol.
think
Like
about it like
vodka and
this: in
stuff?
Europe or in
No,
other,
bro.
in Europe and another, and in several countries in Europe and beyond, you can drink beer and wine early in your life, like 14, 15, 16.
Really?
But you cannot drink hard liquor
Until you're
until
older?
18, 19, till 21,
think-
etc. It is literally worse for you.
Yeah.
It is worse for you in almost every way.
Hard
than
liquor
these,
is
but
like
these
a-
are still fucking. This
That's
is
funny,
not
man.
a
Like
good
everything
thing.
that like I've kind of heard about was like it's like less calories and like vodka and
It makes
gin.
you feel better. Like you feel worse on a beer because you get bloated and stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's a demonstrable like
it's like
sadness.
it's carbonated, so it kind of like fills you up. It's heavy, bro. It's like it's.
But your
it's
body
Bro, let
can,
me tell
but
you
your
like
body
this.
can process it.
I feel as though
like,
the hard
easier,
liquor
right?
is more like a vape, dude. It's less demonstrable, but it fucks you. Like I think it's worse ultimately. I honestly think
Also
it's
depends
worse
on how many you
ultimately.
drink.
Oh,
Like
no.
yeah,
one
I mean, if you
beer.
have like
Yeah.
3 beers versus like 1 shot or 3
Yeah.
shots.
Yeah,
of
3
course.
shots versus 1 beer.
Or if
eq-
you have like 2
equal
or
liquid
3 glasses
amounts?
of whiskey versus like a beer.
Oh,
or 2
equal
or
liquid
something.
amount. No, that's yeah, of course. Like
Each
that's a
shot
different
is
story. But
about
like
a
a
can,
shot, like a
per
shot
can.
compared to a beer,
Right.
like a
One
full,
whole
like,
beer.
Well,
Would you
okay,
really compare
this-
one
this
shot
beer
to one whole beer can?
Is 4 point something,
Yeah.
4.8%
I think I would.
alcohol. You know, like
What,
if I
what
have
would
a
you do?
shot of
Which,
vodka?
which would you think is more?
I mean,
It's 4.8%, but you're having like whatever 12 ounces.
beer
of it
is more
versus 2 ounces and like
than
40%.
just one shot.
But,
Like how it makes you
Bro,
feel?
no,
I mean,
No.
quantity of intake.
Oh,
dude, some like I had a port recently that was like I want to say like 25% or something alcohol.
What?
And you have a glass
What?
like this. Yeah, port.
Oh.
wine. And you have a glass like this. And this whole can is 4.8%. And you're telling me there's no way. Even wine or hard liquor is just going to be way worse. I'm telling you, bro, I've been drinking a long time. This is way, this is not. It makes you feel worse because you get bloated and the calories and everything
It's
like
heavy.
that. It's heavy. But that is like the silent killer, like a gin
You don't
or a whiskey
feel
or a
the hard
vodka
alcohol
or a thing.
calories, but hard alcohol has lots of calories.
No,
man.
of course,
A
yeah.
shot is 100. A shot of vodka is around 100 calories.
no shit.
You have
wow.
5 shots of vodka.
No
you have
shit.
500 calories,
is
brother.
it that much?
Yeah, search it on
Wow.
MyFitnessPal.
Wow.
Well,
I know
interesting.
know
didn't
from
that.
recently
100
because
calories.
my girl's been trying to track her stuff on
Sure,
MyFitnessPal,
sure.
and she has a little alcohol here and there, so she was just putting it in and searching it the
So
other
how many
day.
calories do you think I just drank with
Oh, I don't know.
the whiskey I took?
Just
Probably
clean whiskey with
couple of hun-
ice.
couple of
Yeah.
or
Ice
100
Maybe
and
like
whiskey.
2, 3.
100.
Yeah,
Doesn't it burn
Damn,
faster because
really?
it's alcohol?
But with
That's
2, you had
crazy.
2 glasses, right?
I have like a glass and a half.
150.
100 to 200 probably, somewhere, or 150.
Okay.
Which is not. I mean, it's not awful.
No,
But
no,
what
no,
I'm saying is, if you did this, like
it is awful.
that was.
And I'll tell you
I
why.
mean-
But like, okay, just for comparison, how many calories would that thing be?
It
Like
says.
a beer. Does it say?
Yeah,
Does it?
it says it.
I would assume like
150 to 200.
3.
It does not
No,
actually.
bro. It's like no. I think
What?
it says
It
it on
doesn't
like
say?
the bigger.
No.
Oh, there's no nutritional
box.
fact sheet.
Yo, there's no nutrition.
It says it on the box.
You
doesn't
You
put
can
on the
search it
cans.
on MyFitnessPal.
Yeah.
This is 4.5 alcohol per volume.
I would
Just so
assume, bro. Like I would assume like 400.
It's
cans.
12 of fluid
I would
ounces.
assume like
400?
I would assume like 400. A can.
I don't know, but maybe you're on. I think that's a little high.
Depends on the
This
kind
it's
of
maybe like 200.
I'd say it's
200,
around
300.
200.
Fact
think?
check.
Okay.
200 sounds about right.
What do you want to look up a specific beer? Like his or mine?
Sure. Do you have MyFitnessPal? All right.
No.
No.
Or maybe I do. I
Damn
don't
it.
know.
Look up
Somewhat
Wolf
more than
Pup
that.
Session IPA can calories.
You search nutritional facts on it. I don't know.
They're
if I
at,
have
they should be easily accessible. I mean,
No, I don't. Or do I? No.
I truly believe that hard liquor is.
Is it an IPA? The IPA?
Yes. It's Wolf Pup Session IPA.
I don't have MyFitnessPal.
I think I got it. Hold on.
1 can.
All right. Let me get some guesses. How many calories?
200.
232.
Okay. How many?
214.
Carbs? How many grams of carbs?
Oh, like
I don't know.
76.
50 to 60, I don't know.
I don't know.
It is. So for 12 ounce, it's a 12 ounce
Yeah.
can.
Let me just confirm with you. It is 12 ounce, 12 fluid ounces. Yeah.
143 calories.
Oh, very low.
Oh,
and
not bad.
13 grams of carbs.
Oh,
so it's
13?
not as
Okay.
bad as I thought it would be.
I overshot.
It's not as bad
Yeah.
as all.
Soda.
Yeah, much less than a soda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
also want to point out though, just in whatever respect this
Drink
is,
beer, not soda. That's what we.
this is a very weak beer. This is like nothing.
Oh sure.
So
Yeah,
if
not
you get a
representative.
if you get a
4 point-
harder
say 4 point
beer,
something?
a slightly harder
It'll
beer,
be more.
it might. But think about it like this. This is equivalent in my like if you would want to look up, let's say Coors Light or Bud Light or even like a
It would
like
be
a
less,
thing,
right?
It would be
Lighter beers
less,
would be less.
but you have way more of a Bud Light if you're a drinker
Oh,
to
for
get
sure.
any
Yeah,
kind of
for sure.
anything. If
For
you're
sure, for
especially
sure.
if you're
More
day
piss.
drinking, yeah, you
Yeah,
piss it
like
out.
2 or
stuff.
3 or 4.
But you're
whatever.
you're having like 4 or 5, like just
Exactly.
throughout the thing. This I can have like 2 of these and I'll be like
Sure.
not not buzz or anything, but I'll be satisfied because it's bitter and it's like I don't want to have too much of this,
Yeah.
etc. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying that beer drinking is great at all. But if we're talking about evils, there is certainly higher evil, lesser evil. I would say that the harder liquor, for the amount that you're drinking, if you're drinking like a shot like this, I'm not taking glass. I'm literally, this is the volume of the shot.
It's a shot.
You are getting a lot more, especially if you take a couple of shots. You're kind of, because you're not going to have, if you go to a bar, you're going to have like 5 beers, dude. You're going to have 2 beers, max 3 beers if you're a real drinker.
Probably.
And if you're a real drinker, you drink a lot more hard liquor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Let me say furthermore that, and then if you're talking about lesser evils, like you're comparing alcohol to alcohol, I'll say even going cross genre, I would rather vape than drink beer.
interesting.
I think vape would be the lesser evil to beer, and I can tell you why. It goes back to why I said like drinking is awful, because it does input calories into your body. So actually, you're trying to get a certain number of calories on a daily basis in your intake. So let's say you're trying to get to 1,700 calories in a day, because it makes sense to do that. Because if you're going over, you're gaining weight. So you may be getting fat. You don't want that. So that means you're gonna have to stay in a certain caloric range to maintain your current status.
Yeah.
So a big chunk of that, if that's coming from alcohol in your day, like 300 of your 1,800 calories are coming from alcohol, that's not nutritional value. There's no nutritional value there. You're missing out on that chunk of calories that you could have been putting nutritional value into your body.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
Whereas the vaping, you're
vitamins.
not missing out on that.
Vaping, you're not
But dude, you're gaining
taking
other
away
problems.
from
It's not about all
no,
the
it's
calories.
other problems, but what I'm saying is that's like a deeper problem because it's affecting more. I think the vape is more of like a isolated, controlled area problem. The alcohol drinking is like more like it has more roots in like the
so
different
I'll say this. I simply,
parts of the body.
I simply disagree because you know where a beer is going to fuck you up or where alcohol is going to fuck you up. As I said before, I think the science is still out on vaping, which is why legislators and lawmakers are getting in the way and saying, we don't know what the fuck vaping is doing to our youth. Let's actually stop it because truly this is a different beast than tobacco. Like it's chemicals. It's raw chemicals.
To our youth,
dude.
yes.
That's more lobbying than anything, though. That's not
True. To our youth, you don't know what it's doing to our youth. That's easy to say. We
Us,
don't know.
though. I'm
Yeah, we
even
don't know.
considering us.
Sure.
We're youth.
I was just gonna say though, but you just like probably maybe I'm not saying I'm not.
I'm
not
probably biased.
I'm not
dude.
presuming that you did, but I'm just saying maybe you learned today that your hormones get affected by your nutrition. Right?
No, I
so
mean,
if you make that
but even then,
if you make that connection, you're drinking excessive amount of alcohol on a regular basis, you're fucking yourself up on deeper levels than you think. So you may be feeling
but I
like
think those deep levels
depressed
are the same with vaping dude.
because of your alcohol, and you never made that connection.
Sure.
You know, for example.
Sure.
I
whereas through
honestly think-
vaping, I don't see you like you're not gonna be in a bad mood.
I
Because
think
vaping excessively.
You're not in a bad, but that's what I'm saying. Like the things that you get off alcohol are more, as I've said this word a couple times, demonstrable. Like it's a physical thing. Like I would get depressed. Or I would
Yeah,
get,
it affects your
it's a-
motivation
Sure,
levels, your
it's a
energy
controllable
levels.
Thing. With vaping, you don't know what the fuck it's doing
but you
inside your
knew,
body.
but you do know.
No, I
because
don't. I
because
don't
you've
know.
been vaping for years now. You've been vaping for years.
And
on
then
a
in 20
daily
years, you're
basis.
gonna get something that goes down that
Yeah,
you
but
didn't
that's-
even expect. Whereas with beer, I know I'm gonna get liver cancer from
no,
this.
Dude, please.
Like
you're saying, what if this happens in 20 years? And
No,
it's
I'm not
so
saying a what
bad?
if.
Yeah, you are. You're saying it's a what if. It's a complete
no,
what if.
100% vaping is gonna fuck you up in some way. It's not a. What do you mean? You're
It is
putting
bad for you.
It's not. No,
Like-
I'm not saying it's good for you. It's bad for you.
Yeah.
But you're just saying, what if it's really bad in 20 years? I'm saying
I'm saying it's
alcohol
gonna
is
be
bad now.
I'm saying it's a bad that you cannot plan
Well-
for in the same way you can plan for alcohol. All I'm saying is that we have not like vaping is young. This has been around
Well, I
since,
think in
since
mo-
our.
I think in
dude,
moderation, it's
look at it like
either
this,
one
bro.
is
Like
fine.
back then, like in the 70s, people didn't know that cigarettes were really bad for you. They were just smoking left and right. They're like, oh, whatever, cigarettes.
People didn't know because they
yeah,
weren't told.
in the same sense, yeah. It's like so we're still learning about vaping. We're
But
still learning.
alcohol,
it's
we
still
know.
relatively new.
We know everything
Alcohol, we
that
know,
goes
yeah.
on with this. Everything.
I understand that. I'm
for
just saying,
vaping, it's still foggy.
I know,
It's
I
still
know.
Like
I'm
we
just
still
saying
don't know
vaping
the
has
full
no
extent of
active
it.
symptoms.
Dude, we're gonna find out
there's no
at some
current-
point that vaping
Bro,
fucks
like,
you up
I'm-
in ways
there's no
that, like,
negative.
Like I'm telling you, out of personal experience, like my breathing has gone down when I was smoking that shit.
Okay, compared to smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
My dad used to make homemade vape juice for a while.
That's so interesting.
that's
I
intense.
forgot the exact ingredients, but whatever he could buy organic, he actually bought the organic components of it and the way he made it. But it was like glycerin and like all these other stuff. But he used to make his own vape juice. Yeah.
Huh.
The chocolate
What was
flavor.
it? Did he
Okay.
ever try it?
Yeah, he used to smoke it all the time.
So all the time.
Like it would cost him like the really big pack. If you were to get like a nice like all natural blah blah, like the best quality one would be like $20-$30. He could make that for $2. Like,
So
yeah.
so did this replace smoking? Did he never smoke before that? Like how
Yeah, it
what was the
was-
function between cigarettes and vaping for him? Like how was the relationship?
I guess he was trying to find a better alternative.
Sure.
I guess.
Does he still do it?
Yeah.
And does he now judge it as better? I'm genuinely maybe he does, and that's good. That's interesting.
He's
I wanna-
probably not the best example because he probably does both now. Like just like
I see.
That's my dad too. He
Yeah,
picked up
like, you
vaping
know.
to stop smoking, but then he does
But
both.
now he just does them
Yeah.
both.
yeah.
What
Puffs
does he
nicotine
think
gum.
about vaping? Not the selling of it, but the doing of it.
That's a good question. I would think he would probably say it's maybe better than cigarettes. Maybe.
Yeah.
That's my guess. I mean, vaping's been out for what? 8
Dude, I
years?
want to say less than 10.
That sounds
you
right.
know, I
a
mean,
little bit less than 10.
If someone's
for sure.
been vaping for the last 8 years, it depends how much you do too. Because some people are like, oh, this is better than cigarettes, so I can have a lot more.
Yes.
So I mean, it's really
Some people clearly. That's the thing. Also,
That's the
I feel like vaping has
Yeah.
more of a danger than cigarettes in terms of
So you could just
the
do it
habit.
anywhere.
Yeah,
you could do
yeah.
it anywhere.
It's a little different, but
Yeah.
then that's a separate issue, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's part of it as well. But how do we view hookah then? Which I'm sure we all have opinions about, but like hookah in
Again,
general.
it's
Like,
based on the amount of how much you do it all. If you
have you guys heard those
hookah
statistics?
enough-
If you do hookah for an hour, it's like
Yeah,
It's
I
like
mean,
7
worth like
cigarettes or
7
whatever.
cigarettes, or
Right,
something
right.
like that. Yeah,
yeah, if you do too much
But
hookah,
it's
it's
one
worse.
of those things that's like I feel like cigarette people smoke it like maybe they're not in the best of moods too. It's like stressful a little bit this that. But hookah it's more for relaxation. And it takes time to make it. You can't.
a
Just,
lot
like,
of
keep
people
puffing.
relax with cigarettes too, though. I
You
mean,
could, that's
for
true.
sure.
That's true. But
yeah,
a lot of
But
them
cigarettes is a lot more like go hookah.
Yeah, I
like
feel
you,
like-
it's a lot more of a social
ritual.
thing.
It's a
lot more of a
ritual,
ritual
yeah.
It
thing.
gets passed
Exactly.
around. It's not,
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Vape can too.
That's
Yeah.
true. But it's
Vape is like in between
little-
cigarette and
little
hookah.
different. Yeah, a little different.
truly,
Sure,
it's just
yeah,
it's
sure.
it's just an incredibly interesting thing because, like I said, I truly believe the science is completely infant infantile for vapes. Like we don't know what the hell. Like everyone's smoking it now. Maybe no one's feeling anything. I want to give it like 50 years, and I want to look at someone who is vaping a lot, and I'm gonna say they are feeling more primordial problems in their body than someone who we know what tobacco does to you. We know what beer does to you. We know what hookah does to you, etc. All these things that have been around for literally since the Middle Ages, if not earlier. Yeah. I want to know what vaping is going to do.
Understanding of what
the
they
same
do.
way I want to know what technologies do and how they impact us. Like we don't know these things. And so because of that, I think the uncertainty creates a danger that is not present in this or smoking or things like that. That's literally my only argument. Not that it's for sure.
Danger of the unknown.
The danger of the unknown is actually does outweigh. It outweighs.
I was about to say it's hard to judge how dangerous the unknown is. The unknown is just dangerous in the virtue of being unknown. It's just what makes it dangerous that it's unknown, but you can't really measure it because it's unknown.
But I want to
you don't know
be
how
cautious
dangerous
of that.
it is.
Like that.
Yeah,
Would be
no,
part
you
of
can
my
be cautious
argument.
of the unknown, but you can't say it's more dangerous because it's unknown. You don't know how dangerous it is. That's what you're trying to say.
I could say the unknown presents a danger that I would say it's better for others to risk than myself because I know the danger with this. I know this. I know this is going to
that's a
personal
personal
preference.
preference.
Liver cancer.
That's a personal preference for sure. The fact that you know makes you feel like it's less dangerous. For me, the fact that I know, I just measured the danger on its own basis. So knowing the danger, I think that the danger from like regular hard alcohol drinking and over binging on it, I think is more dangerous than what I don't know about the vape so far. When and if they find out, which I'm sure they're not rushing on finding out what bad things the vape does because there's a vape market and they make money. So they're not in a hurry to be like, oh, it's so bad for you, don't buy it. Yeah, they may not be releasing it just like probably with cigarettes too back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, but when and if they release some more news about vaping and what it can or can't do to you, then I'll be able to like compare and contrast and measure maybe.
Sure.
I'm sure some people will start changing their vices, maybe like stop dropping vaping and pick up drinking more
or whatever,
you know, something.
I mean, next thing, whatever the next thing is.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to do something
Helium.
at some point. So
helium,
and to a laughing gas.
Yeah,
nice.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm kind of tired.
Let's laugh our way out of here.
One last question. I looked this up. Let's get some guesses. How many calories in a shot of vodka?
93.
You say 93?
I think 60.
70.
Yeah, 64.
Okay. It depends on the vodka, though.
Yeah, it's like I just went like regular 80 proof.
What about a tequila?
I think they're all near the 60 ranges.
Oh,
I think
I was surprised.
I think the clear ones, I think the clear ones are a little bit less than the darker
I'm curious
ones.
with sake.
So tequila, all they do is they'll form it in a
for tequila
a steel barrel, and then they'll transfer it to a wood barrel for a little bit to get the aged.
Oh,
That's
wow,
all
interesting.
It is. It's not.
You don't really age tequila, do you?
There's añejo is aged.
Añejo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The reposado, I think, is in between like the.
Do you age? What's the other? What's the smoky one? I always forget the name. Mezcal. Yeah.
So the barrel that's in is like a little different kind of barrel.
Oh, gotcha.
Charred side.
How much was sake? Did you find it?
No.
Probably if you look at like a quadruple beer, it's probably like much more calories than that beer.
What's a
quad?
You have like an example?
What's a brand of a quad that comes to mind?
I don't know.
What's a quad? Well, like probably like stouts and stuff are so much more
like
too.
let's say like a stout.
Dude, this does
like a
not
Guinness?
sound
not a Guinness, like
what?
Strong, like Old Rasputin or something.
So 1 fluid ounce of sake, which I'm guessing is
half a shot.
It's half a shot. Okay, that sounds right then.
40 calories?
Fluid ounce is 39. So then if we double that for a full shot, it's going to be
around 80.
Like 80 or so.
70-ish.
That's sake.
Close. Yeah.
Wait, sorry, say that one more time.
It's 39 for a half shot.
Okay.
39 calories for a half shot.
So a little more.
Yeah, it's around the same.
Really depends on alcohol, but they range from like 60 to 90, 100.
Is sake more fattening than wine?
So for
higher than wine and lower than beer.
It's a stout like Old Rasputin, which is like a little bit heavier of a beer. It's like
I wanna
300 calories.
Makes total
So-
sense. Makes total
Yeah,
sense. It's
that
very
makes a
different
lot
than
more
this.
sense,
And
yeah.
also it comes in a bottle.
Yep.
Yeah, well, this is like 12 ounce.
12 ounce.
This is for
Oh,
12
okay,
ounce.
okay.
Yeah.
Beer belly.
Yeah, beer belly. Beer belly is a thing, dude.
I know. Oh yeah, I know it.
Oh, yeah, you know
I
it?
have it. I have it
Yeah.
and I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popcorn lung from vaping. Beer belly from
I don't
beer.
want that.
Yeah. And
I
then
take
tar
a beer
lung.
belly over a popcorn lung any day.
What if popcorn lung did nothing and changed nothing about how your body works at all, except your lungs will look at it different?
Oh, then that's. I mean, if
Would
it's
you be okay with that?
cosmetic, I'm okay to spend
If
money
it's
on
like
cosmetics.
it's a mostly cosmetic. thing.
I'm okay to spend money on cosmetics. But
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
If it impacts the gameplay, I don't buy those games.
What if it lowers your like cardiovascular performance a little bit?
No.
But only when you're like actually exercising, you would
No.
feel that. You don't?
No.
You want that?
No, because there's an uncertainty with that. Like if you would tell me that's the only thing that would happen, I wouldn't believe that.
Yeah,
I believe there's
it
something
hampers
more.
your cardiovascular
believe
performance
there's
because
something
it
more.
makes your lungs like more inefficient.
There's no such thing as it only happens in this situation. With your body, dude, there's like if it happens,
yeah, you
it
climb 2
happens.
flights of stairs, you're gonna feel it.
I don't want
You're
that.
gonna like huff
but
and puff.
then again, dude, I feel with beer like various things. So you know, what can I say? I'm choosing my
it's a
vice.
debate.
I'm choosing my
Yeah,
vice.
it's a debate.
I don't even know if it's a debate. It's a mistake.
It's debatable.
It's a mistake,
mistake.
big boy.
That's debatable.
But whatever, I enjoy it. So
Radiant Victory, 14-8.
Hell yeah, that's us.
14 minutes? Oh yeah, that's
We're
right.
the
'cause they
That one
disconnected.
quitter, whoever quit.
oh, 3 quitters.
Death Song.
What
That's
the
a
hell
good
is
name.
Death Song? Oh, it's their name. I thought it was a new hero
Neon
that I'm not aware of.
Doom was playing AM.
It's okay, I got that brute good, so I'm happy.
Click on your chat there, Cook. Oh, you have go on the San Diego.
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
curious. Is it Booststore? Yeah, booststore.net. That has
What?
been there for years. They've been advertising that
Serious?
site,
What
dude,
is
to
that?
change your MMR. Yeah.
Booststore.net. Boost
We
Store.
are not sponsored. They are a scam site for show.
Everybody's Pasadena.
But
Reddit.
yeah.
Oh, that's
Reddit's
funny.
normal at least.
What was the
Reddit.
thing we did in the San Diego
Has
chat
moderators.
for high?
Bro!
What was that?
Oh,
Moneybags.
Made 'em,
Moneybags.
Moneybags
pedophile?
is a pedo, yeah, dude. We literally we spread the rumor that Hike on his profile
Oh,
name,
okay.
not his name,
Yeah.
but whatever his profile was, like Moneybags or
He's
whatever
a
his was.
well-known pedo.
Mike Moneybags.
Mike
Mike
Moneybags.
Mike Moneybags. We were like, he's a pedo, this, that,
In
and
San
we would,
Diego.
but we would spread it around in random times, random situations, to the point where in San Diego chat, when they would see him in the thing, other people, random people, would be like, "Hey, block this guy, he's a pedo," or like, "Oh no, he's here again," this, that, or they would even before he never even logged on. It was just like me or Areg or something.
They would just
In
talk
there,
about him.
They would just
Like
be
a
talking
rumor
about him
about
like he's
this-
a rumor.
Oh, that's so funny, man.
This
Like
guy.
you come into the chat
And they're talking about him.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
Mike Moneybags. He's not even online, dude.
Like, does he really exist?
It's just like literally, and we were like,
so
he goes
funny.
to UC San Diego. Don't trust him. He looks like this. He has this.
We were trying to arouse a witch hunt.
That's
But it was just so,
That's so
fucking funny, dude. But there's no community in any game anymore, dude. There's no such thing as a community. Like anyone who says a community in games is just foolish.
Noobs.
There used to be.
Of course,
A
there
lot of
used
good
to
ones.
be.
Like
Yeah.
when I used to play Dawnward, there was a very, very,
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
There might. Okay, this is the thing. Blizzard might revive that with Classic WoW. They might revive the community in games.
I never got into World of Warcraft actually.
It's fun. It has its place in reality, and it's fun.
You were trying early in its stages of
No,
life.
I mean it was just didn't have like a competitive aspect.
No, but
like
it
Respawn
did later.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. If you tried it early, before it, like expansions and stuff, it wasn't that
I was
competitive.
never a
But-
fan of monthly paying a game. and
But
all
they
that.
added
Sure,
arena.
yeah.
When they added arena, you would have been just doing arenas, which is straight PvP. It's just straight PvP arenas. You would have done like it's composition, like healer,
Yeah.
tank, 2 DPS,
Yeah,
whatever.
you would have liked it. It was good.
And you would have very high level comp.
Dude, I might
Competition.
genuinely try Classic WoW, and we were talking about this. Like, it might
Yeah,
humor
maybe-
it,
maybe
just for
humor
like
it.
a month or something, like a month of play.
No, not for me. Not for me.
Finally hit level 40 and get your mount. Wait, no, you don't have enough gold. Now you gotta farm for
No,
another
but
10
see, I'm gonna
levels.
play a chamois, so I level 40, I get the not
Yeah,
the free
exactly.
mount, but
That
like
was with
the
20.
Yeah, you
pseudo
have to
mount.
do your thing one.
No,
No,
now
it
it
wasn't
is, but it
shaman.
used to be 40.
It
big
wasn't
boy.
shaman. It wasn't shaman.
Ghost
It
Oh,
was
Pally.
Warlock and Paladin.
Warlock
Ghost
and
Wolf.
Pally.
Are
Ghost
you
Wolf,
talking
you get
about
at 20. Ghost Wolf, you get at
Oh, I
20.
thought that's what you were referring
You're right,
to.
you're right, you're right, you're right.
And
That's
Druid,
so
you also
helpful.
get at 20. Druid, I forget what like
You
cat
get
form
something
or
like
Cheetah.
whatever.
cat form, yeah.
Cheetah form.
Cheetah
yeah.
form for travel form, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that game.
Okay, boys. Well,
How
I'm,
about that?
you know,
Yeah, how are you guys feeling?
I'm ready to go.
I'm feeling like I need
Party
to
time?
pee and like chill out.
All right.
4 minutes
To
ago.
get us off.
I'm
Thank you so much
starving.
for coming, dude.
Get me off.
Thank you
then.
good to
guys,
see you,
know,
Cook.
I had
This was fun.
Yeah, man.
You look
You guys.
tired.
Do I?
Tired, Cook.
I
Yeah.
feel okay. I don't know.
I'm tired. I'm hungry. I gotta get a meal in. When I get home, I gotta eat and then play Heroes.
Cook, it was great to have you on.
For
Both
having me.
both Dawn of War and Dota were very fun. And yeah, like we've changed the format of the way the show works. Like before, we would like be very game centric and talk about the game and be into the game and stuff like that. And now, as you've noticed and experienced yourself, like we just talk about whatever while the game is happening. And so that's what you've stumbled into. Hopefully, it was
chit-chatty.
interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
Uh,
It's like
but
a
I would
backdrop.
basically,
Yes.
yeah, I would love to have you on again. Anytime you'd like, obviously.
What about, you guys are good at Street Fighter?
You talked
What
about Street
Dragon Fighter
dude?
Z?
I've never done that.
Oh, you should play Dragon Fighter Z,
I've
dude.
only played Street Fighter and Tekken really a lot.
Dude, I would love to play Tekken too. I suck, but I would love to
Like
play
Tekken
it.
1, 2, or 3. Like, oh.
Even the new one, I would love to play.
The new one 3D, right?
No.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, I mean, it's 2D, but it's like the guys are like 3-dimensional. Like,
There's
you know,
like the
you see
ones
them.
like it's not just up and down. Like
It
it's actually,
turns.
Like,
Those are different games, I
Yeah.
think. I don't know. I mean, dude, don't quote me.
I don't
Maybe the
necessarily
new
like
Tekken.
those.
But if
Those
you
are
want to
annoying,
talk Street
yeah.
Fighter, I mean, it's your boy over there. He's a big Street Fighter guy. So
Dragon Fighter Z, man, you would like that. You should pick up. We would do Dragon Fighter Z again.
it
for
ended
sure.
up being high on our Game of the Year list, dude. We
It's
should
really
fucking
good.
play it to
It
have
is one of
some
our
kind
Game
of
of the Year.
something.
it's like Dragon Ball Z, right? Based on
Yeah, but it's very good fighting game.
It's fighting the same way. It's like a screen
Very
and you're
good,
just
yeah.
going against
Very
it.
good.
But you have a team of 3 that like, let's say you're fucking up with one character, like you're not feeling it. In the middle of the combat, you can
You
switch to the other and like.
Expand your combos by like recruiting. Like it's just button presses. Still, it's just how, how
it's
good
not-
you
not
are at
great.
executing your
Did
button
you guys
presses.
watch Dragon Ball Super and all that?
Yes, I watched the whole thing.
That's
Did you?
RX.
Yeah, I watched the Broly movie too.
Me too.
But I'm waiting. There's the new one's supposed to come out in a couple of months, right? In June or something.
new
or July?
series?
Yeah, June or July is supposed to
Oh,
continue.
I haven't heard yet. Oh, that's great. I can't wait. That's good. I think that moment that Goku went like mastered the Ultra Instinct, right, and he just caught like Jiren's blast and he just like evaporated it. That was it. That was like the climax moment for me when it came to or even the Spirit Bomb, when the Spirit Bomb turned into a black hole.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Whatever, man. I mean, it's been a
It's
while.
nuts. That was great.
Don't you think they're adding like too many forms?
I guess, but dude, like
I don't mind it, but at the same time, it's like
I want to see what happens with the High Priest.
okay.
That character's been like built up. Like he has his hand in things like pretty heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anime talk.
So yeah, let's definitely no space for anime talk. But thank you everybody for watching. Again, thank you for being here as a guest, KoKo.
Coco's
for
lost.
having
He's like, I wanted to talk about it.
One Punch Man new season.
Oh yeah,
it's like occurring.
Here we go. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Join us every week Thursday evenings. Okay, let's have 1 minute anime talk, guys. Where were we?
One Punch Man and DBZ or DB Super.
What were you saying? What was the last thing you were saying?
Well, more too many forms.
Oh yeah, too many. Oh, I was gonna say, what happens with the High Priest? Because he has his hand in like Zeno and stuff. Like,
you think he's a bad? That's what just like people talking like making rumors of. Oh, he looks suspicious.
well, no,
blah,
I don't.
blah, blah,
I don't think
like-
he's bad necessarily, like the stereotypical type of bad. But do you think he's gonna fight Goku at some point? Are you gonna see the High Priest in combat?
After he takes Whis, maybe like it's like
Because Whis mentioned he's the strongest fighter, second to like Zeno in the whole universe.
it's like several times stronger. This is dad.
Yeah. So if you're referencing that, is it ever going to show itself? You know, it's like, am I never going to see High Priest combat? Like,
Dude, it might not be the case. Like knowing the way that DBZ goes sometimes and like shonen anime goes, it's like it's not gonna fight, but Goku's gonna fight someone else, and then the High Priest will be, let's say, watching or spectating and be like, "Oh, Goku has surpassed me." Blah, blah. You know, like it'll be like a whole
guess.
commentary. It won't be a raw fight because that'll be giving people what they want, and no one does.
I just
that,
remembered
you know?
they have a whole have a whole saga to go through, the Oob saga. Aren't they going to have to do Oob when the series continues?
Yeah, it's not clear. You know, it left off. Dragon Ball Super kind of took right before Oob was born.
Right, exactly,
Yeah, so it's-
exactly. I think the next thing up should be like a Oob series or a Oob saga, which will last only like a certain number of episodes, and then they'll move on to whatever comes after. I don't know what it would be. Anyways.
Or whatever. I always watched anime subs.
Yeah,
Before
great.
everything comes out.
Great. Okay, guys, again, thank you for watching and hanging out. Join us every Thursday evening. Our website is thenextlvl.com. We have a link to our YouTube there. Please like our videos as well. Leave a comment. That would help too. A lot of visibility and all that is great. Please tell your friends. And yeah, everybody have a great rest of your week and a wonderful weekend. And tune in next week.
Yeah. Thank you again, KoKo, for
Bye-bye.
coming.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Yeah.